Hello, Roast. How are you? Wait, give us a sec. There we go. Hello, Water. What on earth? Oh, I need to reset my head. We're on the THG server tonight, and we're on some like weird ass custom map. It's very tall, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of this map. Hello, Brazaldo. Is it the announcement jump scared you? Were you not expecting it? Hello. Did you still not want to do tf2 stuff? We're doing tf2 stuff. Did you have me as a friend? You were playing tf2 and you and your friends, you never noticed it. Hello, Zone. Oh, I thought this was Dash J for a second. It's just the song. Hello, Purple Eyes. What am I doing all the way up here? We're listening to like rainy music because I'm in a rainy mood. There's random tooting at the start of this one, and they start speaking in Norwegian, but it will be cool. If it's too loud, let me know and we can click it down a little bit. It might be a bit too loud. That'll be alright. We can switch it around if that is an issue. Let me get to relative safety first, and we'll go up here. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of this map on the THG pub. Same server that has like pro bad water on it. There we go. Now we can switch it down a little bit. I reinstalled the YouTube Plus add-on thing, so now I can just like switch the volume again without having to tab out. It's pretty. Oh, there's a little pipe here just for relative ease. I think we can get like a 360 trick stab or something. If there was a man like right, if we get rid of that mini first. Don't die to that sniper. Hello, Osu. Whenever you want to come to your stream, you type a woo. Huh. No one ever expects you until you're behind them. A bit loud, that's alright. Oh, there's a nice mooning. Look at this insane bullet spread action. Non-existent. There's gotta be some guy, if we like... There'll be a dude like right below us at some point. Look at this. Hello. Do you want a high five? Who are you? I have no idea who you are. Hello, Rims. What is this map? This is PL Awesome, apparently. It's got like a little thing on the cart there, a little tooting action. Are you shooting me through a doorway? Maybe. Oh, goodbye, world. Actually, never mind. Full damage is non-existent. Maybe this map does like lowered full damage or something to like make up for the size of it. What am I doing? I thought I could like sap the dispenser and then get to safety, but maybe not. Shoot me. I dare you. He's done it. It's an odd map. I'm not sure it's competitively viable. Because that's the first thing you think of when you think of custom maps, is how good they'd be in tf2. We can go and ask a couple of people if they want to say hello, but I think most people are off doing their own thing. That's TK. Are you... Oh, actually, no, wait. Hammock. Feel free to join if you want. I typed that in non-English, so I think you'll definitely be able to read and understand the thing that I did ask him just now. Oh well. That is an aspect of this map, I guess. It's funny how even on a map this big, it's still like relatively easy to just spawn camp. I want to know how to get into that big pipe everyone seems to be going in. Like it's the flavour of the month or something. Oh, I guess this is just an easier way to climb up here. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Oh, there's a full health pack here. That's quite nice. Thank you, Dingle. Oh, well. I guess this is where all the enemy people were all this time. There's a lot of TF2 streams on tonight, I noticed. There's like Cadus and Warhoya, and the mapping guy. They got a lot of stuff going on. Hello, Bonfire. How are you? Excuse me. There is some dodgy... some dodgy map collision, indeed. Oh, well. Well, there's a full health pack in there somewhere, isn't there? Can you open the... Well, maybe not. There's probably somewhere we can get that has like a health pack on it. That's not just this. Oh, my man just got like a big air shot. This is probably a great map to run the air shotgun on, isn't it? Oh. I don't know who that medic was, but thanks for the arrow. Long distance tracking. There you go. That's how you get good immediately. Snoo, it's Bonfire. Oh, there's a sentry down there, like. Yeah, probably not the best engineer map in the world, considering how big it is. Do like a like a super 360. And then, well, how do you, oh god. We're up here now. Oh god, this it shoots you up like a mile into the sky. Okay, I was not expecting that. Hello! Oh, he's done it. He shot him. What I think I don't like is how they've never fixed the fact that if you're on... This is a very nice map. This is called PL Awesome. I'm not a big fan of how, like, on lower quality configs, the, like, little bars on that object doesn't appear. It's because, like, it's annoying on orange, but you kind of get used to it. When, like, maps like this use it, though, it becomes a bit confusing. Hello, Key. Is it just Key? King Key is just Key, right? I'm not losing it. You're gonna chase me down here. Definitely a good use of your time. If I can work out how the bloody staircase works. Oh, they give you like a little ramp to walk on here, just in case you have a bit of difficulty. Hello, friend. Maybe not. He has the height advantage and the critical hits on his melee. Yes, sir. Well, hello. This song's got the little wibbly woo in it, hasn't it? I could ask Asajj, but I think he's probably busy. He seems to be doing a lot of his own streaming lately. Like he plays GTA 3, I think. What is this? Like Super Mario 64 room. Quite interesting. I'm hoping the Mac does Twitch at some point and we can play like a normal map, but... Oh. That would be pretty good. Like an invisible spy just at the foot of the old jump there. Hello. Oh, can I jump up here somehow? At least the map does think about these kinds of things, where like, most people would like to get up here, so at least on both sides there's access. I probably didn't want to shoot a direct hit rocket at that part. I don't know if it's like very easy to cap either. I don't know how they got the cart up there, or how they're going to get it back, but... No, we can tell that's not a spy because he's using the jingle belt, and the jingle belt doesn't make a sound when the spy's disguised as them. Because they really thought that out. Hello. Good weapon. Ooh, there's a man in spawn somewhere. Okay. This is good practice. Hello, Kubrick. I've been practicing a lot with the revolver lately. I've noticed that I'm like really shit with the ambi now, but I'm not sure if that's a bad thing, because the revolver's like really, really good. I should probably get it to like 10,000 at this point, shouldn't I? The old revolver. I think it's only like 1,000 off or something. Is that like 9,037 or something? Inconsequential number, really. We can actually have a look in here. How big is my revolver EP in res? Do you want to have a look? We can have a look together, maybe. 9,090. Wow. Hello, streamer. Hello, situation. He's done it. Score. Also, in the recent donators known as Woolen is losing his mind. Yeah, I think that was during, or something. I can't, there was either tf2, it wasn't PUBG. No, it was during tf2, I think, and not like Pokemon. Oh, we can stand on this. Oh, we can be just like, the Batman. We can be the man who sits on Gotham and shoots an engineer with his revolver. That's exactly what it is like. Hello. Do a 12-hour stream when you just found the revolver. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think that might be a little painful, maybe. I'm waiting for the well, you can't be up here as well. You've literally got like an unusual hat on. They'll just look up here and see you. Like that guy over there who's shooting pipe size from somewhere. Oh, whoops. I can just shoot you with my revolver like this. Ouch, thank you. Had he have shot me with any of his explosives, I would have died, but he pulled out his melee instead, which was like pretty good for me. New spicy spot. It is the newest of all the spicy spots. I have a right-click scout, look. See, now I can run away for free. Isn't that exciting? And we can go up the chute. Way. And then die from fall damage, maybe. Goodbye. God, that's dangerous. That's probably not... It's like it's meant to be a fast route up top, maybe. Not something you should be taking every time. I have noticed, by the way, the cart does seem to go vertical occasionally. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. He can shoot batarangs. That is true. He can shoot batarangs. What are you doing? Do something else. Not that. There's bullying. Bullying this poor man. Help. Update out yet? No. No. We haven't got an update yet. I think it'll be a little while until we do get one. Maybe we can like kill the medic from here with a revolver crit. Just hold down left click on him. Oh, he held down left click on us. And we had a kill streak. I didn't even notice. No, we're still waiting on that. We're still on the wait. We also still don't have any news at all. I imagine if the update's going to be this big, we'll probably get like... They won't just like release it. It'll probably be like a... Whee! Oh. It'll probably be like a blog post and a comic and stuff. Like there'll be a build up to it as well as like an update page and stuff. It won't just be overnight. Like even if we do get the Pyro update, it will be like a week after they announce it anyway. You reckon they'll release it at Christmas? You reckon they'll release it this year? They're not just gonna hold off and be like, yo, we thought our balance changes through more and we think it's gonna take us another year to decide whether or not we want to ban the Danger Shield. It's close enough. Are you going to shoot me with your gun? Oh god, the ping. Oh dear god. That was awful. Hello, friend. Shoot me again. Thank you. Because there's a health pack up here I can click on. And he's going to come up and try and melee me, so I do the old butter knife. He had one more health than I was expecting. Okay. I was going to butter knife him twice and then he shot me. I probably should have just shot him. When you add someone on Steam, will they appear on your friends list? Do they need to add you back? No, if you add someone on Steam, it's a one-way. It's like a two-way thing. I think the song's just called Wait. I think the scrubbler I use for YouTube to get the name of the song passes the album, or the album artist and the song name as two separate things, even though it's just a YouTube title. It somehow recognizes it as two different things. See, look, I'm a friend. I've walked backwards. That's how that works. Oh dear God. Oh dear Lord on everything. That was awful. Tack, 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 tack. Tack is a good song. Tack was the one with the tooting at the start, where they go, toot. My favourite. I'm going to die from full damage if I go up there. Oh, that's not a good one. Clicking on health packs is the best way to win. You see, I thought he was going to think that I went up top, so I like held on to the rim of it, in the hopes that I could just run away, and then I got stuck to the ceiling. Like it's a little funky. We can try the old 360 again. Oh, there's no one here. That's going to work eventually, and it's going to be maybe the world's greatest trickster. Like 100,000 feet up into the sky. Drop a medic, that'll be pretty good. Hello, Cube. Where's Woolly Warmer? I don't know, I just kind of like picked some hats earlier, and that's what we've been wearing for the last like 8 minutes. However long we've been on this map. That man's fine. This is like some decent practice though. Get some warm up. Unless he one-shots us with a crit. No, we'll be fine. It's because you're playing your friends list, but you wouldn't have thought you would have. I went through and accepted a couple of regulars the other day. And then deleted some people I didn't quite know. They were just on there. But no, on Steam, if you send someone a friend request and they accept it, you're friends on Steam. So you're on each other's friends list. Until one of you deletes the other one. Goodbye, Jeff. No respect. Oh my god, I thought that market gardener soldier was really going to get it there. There's like a soldier right behind you. Oh, is that a spy? Does he want to... What are you doing over there? We had like a soldier... Yeah, there he is. He's just ignoring everyone. That's not nice. How to get rid of cold. I would recommend wearing slippers. Because it will make you feel better about yourself. Slippers are... Is there like... Do they have a spawn up there? Oh no, that's just our soldier. I thought they had like an extra area up there that they could shoot from if they were being camped. Oh, that was like a crit rocket launcher. From his grenades as well. A bit hard to see from all the explosions on the ground, I have to say. Is that Demo Knight really just trying to chase us with his knife out? You have to go cook your food. Ooh. Tell us when you come back how your food was and what it was you cooked. He's the less handsome kitty. That might be the case. It's Kyobi and Kinky. And in my head they're the same person, so it confuses me. Because I'm a simpleton. And I do not understand that two people could have somewhat similar names on a website like twitch.tv. Why did engineer just jump in front of that pyro and like teleport away? Look, I can pull people into the sentry, look. Haha, it's a spy! Come shoot me with your rocket launchers and stuff. He's done it. I never need to disguise again. I have a level 3 sentry. Oh look, Scout, it's a spy. Maybe not. Actually, this is pretty good. The sentry here, like, does most of the damage, and then I can finish them off and get that free strange kill. And this one soldier stands a mile away and shoots it, which is not really what I wanted, to be honest. You're the more awesome key. I believe that we're getting more and more used to, like, jumping up the tower now. I can practice my, like, cold-handed tracking just by standing here and holding down left click and hoping that the random bullet spread hits that soldier. Or this man over here, who's slightly closer. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the best idea. Well, that's Demo Man, like, accidentally sliced me. That's a bit of a shame. I do wish that, like, the swords were more likely to slice what's in your crosshair rather than, like, the actual hitbox, just because it would make more sense that they're, you know, that the sword man would hit the guy he's aiming at with his sword, not some guy that's to the side, but because the hitbox is a square, it hits you instead of them. It's a little annoying, maybe. Is it raining in England? What magic is this? I'm in a rainy music mood today. I think that's the kind of environment we live ourselves in these days. Oh my god, that was awful. What map is this? Hello, Delton. Can you look at my artwork when you're free? Sure. If you post it in like Discord or something, it'll be a lot easier for me to see it. Other than that, I'm a bit shitty when it comes to following up on stuff. It works on Discord because then it has like a big red notification that says, "Look at this thing. Someone at-tiered you." Oh, whoops. You didn't see that, don't worry. I didn't miss a backstab. That would never happen. This isn't a compile phone. This is cattle. Oh yeah, I put it on random mix and not like a specific artist, so we're gonna get some interesting stuff. It's raining here. I do like rain. It's probably like my favourite. Oh. Like, just, you see, he did slice the rock, but we were kind of near him. I think weather's probably like my favourite weather. I think rain is probably my favourite weather. Like, kind of chill, sit back and, like, you don't have to go outside, and you feel okay, feeling all cozy with a jumper on and having like a hot chocolate and sitting and watching and doing nothing else. I quite like it. I just like the atmosphere it gives. Like, the sound effects of rain is like 10 out of 10 weather effect. That counts. Just pretend that I stabbed him at the same time I landed. Feel free to edit that together to make it look like I did that properly. Oh, hello. I can use this to hop up here. Maybe not. Instead, I can use it to click on this man and then run around and give him the old... No? Maybe not. There's like some uneven ground here, so maybe I can like do a really stupid trick stab or something. Does anyone without a rocket launcher want to come at me? Medic, maybe. You, medic, come over here. Hello? You've got a rocket launcher, I can't fight you. You'll shoot the ground and kill me. It's never not raining in England. If it's not raining in England, it's just grey. Just non-stop grey. Like, the weather is just the colour or the shade grey. If I just wait for him to walk into my crosshair, I never have to aim. It's exactly the best way to play the game. Oh, there's a thing up there. There was also an accidental rhyme, but I think those are the best kinds of environment we find ourselves in. We did shoot that man. And we're going to butter knife this scout, maybe. Maybe not. He chose death into a level 1 sentry over fighting one spy. Milkshake, I will save you. Do not fret. You've got quality options in the stream today. Hooray! It's been like 2 months since we applied for Twitch partner, and we haven't had so much as a denial or any reply at all, and it worries me. Because I even sent, after like 4 weeks, I even sent off like a follow-up email, like, hello. Nothing. Nothing at all, which worries me. I'm not really sure much I can do about that. Hello, Small, though. Well, you are English, so you've never seen the sun. What is the sun? Ooh, Crane Top. There's been some interesting maps on lately. I remember Eclipse being like really... Oh, Eclipse was the map with like the really pretty lighting on it, wasn't it? Hello, friend Arenas. Do you mind if I... Oh, yeah, we can switch up the hats a little bit if you like. We can wear... What's a good rainy day hat? Make you think it's a bit nippy out. Probably want like a woolen warmer or a... We have a woolen warmer around here somewhere, don't we? This one will do. That one's white. That makes me chilly. We have a yellow one. We have Bum's woolly warmer. And we can wear that. And the this is the most important part about the game, by the way. By far. We can wear it with the ooh, the Dead of Night, yeah. We replaced the Prem medal with like self-made Blappisher medal. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that style choicing. He's done it. Woolen warmer. You look babyface today. Yeah, I had a shave earlier. I had some pretty... I wasn't a big fan of the facial hair that I had. I hadn't, like, realised it. I'd been completely ignoring it in favour of, like, getting used to university and stuff again. And then I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, that's not okay. You need to fix that. I'd much rather look like a young man with a shaven face than, like, a ruffian who doesn't really care about their own appearance. Because I don't... You know, I'm not too worried. I'm not going to spend thousands and thousands on, like, brand name t-shirts. But I think it's important to keep care of your facial hair, I think. It's a very easy way to, like, lose a lot of respect for someone, is if they're just very scraggly all the time. Mixed pictures look even nuttier. Play the sun... Wait, stop. Every time you do that, I keep thinking it means the dark soul. Oh, I'm on blue team. I thought that was a soldier. We should have just sapped that sentry. I'm an idiot. The scholar... Not the scholar of the first sin. That's what I always think. You actually mean the vampire one. They blocked you because you swore once. I did say the F word maybe once or twice. Bit of a shit idea, maybe. The sun is something that is bright and incandescent. Are you meant to praise the sun? Blood Bank or Orion? We can blend the blood. We haven't got the Blood Banker. We used to wear like all the time, and then we stopped wearing it. We didn't even get it to 100,000. And look, now we've switched that off. We can actually go back to this. Now it looks professional, and we can replace this stinky medal with the icon. Oh, look at that. We're like the evil boss of a corporation that's come out to ask you where his pudding's gone or whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure. I've never been the boss of a major corporation, so we'll have to find out. That sound random to you cause of the delay. What on earth does that mean? Oh, there's a man up there. Oh, I clicked on him. That was a very loud revenge sound effect. I did kill the scout, though. You're no ruffian. Are you sure about that? You can't grow a beard, but a moustache on the other hand. I'm starting, the older I get, the more and more I think I'm subscribing to the whole shaven looks better. Like, unless you can handle a really big beard, like a proper, like a Viking beard, that's great. But I feel like, short of that, it's very clean and professional to look clean shaven. I think that's the road I'm going on. Because it used to be a case of, haha, I wonder how lazy I can look. And now it's a case of like, oh, that would have been good. Now it's a case of like, you know, I should probably look like I'm, oh god. Probably look like an employable human being at some point in the future. Even if I am going into IT, where your appearance doesn't really matter at all. Thank you. That's a good seller. Use a beard so you can look older. Yeah. Like, I've never been too worried about looking too young or too old. I think I've been fortunate enough that I'm able to pretend I'm a lot older than I am. To the extent that, you know, I haven't really been ID'd in like a pub or anything. I've always just kind of gone in and bought like beer. But I never really, you know, I never really abused that too much. So I think maybe I'm lucky in that. So I've always kind of felt that it's better to look your best than to pretend to be an older person, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I was going with this. Woolen is blue. Red is red. This is the conglomeration of merry wear hats. Hello, Cole. How are you? Oh, this song just suddenly got a lot saucier. Oh god, it had glass smash. You can't... Yeah. I knew there wasn't a flank thing. Let me turn it down a bit. Oh, this song's like a little wild. It has like flashing lights and stuff. Hello, you sound tired. I am really tired lately. And I don't know if it's just due to a lack of sleep, or if it's just due to like... I don't know what it is. It must be like caffeine or something. Like, I do have a big coffee addiction. So my only assumption is that like, that's the downfall of my entire life, and all of my issues stem from it. But I just can't stop drinking coffee, and it's a serious issue. I'd recommend if you're young and you aren't into drinking coffee that you avoid it at like all costs, because it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, the double revenge hand was loud, but like, that's not going to happen all too often, is it? Maybe... Oh, I was really hoping that soldier was going to rocket jump up to us and we could get like a epic trick stab, maybe. Don't chase us up to the top, Pyro, we're a friend, see? We did bump that engine. There's this is their spawn. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Goodbye? I'll get this not. Thanks, Pyro. Oh no, I'm stuck in a wall. Oh no. I'm always a little tired. You said Eclipse the map with the pretty lighting. Yeah, Eclipse is like a really, really good map. We enjoyed it last time we played it, and it just hasn't gone to it since. I think the THG servers lately, it's been getting a lot more custom maps like this one lately. Did that guy just teleport? Can we teleport? How do you do that? Do I touch this? Oh. Oh. Well, that saves us a lot of time. On the Totos of uni has a glorious... One of your tutors has a glorious beard. Yeah, it's always like professors that have big beards. There's Pink Shoes, Blood Banker, and Circling Hearts, Cosa Nostra. Your team forced you to play Engineer. I can relate. Wait, what team am I on? I'm on the Blue Man team. I can do that. Can I... Oh, I know what it is. You only cap the cart to here and then it flies all the way up to the top. The maps are really wacky. How does one choose what to or what to not talk about from the chat from the stream? I just kind of don't really think about it, and then half the time I regret my decision based on the fact that half the time someone asks me something a bit rude. That's this thing. Oh, well... I've been... Oh god, I've been eaten alive by ducks. That's a pretty horrifying way to die. Weather loadout, you said. Pink Shoes, Blood Banker, and Circling Hearts, Nostra. I like this loadout though. It looks like a badass. Also, my left ear is a little painful. I'm not sure what that's all meant. We can switch to it if interesting things happen. Oh, that's an interesting thing. We can switch to that loadout. That was a bit weird. Maybe they got a bit bored and they RTV'd or something. Duck off. We did get ducked off. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you have this issue, Bonfire, because you've got the same earphones now. But like, occasionally, the old left one is a little bit... Oh god, I've been eaten alive by ducks, yeah. Occasionally the old left ear there gets a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not entirely sure why, because the right ear is perfectly fine. The left one's just not having a good idea. It's very gory. Imagine, like, maybe if you're playing without settings on, without all these graphics configs, it'll be even gorier. Hello, Doug Crap Clown. We'll remember this slowdown, and we'll switch to this one, which is... This'll be our bonfire loadout. So we'll get the old what did you want? You wanted the Hearts Cosa? You wanted the Blood Banker? You wanted some bright pink shoes. Bright, well, there you go. It's like almost like the loadout I used to wear. Probably the exact same shoes as well, actually. I think I've actually still got my old Cosa before I had an unusual one like a long time ago. That's what you've had. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just have like a really small left ear or something. Or a really big left ear even, I should say. What's this? Crane top. Oh, I think this got voted in once and like everyone left, but unfortunately everyone's decided to join this time. This looks a bit like it should be an MVM map, doesn't it? Yeah, that loadout looks like a grumpy veteran who was forced to wear a suit. This one looks like a man who started making YouTube videos talking about POVs and then ended up doing Pokemon videos every week. Am I right? He's not a professor. You don't know if you have these traditions in which the oldest student makes the newer ones making some tricks and stuff. No. No, that's not really a thing in England. Like, they have, like, if you're all going clubbing, sure, people older than you will, like, force you to drink obscenely large amounts of alcohol. But in terms of the actual university, if they're in your class and they're older than you, they're probably just doing the same work. Breadcrumbs. You got into your game. Ooh, you gotta use the Assassin's Creed thing with that one. Festive cold stick. You're the enemy medic. Can you heal you and you won't kill me? We'll have to see, Zone. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if we're feeling nice today. I was going to do that, and I thought the spy might get him anyway, so yeah. Maybe I can like remove my left ear or something, and all problems will be fixed. I don't know why I moved my crosshair up there. It's like I got worried that I'd hit him, so I had to move my crosshair out of the way just to ensure I'd fail. I think I'd do that too much. Oh, there's a man there. A bad man. It's the rocket jump man they talk about, and he jumps from star to star and walks it out. Oh god, I'm going to die from splash. I had to get out of there. Oh, hello. This map is a little confusing. There's a pyro down here. He's gone that way. Oh, okay. So this is like their spawn. So if we do like the old pyro with power jack out the sky. There we go. The pyro must have gone down there, police. No, it's him. There we go. No, it was a different one, wasn't you? Good thing. Good thing the revolver has so many goddamn shots. Use the Control X and the Festive Ambassador with a red sheen. Okay, I don't have a Festive Ambassador with a red sheen anymore, but I get where you're going, and I respect that. Yeah, he just said meh. Immediate disassociation from our universe. It's a shame. There we go. Is that sniper going to kill us, maybe? Good thing that the pyro decided to waste his last few moments on the guy that was immune to fire, rather than like the soldier with the zillion ways to die in the West. They make us do most stupid things imaginable. Sounds like an interesting education. The UK education is just kind of like, if you want to do your work, you can. If not, you know, it's your money. You're the one at the end of the day getting a little bit screwed, perhaps, by the government's choices a few years ago. I hear they're capping university fees, though. I was a bit worried if my younger brother wanted to go to uni and he's like 10 years younger. I was a bit worried that he might have to pay like over 10 grand a year seeing as I have to pay over 9 grand a year, and apparently they're going to cap it eventually. Whether or not you can believe that, I think is... You probably can't believe that, you know, politicians and all that, but I'm hoping they do cap it. It'll be a bit worrisome if they continue to rise these already really high uni fees forever. Internal view models for the MB, alright Bonfire. What we could do, we can have it so our F1 and F2 loadouts have different crosshairs and open or disable auto-reload. Oh, okay, that's a friend. Based on the fact it didn't turn around. Make your voice as deep as possible. That was always because I used to record whenever I was like really tired. So it meant that like I didn't have to worry about anything at all. I was already really tired. So anything that, you know, bad might happen. It doesn't really matter because I'm tired. That was my strat anyway. So I just kind of stuck with it. We've done it. Stock revolver. Who needs the ambassador? This thing is way better. It doesn't go click, click, clack when it takes a man's life, unfortunately. Those are rap lyrics, by the way. That's not me being Assassin's Creed, man. Those are rap lyrics. But it would be nice if it did go click, click, clack. Oh, my friend, see? Look. Oh, I was going to butter knife him. Probably not the best. Why are today's maps so tall? For some reason, THG server is just in a big tall map server today. It's in the mood. Hello, Necro. Your voice has always been your bedtime story voice. That's good to hear. We can be all like, oh. Wait, what's a good children's book? The one... Oh, this is a classic one I used to like reading. One Odd Old Owl Continues to Sleep. Don't pick up my... I want to pick up your gun, Zone. Can I not... Wait. Do I have to undead ring you to pick this up? Give us a sec, medic. Don't mind me. There we go, Zone. I'll use your Leshonji after you die trying to pick up my... my Spicicle. Oh god. I've got cough in everything. It's awful. Hungry caterpillar. No, I'm sorry. I saw a spy leaning over and I had to. I had one old owl who continued to sleep, and then each page of the picture book you'd have to go and look out for all the different animals in the tree, and it was quite nice. Lots of sleepy owls. One odd old owl. Read my Gordon Freeman. One odd old crowbar. My left ear continues to hurt. What is this? Have I like... Has it lost its padding, maybe? Is that what it is? Excuse me? Did you not hear the backstab not go hoo hoo? No? Maybe not. I'm actually gonna have to try and sort that. Give me a sec. Doesn't look any different. Weird. Maybe I can just like remove one of my ears. Your dad used to read you The Hobbit when you were about 7. Your dad sounds like a very cool guy. I like The Hobbit. Book's like surprisingly short. It was kind of like a weekend thumb through, but a very good weekend thumb through, I'd say. You hear about the grand adventures of Bilbo Baggins and his dwarf friends, and then they decided to make a movie where they basically just made them humans, and it was a bit like kind of defeated the purpose of it, where the main character was like man-sized and all that. Not the... Okay. Not maybe don't want to be shooting the scouts right now. Is a giant ammo, and we lost. Oh, that's alright. It means we can go on offense and do the same thing, but to them. Oh, this is a jazzy tune. I actually do quite like the pink shoes with this slowdown. It looks surprisingly odd. You're still reading, kept falling asleep back then. So, oh, I've like tilted the headphones forward and now it feels really weird. Maybe this is an improvement. You have a friend who is hairy and small, so technically he's a hobbit. That's all it takes, is just being hairy and small. Am I still on red team? I think I'm still on red team. Well, that's alright. Maybe the team's got scrambled or something. I used to read like a lot when I was younger, and then I eventually lost my attention span due to the increasing amount of electricity in my life. But I used to read like the Lord of the Rings books quite a lot. They were pretty good. Hello. Many of you have like books you used to read a lot of, because I remember like the Redwall books were like pretty solid. They were about little aminals and their adventures, and the otters were cool. They were pretty cool. They were like swords fighters, as were like the mice, and the evil guys were the rats. I always quite liked those books. Like kind of fantasy stuff. What was another one? Oh, Beyond the Edgewords. I don't know if anyone has ever read it, because that was like huge when I was in like school. Those were like the big books, big old fantasy stuff. Otters, ooh. Hello, otter. Exactly. We need to get somewhere we can get behind them. Like here. Look, I'm a friend, see? I'm in the corner. That means I'm a corner friend. Don't mind me, medic, or that really loud dead ringer sound. I'm a pyro, you see. Oh look, we're in like a completely new part of the map I never even bothered to explore before. And there's a card right there. Oh, well, that man disappeared. Oh, I used to have a friend that was one of those horse people. And naturally, as friends do, we used to use each other's names quite a lot. Hence also the ring bonfire. I think we've explained it before in like Discord and stuff. But it was kind of like, it was the friendship between a weeb and a horseman. And it was quite adorable at the time. But I think also it was about 6 years ago. So nowadays I might be a bit more reserved in changing my name to something like that. But back then I didn't really care. I just thought it was quite nice to show my affection for my friend. Funnily enough though, I haven't actually spoken to that guy for a while, so... Maybe I've become like old and crass over the years, but I haven't really had a friend like that for quite a while. Or too much. I've listened to Joji's stuff. Like the, a lot of like this kind of self-deprecating... I can't call it meme music, because the actual, it's actually really well written. And I quite enjoy them. I don't listen to a lot of them, I've probably heard maybe 3 or 4 of his songs. But, I like them. I probably would listen to them more. I know they're like self-deprecating and all, haha, sad. But I think they're like high quality music, and I think the man's quite a shrewd businessman considering where he's taken his career. Just end it. I wanted to taunt. There we go. Woolen the Explorer. Why is this Twitch lagging like crazy? I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. Hello, Jordan. You see, Cake and Daniel are both offline, and those are normally like my go-tos recently for people to talk to. I've never watched... I think the only times I've ever seen an iDubbbz video was when I've like been to friends' houses and had copious amounts of adult beverages, and they're all quite into that YouTube side of the culture thing, so pretty much the only time I've ever seen that iDubbbz video or whatever is their houses, and I've never really enjoyed them. They're not my kind of a thing. I like watching Canadian men talk about indie video games and play the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Not really my thing. Can you actually make an audiobook you can listen to as you fall asleep? I could. Payal Taylor Swiftwater. That's a good name. This left ear thing is actually quite aggravating, man. It's quite uncomfortable. It does this occasionally. I don't know if it's just because the top end of the headphones are like a little bit screwed up. Oh, I wanted a little bit of jumping there. Okay, I'll wait for this one. I don't know if it's like because the top of it's a little bit funky. Or one, then I wish I could fix it. Have you tried public service broadcasting? They're kind of like electronic, but use samples of BBC radio broadcasts about space and stuff. Oh, we're switching. Give me a second, I'm gonna try and fix this. Let me turn down the music as well temporarily so you don't hear a mic reverb. Because if you look at it, it's all squarely, like this. I like try and swizzle it back with that. Fix it maybe. I don't know what it is, my ear is like not having a good time at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fix this. Oh well, I'll have to live with it for now. I'll try and fix it later. Oh, it's a little painful. Maybe I should put earphones in temporarily or something, just because they're a bit more comfortable, but... We'll see how we're feeling, I think. Maybe I'll just forget about them after a while. Just make the video unlisted and give you the link. Woolen looks so weird without headphones on. Yeah, it's probably because you're used to having like quite a large bulky thing, but I'm actually quite a thin man, like from XCOM. Bye Smolden, have a good evening. You can have more headphoneless Woolen if you really want. Like I do have earphones I can use instead. Give me a sec. Ow. Like I could just put earphones in, considering this is quite painful, but we'll see. We'll give it like another 20 minutes. If it's still like really painful, I might like switch out the headphones and go like Twitch streamer style with like headphones around the neck and like a sponsored pair of headphones around the other neck, and that's a bit lewd actually. And like earphones in. You ever seen like Counter-Strike players where they've got like earphones to block out sound, they've got earphones to have the actual game sound, and then they've got different ones for mumble. Hello, Techno Pancakes. Thanks for the crits. Ooh. Oh, this man has an unusual head. That's a nice unusual head, that is. The other neck. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it more like Counter-Strike people always seem to have like 80 pairs of earphones, and I'm pretty sure it's just because they get sponsored, but the actual earphone quality isn't that good. And where are they? How many necks do you have? Gold. Hello, Denied Zone. Jawohl. Okay, mate. He's done it. He's tricked the medic into not building Uber. And got you this time, Denied Zone. Watch out. Your voice is starting to sound better without the headphones on. Oh, with the headphones on. That's good. Maybe if you're listening, maybe you listen to your own voice in a privatized environment, maybe you start to focus a lot more on just speaking naturally rather than hearing your own voice and constantly trying to correct yourself. Maybe having like big thick earphones like this help your voice a little bit. Because I can't hear myself speak. I can only hear, like, you know, the muscle vibration sound effect. You know, when you listen to yourself and it's just, you're not actually hearing the sound waves. You're just, the bones are just wiggling in a good way. A good kind of a bone wiggle. I should be hitting more headshots than this. I think we're warmed up enough that we should be fine. But I seem to be missing a little bit too much, maybe. If you could rocket jump or sticky jump, that'd be great. I can't quite read these men. I'm expecting them to do one thing and then they do another. Oh. Oh god, I thought I died there, sorry. I like stopped moving because I expected that I had died. Oh god, that guy crit. Oh god, imagine if like the sniper rifle did random crits. Like you'd walk up to someone and just randomly headshot them for free. That would be a bit dangerous. Good thing they haven't got that. Ooh. Bone wiggle. You ever see that video Flitzy made for you? Maybe. I've seen several videos people have made. There was it Ryuk who did the hearth, the parody one? That was pretty good. Someone did like a rap about playing Spy like a couple of years ago. That might have been Flitzy. I remember that being really good. And there was that video where someone trick stabbed me. That was a classic. The bad thing, you never know how loud you are. Yeah. I mean, it makes you a lot better at like. Eventually you learn to just speak a bit more quietly and a bit closer to the microphone than like yell at a conversational tone. Having like when you can hear yourself speak, I think it's you end up forgetting that other people hear the exact same thing, whereas where you're trapped inside your own head, for after a while you start to realize that like it kind of strains your throat a lot, and I think it's a lot easier to realize when you oh well, that's alright. You could be, I mean, you'll get used to it, Bonfire, I'm sure. You'll become the world's best, maybe. I'm gonna yell at Lifemar and go, ow, because Lifemar's actually sitting in my mumble like a channel. I went and said hello earlier. Hasn't moved. Okay, on Twitch. The Twitch on your phone is okay, but the Twitch on your computer is not wanting to play. Oh. That's a bit annoying. I do know that, the Twitch Go, the Twitch Beta, is not terrific right now. Like, it's meant to have some improvements, but apparently they don't really work that well. I'm gonna body shot that medic. There we go. Don't need to charge headshots when you can just click on their willy and do similar damage. Ooh. See, it means you don't have to aim, but you still get the kill like that. No, goodbye, Jordan. Ooh. We need to get some HP. Thank you, medic with nice hat. I'm hearing all these like sticky jumpers go down. I think it's just our demo man, but I always think it's another demo man, so I get ready to get the old air shotty out just in case we get him. That sniper is fairly low. Oh, thank you. Not the biggest fan of the scorch shot. I do think it's a little funky when you're playing sniper and then you just get like blocked. Oh, that's a little annoying. The beta is way faster for you, it loads everything into shape. Yeah, like, some people the beta is working perfectly and it's just an improvement on Twitch. Like, Twitch's player has always been a little dodgy over the years. Yeah, especially the VOD player. But, like, it's improving. Hopefully once they get it out of beta, it will just be exclusively better than it is now. Because it is a little, you know... It doesn't work for me, at least, and some other people saying this, yeah, like you, like it's a complete improvement. How much was the entire mic setup and how long did it take to fully set up? Like, the previous streams had the, had the donation incentive on it, and that was... Oh, yeah, that's a sentry gun spot. Me and the medic... Oh, medic died, but me and the medic were, like, protecting each other there from knockback. Oh, whoops. Is that medic gonna chase me with the Zubasaur out, you reckon? Oh, there's a sniper over there, actually. We know that. He's gonna be, like, right in the hill. He's not going to expect this. Oh, maybe he is. I was using the Sydney Sleeper, so I think we'll be fine. Unless he, like, charges it behind a window, in which case I can use the high five taunt to see him. Oh, God. He's weeing on me from behind the scenes. That is some shonky business right there. Don't shonky business me. Watch out. I'm going to wiggle around you a bit. Dangerously, exactly. He just blew up. He could not handle it. Thank you, clan. That makes me feel happy. That's a lovely thing to say to someone. Oh shit. We're gone. Woolen is a fine young man. Thank you. How much was the entire mic setup though? It was in pounds, so it was like... I think the microphone itself was somewhere up to... I think if you're buying it in dollars, it would be somewhere around 100, give or take $20, depending on where you buy it from. It was an 80-20-20. The mixer, I cannot for the life of me remember. It was a Behringer Xanax Q502 USB, I believe. I had Soundsmith and Peter Scraps help me with that, because I was a little... I'm not big on how LBXLR audio and stuff works. And Soundsmith is a university student studying sound engineering, so he helped me a lot. He's a wing on me from behind the scenes, yeah. Saucy. The bullet dot disappeared, so surely the sniper went away, right? Oh god, I accidentally shot the wall. Probably shouldn't have done that. He's charging another dot. Wait. Wow, nearly. I wanted to do an epic 360 and kill the medic, but instead it was me that was killed. Maybe not. Any chance of one of those nice heals? Thank you. Is the mixer required? If you are buying an XLR microphone, and you are already investing a huge amount into high quality audio, I would highly recommend getting a mic mixer. I had a nice drawing on Twitter about it when I got it. Think of the mixer as like a strainer, where the nice posh microphone is a bit like a very high quality pasta. So you're cooking very high quality pasta with your nice microphone, but by itself, i.e. without a mixer, you're basically just giving someone, you know, soggy water filled with delicious pasta. So it's okay, you can do a little bit of finagling, like you can squeeze it in your hands or whatever to get rid of the water, but it's not perfect. Whereas if you were to buy a strainer, like a nice mixer, it'll kind of get rid of all of that extra water, all that drainage, and just leave you with delicious high quality noodles. That's how I like to think about it. Like, the mixer isn't 1000% required. You can quite literally just plug it in and it'll work. If you go back and look at the earlier streams a couple of months ago where it was like... Oh, nearly. It was like, oh, you know, the sound is temporary. That's because I literally just plugged it straight through a phantom power supply straight into my computer. Oh, microphones like this do often require their own power supply, by the way. It's something you want to be wary of. You can't just plug them in like your headset. They are hefty pieces of equipment. Oops. But basically, I just plugged it straight in. The audio wasn't perfect. I had to do like a lot of compression on it, and as a result, the microphone was a bit wasted until I got a mixer. But once I got it, now we can, you know, have the nice audio. Oh, is this... I can never pronounce it, but it's like... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if there's any Norwegians. I don't know if Walnut's watching. Probably not. Colander for pasta. Yeah, you know what I mean, though. It filters out all the nastiness. Like, forgistic goating. Forgistic goating? I think it means like all the little things or something. It's like one of my favourite songs, and it's one of the reasons that I'm very sad when people say that they hate Stabby. It's because he used this song in one of his videos, and I watched it and I was like, holy shit. The audio taste in this man, regardless of what his tf2 career may or may not have you think, he has good taste in audio. So that cheered me up. Quite a little while ago, that video, I think, actually. High quality, though. I'm going to die. Don't waste yourself on me, Zone. I'm not worth it. This soldier's going to kill both of us, and... yeah. You know what, Medic, if you want to crit me, I can always go and play Pyro or something. We can actually turn it up a bit. Oh, listen to this. Oh. Shame you can't contact Peter Scraps and Soundsmith. I know. It was fortunate that I could access that. I mean, you could probably tweet Soundsmith. Thank you, Johnny. You could probably tweet Soundsmith and say, hello, does this microphone look any good? And he'll be like, yes or no. Because there was some stuff I wasn't too sure about, because I knew nothing about them. Apparently, like, the Scarlet's a kind of a prosumer trap, where they're not necessarily low quality, but for the price, they're like extortionately more expensive than they should be. Like, if you're spending £120 on a mixer, you can get something way better from like a Behringer or a I don't know what the companies that do it really. I was only really looking at Behringers. I can't remember right now anyway. There are other companies available that do mixers, but I think Behringer's the biggest one. Stabby's music choice is bad. Immediate ban. What's the difference between a sieve and a strainer? A strainer's like, tends to be like big piece of plastic with a couple of holes in it, where you can put large pasta in and they won't fall through. Whereas if you were to strain something like rice or flour through them, it would all fall through the holes. A sieve is more like a kind of metal mesh or a weave that you push flour through. Or rice if you're like me and you're weird. Oh, hello. That would have been a bit embarrassing if I missed him, saying as I missed the other one. Oh, no fix 60. So if it's like a wire mesh and column, yeah. You'll use a sieve for like very fine things. You always have a crit stone. And you'll use the colander for like thick things that you can't really be bothered to clean the sieve for because it's a pain. Probably want to be utilising that crit screek at some point in the future if you're going to be popping that. Did our medic drop? I think he might have dropped. I was kind of waiting, going to go up and body shot all of them, but maybe not. But yeah. No one would shame Stabby's music choice. I think that's like, it's not an objective truth because, you know, that's ridiculous. But I think he does have very good taste in music. I don't know about his tape and paste and pasta though. Does anyone have any? Here you go. This is a Twitch.tv conversation and a half. Do you have any preferences when it comes to pasta? Are you a swirly pasta, a fusilli, or are you a pen pasta, a kind of tube, or do you perhaps go a little bit exciting? You go to like the lawful neutral. Do you start going into spaghettis and like kind of those realms? Do you get a bit dangerous with it? Does that sniper see it? He probably does, doesn't he? Don't worry, sniper. I will deal with you in a second. I just need to do a bit of close quarters combat. Oh, you killed my medic. And then shot me with a rocket launcher. Spaghetti, but you love all the pastas. Lockdown just said to me, "Oh me wa mo shindari." What do you do? I'd recommend locking your doors. Both make you look like a Dalek, though. Yes, you can put a colander on your head and look like a Dalek. That is true. Oh, Eclipse. Farfalle. What is Farfalle? I'm gonna have to Google that. I actually don't know what Farfalle is. Because a lot of, like, pasta and stuff I just know is, like, because it's swirly or tubey. Oh, you like the little ribbons. Farfalle is the little ribbons that you get. You prefer smaller pasta. Hmm. Okay. Because I've been thinking about it lately. Because I do cook a lot of pasta. It's quite nice and it's quite easy to put stuff with it. Oh, Snowy Coast, obviously. I'm not a big fan of the whole al dente pasta kind of thing, where people kind of only half cook it and they leave the middle of it a bit chewy. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I quite like it when my pasta's overdone to hell. That's my kind of favourite type, when it's just delicious noodly terror entering your mouth. The best kind. Isn't that true? Thanks for saying moist and delicious. Do you like the dead ringer? Not the biggest fan of the speed boost. I wish they'd get rid of that. I think it makes it a little bit too easy to use and kind of, you know, invalidates using it. It's very, very, very good though. Hello. Hey up there. You can put a colander in your head and like a Dalek. Do I like Doctor Who? Not actually the... I don't dislike it. I don't watch it. You know, I'm disopinioned on it. When I was in school when I was younger, I remember it was like a craze. Everyone really liked Doctor Who. And I, you know, being the young man I was like, I'm not into this. So, you know, my time to watch it kind of passed as a result. Pasta keeps you alive at uni. Pasta is like the student, you know, we can go demo man. How about this? Like, pasta is like the super student food. You want something that's like easy to cook, probably really bad for you, but tastes really nice. You gotta go with a nice bit of pasta, haven't you? You can't really go wrong. Don't try and launch me off with your stickies. I will launch your medic off. He's got crit screek. He can't bully me. Oh god, I can put like 2 stickies at the roof of that stack. Don't whip me. He airshot me with the whip. I wasn't expecting that. You like it half and half. Egypt has bad internet. That is true. Deliciously noodly terror. Ooh. You've got them on the thorough. Cheesy chips. I've never had cheesy chips, but that sounds like such a good idea. Like oven chips? Would you just like grate cheddar on oven chips? That sounds like extortionately delicious, but also probably your arteries aren't going to be the biggest fan of that, are they? They'll probably look at you and be like, you know, what's up with that? You promised you were going to be eating more apples lately, and instead you just fed me carbohydrates wrapped in carbohydrates. Stop this. It's like bullying your body, but it's all worth it at the end, because it's probably really good. Any excuse to eat more cheese, IMO, is a good excuse to do anything. Do you like raw crunchy pasta? I hear like there's like an underground niche of people who just really like uncooked like instant noodles. I always thought it's a bit weird, but apparently it's gotten to the point that they have like fast food. They've gotten fast food that's literally just uncooked noodles. That's just it. You can just buy in a bag uncooked instant noodle. You didn't deserve it either. I always thought that was a little funky. Oh, you broke the door. The door was permanently open. Now it's not. Look, I can put 3 stickies on the door and now you can't go through it. Unless you right click and then I blow myself up. What's a good combo with purple energy? Bubbles. Bubbles and purple energy. Purple energy is a great effect, and if anyone tells you off for using it because some guy with a YouTube channel uses it, you should internet slap them through the screen, because it's a great effect and it combos with everything. But like, bubbling purple energy would be so good. It's amazing. Just oven chips and cheese in the microwave. Wait, you don't cook the oven chips in the microwave, right? You cook them in the oven until they're done, and then you should cover them in cheese in the microwave. And the cardiac rest is worth it. I really like cheese. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that though. I think I might be banned. Banned from who, you might say? No one quite knows, but I mean, if I feel like in a really kind of cheesy mood, I do often, or not even cheesy mood, but if I feel in the mood for something that's like, it'll probably destroy my heart, but it tastes delicious. I'm a big eggy bread fan. Like, anywhere that they offer you eggy bread for breakfast is like a 10 out of 10 restaurant, in my opinion. It's like one of the best foods you can make. It's literally just like, you get some egg, you get yourself a bit of milk, get yourself a bit of cinnamon, mix that stuff together, leave some bread in there to just kind of sit for a bit and have it do its thing, and then you fry it in butter, and then you cover it in a bunch of icing sugar and some fruit, and it's like so exorbitantly great. It's the best kind. It's the kind of food that lets you say exorbitant. Hello, Life Mar. You've been in my mumble for like a day. Did you forget to turn off your PC?
No, I don't turn off my PC. I just left it open.
Huh. How will you?
Good thing I don't have voice activation on.
Yeah, I probably would have heard you like, I don't know, like tiddling yourself or something. That would have been a bit dangerous. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I can ask for that sound file separately if I really wanted to, I guess.
You could. But yeah, I've been better today because I got sleep last night, so that's good.
What's that all about? How did you manage that?
I can't fall asleep. Oh, how did I manage to sleep?
Oh god, this is wrong. Yeah?
I just like, I closed my eyes and then it happened. I don't know, it's just weird.
You closed your eyes and then it happened.
Yeah.
That's going to get you banned from a few places, I think, if you keep saying stuff like that. You have to be a bit dangerous.
I know.
I'm going to die here, aren't I? Thank God random crits don't hurt you. How's your day been?
It's been alright, it's just been a normal day.
Oh. Yeah? Did you have
that school?
Yeah, how's your school? How's your education? What's up with that? The whole education.
Education. Yeah.
You learning much?
Do I what?
You learning much?
Oh, yeah, a little bit. A good bit. Yeah, mostly anatomy.
Oh. As in, like, did you enjoy the subject that you were learning today? Because I had, like, this is my full programming day, and I learned to love and hate C and C++ at the same time. Like, for example, do you want to just add some numbers together? I hope you like ampersands and randomly placing them in stuff, because that's all it is. And it's not random, but like, you know, it's confusing at first. I'll have to get used to it, I think. There's a bit of like, there's a lot of weird syntax in C. Because like the whole point of C is that it's like 40, 50 years old and it lets you have like super base level access. So C's are really, really, really popular because so if you're programming like an old phone or like a fridge, you really don't have any memory at all and you want to have as much control over everything as possible. C is great. So in C, if you want to make an integer, and you know it's only going to be an integer used to count to like 20, you can just make that like an 8-bit integer and they'll only ever take up a byte. Whereas if you're using like Java and you make it an integer, it by default it'll probably be like 32 or 64-bit integer. So it uses up a crap load of memory just for, you know, user clarity basically. In PT, you have pasta in which you put water in, then it goes in the microwave and you're done. Oh, come on, Key. Pasta is literally just boiling water. Don't tell me you're doing instant pasta. You need to stop this. Stop bullying yourself.
I don't know why, but
weird British bread trends.
No, Twitch pop-out chat is taking 7,000 years to load.
How's your internet feeling?
I mean, I know it's because of my internet. Oh, it's still awful. I'm 17.
Why were you telling me then? I'm assuming that you were saying it from chat. You weren't just reminding me.
No, there's somebody in chat.
You know, Asajj is like 24.
Someone got close. They said 18.
He's old.
Huh.
Menti's nearly 20.
How old's Chicabo again? Like 30s or something?
He's 30 something. He's either like 20s or he's 30 something. I'm pretty sure he's in his 30s. He works in a... Does he work in a school?
He's a teacher.
I think he is a teacher, isn't he?
You said he was a teacher. Yeah.
I'd like to believe that. Chickabow as a teacher would be like, he'd be like a really good like nursery teacher, wouldn't he? Like for all the little kids. He'd be so goddamn nice. You'd be like, oh hello, I've drawn a shape, and he's like, oh, well that's not quite a square, but you know, you gave it your best, so you can have an A star anyway, and the kid will be like, oh thanks for that, and then run away while laughing that he's broken the system. How old is Lifemar? Lifemar's too old. He's ancient. Talking about uni, you're learning how to program in Excel, you're not joking. At university, you're doing Excel. You're not, like, surely not just doing, like, equals sum, right? You're learning the actual formulaic stuff that you can do in, like, because Excel's cool, it's just never actually used for its purpose. People, like, school teachers use it as Microsoft Access is used. They use it basically just as, like, a really shitty database they don't have to do any work for. And as a result, no one gives Excel any credit. But Excel's really good if you're just messing around with datas and formula and graphs and shit. It's, like, super powerful for that. Probably more people need to actually learn Excel and how it works. It's like really useful in a day-to-day environment. In that like couple of weeks that I worked at that stock image company, I like taught the manager. I made like the nice manager a nice spreadsheet he could use that automatically did a shitload of stuff. So I'm trying to work out how much I can say without being specific. But basically, what he was expecting was basically just a blank document that gave me the dates of certain things, as well as the companies it relate to, and a couple of other, you know, useful related things, like, you know, who do you contact, and that kind of thing. And I managed to make it so it automatically displayed the companies that he would have interest, you know, the companies he would have interest in based off criteria that he was given. By default, he would have had to have just worked that out himself, but I made it so that it just highlighted it in a nice colour. And I did that for several things. Basically, Too Long didn't read. He's being a bit vague about his weird work, but like, it was basically just a case of he expected a blank document, and I made him something that was automated, and he was like, "Wow, what's this?" And I said, "This is Basics Excel." I didn't quite know what I was doing, so I googled it. You can use it however you like, and he was like, "Oh wow, that's actually like quite cool." It had buttons and shit. He didn't know that you could put buttons in Excel. You can have macros that like automatically filter all of the columns. What age did your voice become really deep? I think around my secondary school, puberty was from like 11 to 13, roughly. Most of us. I think some people were getting it at the end of primary school, so age like 10, but those were people that got really good genes. I think mine was like early secondary school. I got quite lucky with puberty, I think. Like I'm really short. Person. Yeah, I'm like really short. I'm not really short, I'm like the average male height. But if you've ever read...
You're literally average height.
Yeah, I'm literally average height. But if you've ever actually met a human adult male my height, they don't exist. Everyone I know is like over 6 foot. So...
Well, I'm 6 foot, so when I see a 5'8" guy, I
I'm
think
5'9".
like, that's a normal... 5'9's even better. I just think like, that's a normal sized guy. Like, I don't fucking know. Now, when I see a guy that's like 5'5", I go, wow, that's a fucking tiny baby man.
But anyway, like, I did alright on the voice front, but on like, you know, I can't grow a Viking beard yet. Hopefully that'll come with time. And I'm not over 6 foot, so you know that's kind of like a prerequisite to being popular, is just being tall. So I've kind of missed that one out. But on the plus side, I'm really good at a niche weapon in a niche FPS that like a couple of people play now. That's like 10 years old, so I've got that going for me. On Sunday, Insurgency was 5-24 for a 4-pack. Insurgency is in the game. That's pretty good. What is Insurgency? Is it like, I want to say a Tom Clancy game. Is it like a team FPS or something? You're 5'4" and you're coming up 20. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better. Well, no, but I feel like when you're at that height, you're already like, you've probably already got like other forgiving qualities. Like you've pushed yourself to be like really good at the guitar or something.
A huge dick.
It's probably humongous as well, yeah. But like, because I'm like completely average. I was like, oh, I'll be alright. No, probably should have practiced like music or something. You're 5'8". Hey, Bonfire, we're like very similar. Lifemar, go away. We've got Bonfire now. He's moving in. You're being replaced. You're too tall. You're too tall to be in this bundle. Goodbye. Imagine.
Oh god. I'd cry.
Probably don't want to be doing that. Stop this. Stop this immediately. Can I go... Should I go sniper? I probably shouldn't. I should probably... Oh, you know, I can do. I can go the soldier class with the direct hit and then one-shot the sentry gun. Snooze is generic purity. Snooze is very pure, though. You're 5'3". That's rather short. Isn't, Chloe Mew? Or... what's her face? The other artist in the black circle. I can't remember who it is now. Kai? Is it Kai? Not Arky, but Kai. One of them is like really short. I think it's Chloe. I can't quite remember. How about one of those juicy arrows, eh? Thank you, friendo. Well, there's one way to tell me if you're using your Uber or not. Oh, there's the sentry. Oh, you bastard. I can't aim. There we go, we've done it. I can just use the shotgun, it's hit scan. It does the same thing, but better. Here we go. Can I not... Hello? Game? Video game? Well, I wanted to pick up his stock launcher, but maybe that's not okay. Maybe by the laws of the game, that's going too far. I was trying to have the stock launcher. God, I'm not in a direct mood today. I need something that is slow and I can think about. This thing is too fast for me. Let's switch out now in case I forget. Let's do that. Stop existing, you're distracting me from homework. I would highly recommend completing your schoolwork and having a fulfilling educational career, but at the same time, bring your enjoyment out of your life, because there's more to life than just going up the ladder. That guy got like something lodged up his spine. That's a bit funny. Hello, Marshall. How are you? You're 5'10". Okay, maybe we're more average here than I expect. I think it's just maybe most people that I know at uni are like really tall. How am I doing? I'm in the middle. I'm alright. A bit tired, but when are we not? Ooh, you have a friend who's 6'3" and he's 13. That's not okay. You need to stop this. That's too tall. He needs to save some of that for the rest of us. Because like, I'm like a very, very odd friend group at university. Some of them are just complete nerds like me. So, you know, they're what you'd expect. They're basically just me filled with other tropes. And then the other half are, like, really big into rowing, because the uni I go to is, like, huge on rowing. So they're, like, hench as ever-loving fuck. I mean, they are physically fit, yet they also are very nerdy. And it confuses me, because they're just, like, taller and... They're, like, just better versions of me.
So what you're saying is that they're
me, but better.
Literally perfect human beings.
Quite literally, yeah. They're nice. And they're nerdy, and they are.
So they're nice, smart, and very fit. Okay, so
yeah, but
literally
I bet they don't have 2 Prem Gold levels in Team Fortress 2.
Oh, you have a point there. You have a point.
Got him.
But whenever you say that people at your uni are just people like you but with different tropes, I just imagine a bunch of people that look kind of like you but with like a slightly different sized nose or like different colored eyes.
Yeah, you just
and
want
instead of going they go like oh.
Yeah, you just want me but a bit shorter, me with shorter hair, me with a bit fatter, me wearing like a Star Wars hoodie or
literally the exact same thing, but 3'5".
Yeah, I rolled default. Like when I was playing The Sims for my life, I literally just pressed randomize a couple of times and I just went with it. I was like, you know, I'll go for a bit of a challenge, see what it's like. And I just couldn't be bothered to do anything, so I just kept with the average kind of tropes going on there. Oh dear. Yeah, you don't want to remove his knees. He probably needs those for like, you know, sitting and stuff. Hello, Yoma.
Knees.
Who needs knees? 23 years and 6'3". That's like pretty good. I'd be pretty happy with being 6'3". To be honest, I think you should be happy with yourself regardless. When it comes to height and stuff, you're kind of fucked. I mean, no way. What's a nicer way to say that? A, you're kind of fucked, and B, you know, what you're gonna do about it? Wear bigger shoes. Don't be stupid. Just be a nice person, and dress nicely and get a haircut. That's all that matters, right? Why am I playing sniper? My aim is not good. I didn't mean to do that. My intentional aim isn't that good today. You know what I can do, actually? I will give my sniper spot up to, like, Milkshake or something, because he can use it better than me. I'll go and play, like, Spy or something. Milkshake, play sniper. Well, he's trying his best, maybe. Ouch. The Citadel of Woolens. A ton of Woolens, the dream. Imagine a ton of Woolens, but they're all, like, equally cynical and, like, kind of tired and sad all the time as well, so... Not the best environment to be in socially, maybe. We would have war. Lives would be lost. The downside is they all play, like, MOBAs and Overwatch and shit. But one of them is a Twitch hoodie, so it means he's a partner and I'm not. But he probably streams, like, I don't know, Dota 2 to 1 billion people and goes, oh, but in Dota. So, you know, a bit worrying. He might steal my audience. What if they start playing TF2? Well, what will I do? That's my only positive trope. Why am I playing Spy as well? I want to play. Is it true that
every guy that is under 5'4" is actually a trap?
That is true. If you're under 5'4", you automatically do become a trap. That is true. You're in the middle, so you're a geek, you guess. Your friend base is half nerds and half really popular kids. I think you're just friends with a lot of people. You took ADD... Wait, do ADD meds stunt your growth? Wait, does caffeine stunt your growth? LifeMart, does caffeine stunt your growth? Has my, like...
does what?
Does, like, coffee stunt your growth?
Does caffeine? Yeah.
What? Has my coffee addiction the reason that I'm average-sized?
Normal height. Probably.
Could I be, like, absolutely huge fucking mungus if I, like, drank tea instead? And,
No,
like,
it depends. How tall are your relatives? Like, tall or normal?
They're all pretty short, actually. I'm the tallest.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
the tallest sibling in my
never
family, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, you got it really lucky then.
I mean, I'm also the only male, so you know, by genes, men tend to have larger bones.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how it actually works, but for the most part, men seem to be slightly taller than women, on average.
No, that's very.
I'm pretty sure men have like different bone structures and shit.
They do.
Oh, what am I doing? I just want to hold down left click and then have people disappear on the screen. You have girls in your course? God no. Oh, you can't say that. You can't lie like that. I do computer science. It's 100% male course. You're not a trap. You're just 13. You can't just be in denial either. Some do, but caffeine doesn't to your knowledge. Okay. Should you stop drinking caffeine? I don't know. Do you want to end up like me? And the answer to that is no. before you put any consideration in. Do you want to, like, only watch one YouTube channel and find all the rest of them boring because they don't make niche pop culture references from the 70s? Oh my god, he right-clicked my left click. Come here, I'm going to immediately die to your crit. That's one way to do it. Maybe it's not the best idea to do all of this. Coffee addiction may also be the reason for your late night streaming habit. Maybe. Do you think having the inability to produce serotonin in my brain as a result, sitting in front of a blue screen monitor all day and drinking a lot of caffeine, is making it difficult for my brain to fall asleep at night?
Ooh, this conversation reminds me of a quote that I saw on Twitter. It was
really?
like, tall girls are for tall guys, and short girls are also for tall guys. Short guys have each other.
Is that what's that, like, horrible subreddit that's just full of, like, demeaning short people that like they're like a really nasty one where people are like,
I'm not sure.
Oh, I can't remember what it is. It's like a really not a nice place to go. If you ever go on it, it's like pretty horrid. Is it like a mix of that and r/, what's the trap subreddit? r/traps.
I don't do Reddit other than those two games.
There's got to be a subreddit for it. Right? Maybe it's r/tf2.
Maybe it's just r/traps.
Well, it is. Scotch shot. Don't drink more than 4 shots of coffee a day. 4 shots of coffee is quite a lot. That's a decent amount. You want to be average. Oh god, this song's got little glitchy music in it. Does that mean I have to play sniper and make frags? Or die to a sticky crit? That's one way to do. Oh, actually, you know what? It's slightly better. Actually, I'll leave it. I could get flux, but then whenever I stream, I would lower my FPS by 5 billion. You can't all be like Woolen. You don't really. You want to have an enjoyable life.
Alright, so I need to correct something.
You appreciate the League of Gentlemen reference.
A gentleman in chat says most ADD medicines are some form of a meth substitute, and it messes with your hormones. Okay, so
isn't everything meth these days? Coca-Cola Light, Sprite,
air is meth.
Water from the downtown Boston area.
Meth is the only thing that is not meth.
I think meth is really methy these days.
Yeah, but ADD medications, they have very similar effects, and they affect your brain in a similar way, and like the effect that they give you. But medicines are much more refined than methamphetamines. Like morphine is
meth just tend
way
to just
more refined
be like,
than heroin.
I have watched most of Breaking Bad, so to my knowledge, methamphetamine is basically just like a substance that's made from a chemical reaction and then just broken up. It's not like, it doesn't go through that much. It's basically just making a bunch of chemicals go together and go, hoo-hoo.
Yeah, but what I mean is like it's a specific chemical that does a specific thing, and ADHD medicines are also specific chemicals that do very specific
but they're like
things.
manufactured.
Very manufactured, extremely specific things.
Incels, that was it. I just remembered.
So they're kind of like the effect they give is kind of like meth, but they're not really comparable.
They're giving meth to children with ADD. What in the world are we living? Didn't they just used to give them like yellow paper and
We
tell
used to
them
just
they'll
give
be
them
fine?
30 lashings and told them to sit down and shut up.
Well, you're lucky. Only for— oh, fucking child. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I had a medic crits. I walked out the door to a crit sticky on the door, and then I got tickled to death. Flux decreases FPS. It does if it enables itself while you're streaming. I had like 1 frame a second until I disabled it. I'm gonna jump over them and hold on my right click and press left click a bunch. Oh look, those people are having to respawn now. As will I very soon, maybe. Maybe not. His mini sentry's fucked though. Oh. You should be very methodical about it. There's exceptions to most things. It's scientific fact. I mean, the scientific truth of a lot of things is that realistically we should just be running on the African plains, hunting and gathering, and doing all that. And realistically, at the end of the day, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be sitting and playing video games or designing cities or
people with
doing
ADD
maths
can't
or
get high. Okay, that is very untrue. This one time, I took 90 milligrams of Adderall and snorted another 60 of Woolen, and I had a heart attack. I'm not even fucking kidding. That's when I stopped doing that.
North America.
Look, I was very irresponsible when I was 15. Okay, but you can get
when I was
very,
15, I was going out into the woods and getting drunk with my friends, which is probably not much better, but at least it's more accepted by society. I'm gonna hold
at
down my
least
left
you're not
click until
giving
someone
yourself a
dies.
literal heart attack. So that's
playing Animal Crossing and watching SpongeBob
It's
SquarePants.
Hammock.
Oh shit, hammock.
Hello, hello, Hammock. I was gonna say H.
I found the most relevant and popular meme right now. It's Pickle Rick, except other characters from other TV shows.
It's Homer Simpson.
Yeah, it's Homer Simpson as a pickle.
Oh, are they as a pickle? It's not just a picture of Homer
Simpson.
Simpson.
Other characters from other TV shows as a pickle.
It's Mickey Mouse from Disney. You'll never catch me. I'm whining in circles
Hey
like this.
Patrick, what am I? I'm Pickle SpongeBob. Yeah.
I want you to leave this Discord.
You have to leave.
I'm
sorry, you're
mobile.
banned.
I want you
from this
to
Discord.
leave this very
I'm
second
going to
and never fucking show your
Patrick.
face here again. Do
I'm
you
making this
understand me?
into a Discord and banning you. For example, what you take is called big word that's derived from meth, but it's fairly far from actual meth. Yeah, but at the end of the day, isn't everything just like poppy seeds and sugar? Am I right? Maybe? I'm probably not right about that. That's probably wrong.
What?
Probably want to Google that. Isn't everything just high, like carbohydrates and high fructose corn syrup? Who's your favourite character from The Simpsons?
Homer, I guess. I don't know.
You're a Homer
Lenny.
Simpson guy. I think Lenny's great. Lenny and Carl are
I
like
can't
the
do
best
Lenny's voice.
characters.
It's like the voice.
If we're gonna do like side characters,
That's
then
a
I
good
guess
one. You can do voices.
I guess
What's
like
up with that? Stop this.
what's his name?
Yeah, my favourite character.
My favorite thing to do is kill my wife.
Do you want to explain that one?
Right.
I saw an episode of Game Grumps.
You've seen an episode of Game Grumps. That's great.
Yeah, they would play as
Were they
Simpsons and it was
playing
great.
Katamari
Oh, and the
Damacy?
That's also a good one.
That was a
And
good
it's Damashi, you weeb.
Is it Damashi? What? Really?
Damashi.
Is it not Katamari
Katamari
Damacy?
Damashi.
What
That's
am
how
I
you pronounce
doing?
it.
This song has someone going in it. I'm not sure it represents
What's
me
that?
very
What's
well.
the old guy's? Is it Mr. Burns?
Johnny
Like the old
Testicle.
dude that's really rich?
Mr. Have you come on, Lifemar?
And then it's
The
Smithers.
Simpsons
that's
is like
dude?
the
Yeah.
biggest media icon in the West in the last
And
like 50 years.
I was not allowed to watch it until I was like 13.
But you were allowed to
So-
snort heroin and do black tar.
It wasn't heroin,
Monopoly.
Jesus Christ. No,
Just
I wasn't
sitting
allowed
there.
to do that either.
You're a weird little boy. Stop this.
Yeah.
You're bullying yourself at this point.
I don't do it anymore.
Oh,
It was
sure.
like 2 years ago.
I definitely intended to get that. Come on, I dare you. Shoot me. You're only gonna kill a man. Pull the trigger. Moving on.
I'm gonna be playing the sniper.
Mo. Oh, Mo is like S tier Simpsons character. Like if you had to put them into tiers, I think Lenny, Carl, and Mo are
But
like
Mo is that sick
really
dance.
up there. No, S tier is in like Super Saiyan tier.
Oh,
Like this is like everything must freeze extra tier. Like this is Shotty tier. This
when
is
Yeah, I
some
guess
gangster
it's
is
Mr.
dissing on your
Burns.
flag,
He's a good one.
give him one of these.
Mo is like Haruhi Suizuyama of The Simpsons, if you know what I mean.
Fucking love how Simpsons memes have just like blown up. It's like there's just anytime there's a meme, it's like there's a Simpsons correlation.
The Simpsons memes have been...
It's been a steady pace of like gradual
It's been around for like maybe 56 years. I mean, Simpsons isn't even that old, and Simpsons memes are that old. Like, do you remember that time that 4chan were like, let's make Milhouse a meme, and they forced it into being a meme, and now
like,
Milhouse is a meme. But it's still counted.
But Milhouse not being a meme is a meme.
But Milhouse is a meme now.
Yeah.
You know his favourite catchphrase? Rob a lover.
Yeah.
My favourite Milhouse.
And then Bart is Morty.
What about that
I wish I could do a Morty impression.
Not Padme. Selma and Patty and Selma? They're one of them has like way more airtime than the other.
You mean the two female Gilbert Gottfrieds?
No, but like one of them actually has airtime. The other one's just there to be the twin sister. The other one actually has like lore implications. Lore, Simpsons
It's because
lore.
I couldn't find... It's because one of them like was a voice actor and the other one's voice actor disappeared and they couldn't get someone who could do a perfect Patty impression.
Really? There was actually a reason.
They're both the same voice, you idiot.
I actually I didn't know that. I was assuming they were just going to be like just two people who could do a really good voice together.
They're all just voice. They're all just like...
Google Translate.
They're all just Marge turned up to 11. Homer, he's in your asshole.
What's that like Banjo-Kazooie sound?
That was like a really old Newgrounds cartoon. It was like the Shitsons or something. I don't know.
The Shitsons.
Like, it was just like
that sounds like
the Simpsons. It's just like Bart.
That's
well,
old.
cowabunga, dude.
My favourite Newgrounds cartoon was Super Smash Brothers Brawl Countdown. Because I watched that one all the time because I wanted Brawl to come out, and then it came out and I didn't play it for like several years because I couldn't afford it and I was a child and I didn't have any money. But I wanted to play it.
My main in Brawl was DDD and I was shit.
DDD, he was so cool because his name was like
he's
weird.
A duck with a hammer.
No, but his name was King DDD. Like, what's up with that? His name isn't like Captain Samus or whatever. It's fucking DDD. What are you gonna do about that? Do you remember Brawl in the Family?
My name is King DDD. I want that there Kirby.
Am I the only human in existence who remembers Brawl in the Family? The OG webcomic. And it's not like Penny Arcade OG. This is like cooler than Penny Arcade because it was about Smash Brothers Brawl. Mostly about Kirby, actually, but he wants that stare Kirby dead, so, you know. Go on, Zone, you can do it. I believe in you. I'm going to put more stickies on this door until people die and then have to respawn at the same door and hopefully take a different way out. Perhaps, like, meditative yoga or something. Goodbye, world. Today is when I die, and that pyro too. I'm going to taunt in front of you, exactly. Ouch. Is that cold medicine a trap? Maybe. Guess what food you got? Oh, sorry, Delta. What food did you get? I've been missing chat because I've been thinking about this. Your name is Molten Core. Is that your?
Yeah, it's because I was playing like a mix with Widowmaker and I was fragging.
Totsuka and Origai. I can never pronounce the character's name. I haven't seen
Widowmaker is
Origai
basically Molten Core.
Isn't Molten Core that like Overwatch engineer's super move?
Yeah, it's the one that makes you build a teleporter.
Sounds like a really shitty super move.
Yeah.
You can get other people there faster. Great, I can instantly kill everyone.
And there's that Indian
without
lady who
anything.
can like turn into like molten magma and then just like hit everybody really quickly.
The Indian lady?
Yeah.
There's two engineers in Overwatch, aren't there? There's like the one that can shoot mini sentries and the one that can shoot big sentries. And it's not TF2 because it's futuristic.
Yes.
Yes.
And it also has representation instead of all being
I need
men.
to build up my kills on my grenade launchers, otherwise people won't think I'm cool. I could just play DM all day and get like 50,000 kills on my grenade launcher. That's what most people do, I think. What on earth, Marshall? We're not discussing this. This is actually not appropriate for Twitch.tv viewing. Or this website or anything at all. Just never should be discussed, actually. Noodles, my man. Noodles is a great name. If we're going to make an indie game, the main character has to be called Noodles. I just think it's like a really good indie game character kind of name. Like, call them like Noodles and Spice and Noodles. There you go, I remember that. Whenever I make my next indie game sensation and make my first trillion, Noodles, Spice and Noodles.
Yeah, make your first trillion. First one, and then you make your second one.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be making trillions after trillions, and I'm going to spend it all on IKEA lamps. My
yeah, you're
going to
make notch
so
but like,
nice.
not notch.
You love you and how you know the fact off the top of your head and tell everyone who asks. What on earth are you talking about? You are weird. Ripping off Gorillas. This is kind of like Gorillas, but like not really. The intro to it sounded a little bit like it, didn't it? Lifemar, are you... What? Twitch chat, you have to stop this. Go and discuss your favourite pasta again. You're discussing like willy size and underage anime girls. Go back to talking about al dente pasta. Doesn't mean you have to reply.
fucking asked.
Twitch chat half the time is just naughty phrases
but
that you
Snooze
shouldn't reply
went
to.
at LifeMart. I have to respond to that.
You can reply with @snooze. Hello, you stinky bonfire. Go Google a dodgy search term. Stinky.
But I'm not a rude man.
No, you're a roadman. Roadman.
Okay, I understand
Shaq.
perfectly now.
What is a roadman? Are they a man off the street, or are they just? Is that just Shaq, or what? What's up with that? What makes you a roadman? What are you reading about? What after hearing half the chat messages? People wonder why occasionally I accidentally skip over the chat and read them in like the wrong order. It's because half the time the chat's just like LifeMar and Bonfire going like, oh, what is a ball gag for? It's like, well, probably not the best place to be discussing that. Like,
I think you can have a plugin for BTTV that makes it so like people's messages are grouped. So if they like say things over the course of multiple messages, they're like grouped together.
That's quite smart actually. You make my indie game. That would be almost ripping off Gorillas. What, calling it Spice and Noodle? Oh yeah, one of the Gorillas is called Noodle.
Yeah, you can't have like the same word, otherwise it's copyright. That's how it works.
That is how copyright works. Like once
you should
make
just make
anything,
a game called The, and then have just
my
live
God.
off copyright royalties.
My favourite things of recent. You know how the people of Unreal made their own battle royale that's like really popular. And Battle Royale, or Bluehole were like getting angry at them on Twitter saying that they can't make the same game even though they made the engine. Someone was like
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite. Someone was like, does that mean if someone makes an RPG in the Unreal Engine that the RPG's a gun, there's no more, they're no more allowed to be made ever? If someone makes an FPS...
That's basically the equivalent of like the, what is it, the Fine Bros going, we've copyrighted React, no one else can react anymore.
Company that made Candy Crush copyrighting the word candy.
Allergic reaction.
Did you really pop crits right at the end though? This is not okay. This might be bullying. The ball gag is fun, no kink shaming. I'm not kink shaming, but I am like chat shaming. I think you should be nice to each other. Woolen 2017. Heavy does not do much. I watched Quad's frag video again the other day. He's got like really good pistol aim. Makes me want to do it, and then I realise that I can't focus on anything for more than 5 seconds. Oh, medic. Your pasta is always floppy. You got some real good penne yourself. Well, that's taken a turn for the worse, hasn't it? And that's not like a sausage conversation either.
So what are the characters going to be in your Noodle game?
Literally just called Noodle and Spice, and it's going to be a 100 zombie battle royale RPG with microtransaction and in-game crates, and it's going to have a humble bundle available any second now. Just wait.
Should have like a small like Asian girl, a big black guy, and then like a tall green guy with like a bass guitar.
Oh, you're doing a Gorillas.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were doing something dodgy there. In the
bath.
bath.
You take a bath.
Is that from the new Gorillas, where they go into the haunted house and they're like...
I really like that song. It's weird.
I like the new Gorilla. Everyone doesn't like it. Apparently I'm like the only man on human society.
It's because Gorillas don't stick to a genre, so some people like some songs and don't like the other songs.
The whole point of Gorillas is that it's not just the same song over and over. Every new album is like...
If you don't like some of the songs, it's alright.
That's why they were so successful, because they're actually original.
Because they spread it out.
You say they're original. They do. They make amazing songs, but a lot of them are just like parody or comedy-esque. Like not direct parodies, but like there'll be parodies of the industry, or they'll literally just be an R&B song. I love Gorillas.
The entirety of, or like the mood of the song might be, but like the actual song itself usually actually has like a much deeper meaning.
I agree. And sometimes it doesn't have any meaning at all.
The entirety of Demon Days was about like society and how bad it is and what.
Society is bad. Do you know what else is bad? Smartphones.
And then like Plastic Beach was about pollution and whatnot, and it was pretty neat.
Gorillas is good. It's mostly
and then
just
the newest one is just pretty much them saying "fuck Trump," and it's not that. I don't like it.
Isn't the vocals mostly just done by one guy? Like most of Gorillas is written by one. Most of Gorillas is written by one dude. Like occasionally songs are written by like inserts, but
yeah.
I think all the characters.
Yeah, like it's one guy and he has like an absolutely amazing voice.
I really like how the
music.
How like the band is just OCs and they're not actually like people. Like if they go live, they'll like perform live with like 3D versions of their characters.
That is pretty cool. That's
There's
pretty
like
nifty.
holograms of their like OCs performing.
I like that. It's like a Hatsune Miku concert, but
Yeah,
like not
I was
for
about to
weebs.
say, there was one of like Hatsune Miku doing like a hologram.
They do those a lot, I think. That's not like a one-off. They do frequent, like...
Is it pronounced
Miku.
Hatsune or Hatsune?
Hatsune. Hatsune Miku.
I was wondering, because I thought like U's weren't pronounced in like Japanese language.
No, it's like... Yeah, it's like Hatsu...
Britsune Miku.
Brixune.
Why bricks? Why not Misk instead of hat? That's one to think about. Next time there's a new
Or
Miku
cosmetic
version.
slot.
Cosmetic slot Miku.
Miku.
What if like next time tf2 gets like a promotional item that's just Miku hair for everyone? I'd buy that. Spend like £50 for a copy of a Hatsune Miku thing.
What if they
I've never
just
used.
replace every single class with like
Miku.
a different version of Hatsune Miku?
Isn't that like a game mode where you can play as like an evil? It's like Saxon Hill, but not. Why am I playing?
It's
Gunstar?
Hatsune Hail.
She is terrifying and tall.
Hatsune Miku. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's like a really good song. Okay, from my like Cave Story ripoff that I'll make, one of the songs will be called Running Hell. I would literally just be Running Hell from Cave Story. I just quite like Cave Story, really. That's the
good music.
It's just a really good game. Like the OG indie game, that and like Super Meat Boy. Man.
And
I just clicked on some people.
The coming
A
together.
woman with the
of
sick trick
Isaac.
stabs.
I
the
clicked on his
sick
back.
stabs.
With my knife. I was about to say gun.
Remember that time, like fucking, I think it was around 2009, 2010, when people were just like inventing all kinds of backstabs when they were actually just like the same backstabs with overcomplicated names.
Matador.
Yeah, it was like a
understab.
luchador thing where you shout out the name of like your special move before doing
Your OC.
flying 360 eagle
Flying
stab.
Shuriken Ninja Warrior Gaiden.
It's like Mucha
2.
Lucha.
360 Undertale helicopter stab.
Wasn't that me? Didn't I say that? That was a woman.
Yeah.
Don't steal that.
Yeah.
That's my OC.
Yeah.
Don't steal. I have the ultimate protection.
But I thought that you would get it because you said it, Woolen.
So I signed someone's Australian sniper rifle, and they haven't sent for it back yet. One of you send for it back. I'll give it back to whoever asks first. Not really, actually, but whoever it actually is, I'll give it. Also, I'm going to go run around with the kunai for like 20 minutes because I have hobbies. Freak Fortress, yes. Gorillaz is the British Hatsune Miku. That's true. I loved it when Gorillaz sang Levian Polka, my favourite Finnish folk song. Small ones
Yeah,
are
that
nice
was a good
too.
one.
What on earth in Christ are you talking about? He's got
That'd
a
be a
unique
good
voice and
challenge.
don't stick to
Remake
genres.
Levan Polka in the style of Gorillaz.
I think they could do it. I think they could do that.
Just have over the top bass guitars and like
Oh,
the
nearly
guy's
20,000
lead voice with a
scatterguns.
bunch of distortion on it.
Or they could just sing it like normally, like throat singing. Because the actual Levian Polka is like, it's like a proper folk song.
I heard like a Finnish like
Even
metal
though-
band doing it. I think it was like
Yeah.
Koplikani or something.
I think the lyrics are
That's pretty
bullshit
good.
though. I don't think there's actually lyrics to Levian Polka. I think it's just someone basically like scatting. Like the equivalent of. Also, I don't like how the word
Just
scatting
shitting
means
on
two
the
different
floor.
things. No, but like it's like making voices with your throat and going like, you know, scabba and all that. But it also means like, you know, what comes out the other end, like waste, which is unfortunate because it's a cool thing.
It's because you're basically just shit talking.
You know, the Scatman had a lisp or a tick or something, and the whole thing
Yeah.
was like, you know, if Scatman can do it, then you can do it as well.
Yeah.
Don't diss the Scatman. He's cool.
Motivation.
He is motivational. He also only ever made like one song that people remember, so you know, just keep that in mind.
I heard some of the other songs, but they weren't as catchy.
They're not as catchy. The whole point of the Scatman is like, I'm gonna turn my thing into a good thing that I can make money from. I'm gonna taunt next to here, see what he does. I'm gonna worry you a bit. Watch out. Oh, he battered me. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to be my friends. What's your personal opinion on Soundsmith? I like him. He helped me a lot with my audio, and he seems like a very genuine, short ginger man who likes electronics. Maybe he's not short. Maybe he's tall. I don't remember. He seems nice, though. What about The Binding of Isaac? The Binding of Isaac's mega cool. A gender bender cosmetic that's full moon only. Imagine if they made cosmetics that were full moon only, and then at the last second, some of them weren't. Like, imagine if they made a giant banana hat that you could buy for like £1 zillion pounds.
Oh, Valve would never do that.
They'd never do that. They've got such a good art style in this
Never.
game. But what
Dude,
if
I
they
love
They'd
my
never make
original
anything
art
more.
style.
They'd never go any more ridiculous
there was
than
that year.
Dangerous.
Yeah, there was that year they made like those Demo Man glasses that were like really like those did not fit the era at all.
Ooh, a subscription.
Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Thanks for being more on the sub than I was listening to the audio. Wait, is the audio delayed? Did you get like the notification before I got the audio? Why am I?
I'm in chat.
Let's do the. Oh, I'm gonna use the flare gun. I'm gonna be just like the man. Thank you very much for the Twitch
to be
sponsor.
flared.
Soundsmith is very spy-phobic. You've been warned. I'll have you know that he is Actually, I don't know what I'll have you know. I'll have you know that maybe he's not spy-phobic. Maybe he's spyphilic, you know.
Maybe he's spy-phallic.
Do you want to explain yourself? Do you want to spy? Oh yeah, we got to go. Embolden the
like instead of
he's like slanted towards the spy direction.
Watch out, sniper! I've got a.
Like instead of having a normal phallus, he just has a spy.
Yeah.
You make me think too much.
It's like that. It's like that reskin someone made a while ago of like the ambassador, but it's like a little sniper that you're holding in your hand.
Oh,
it's like that.
The
like, he's got a little spy on your team.
Flop-ass door.
Hello, Tacto.
You just unzip your pants and all you hear is, I'm that petty chauffeur.
Say, feel better soon, you awful fucking bonfire. That sentence. There you go. I feel like it's even worse that I just said that instead of saying it again properly. I feel like that adds to the tension. Like, if I was doing this for my English GCSE, I could probably write a couple of pages like that.
If you have a bonfire, but you make it out of, like, cooking a, like, burning a bunch of candy, is it a bonfire?
Is it a Is it a
boba fire made out of like nose hairs?
Exactly. Hello, Banana.
Dude, that show was weird.
What was?
It's like one of my favorite shows.
Bananas in pajamas.
Boba.
What was that?
He was like a big like black guy with a yellow afro who punched people with his nose hairs.
I'm sorry, I think we were born in different eras.
It was like a parody.
I don't remember
it's like a parody of all the fucked up anime.
Really?
And then there's like this guy that was basically just a son, and then there's this like typical anime edgy character who like
does he have a really big sword for no reason?
Use fist in the backwind.
And there was like a rap that they did that was really bad, and I liked it.
He clicked on me. Want to insult me and instantly compliment me. I think you're smelly, but you know, you could be worse. It's kind of like a compliment.
There was like a whole era of like Western style, I guess,
racing.
Western versions of animes, and that was really stupid. Like Ultimate Muscle was really funny.
Ultimate Muscle. Why is it that all the best TV shows are just taking the piss out of like other TV shows? What's up with that? Why does everything have to be
because it like you
denaturization?
get it from like you get it story-wise, but you also get it entertainment-wise.
I think that
like if you watch something serious or trying to be serious, you're like, oh well, that's cool. But if you watch something like that's serious but stupid, you'd be like, oh, that's cool and funny.
What's the word? I feel like just to make a deconstruction of something is so much easier than to make an actual good thing of that something, because all you have to do is say, haha, this is bad, without having to improve on it. You don't have to point out the obvious, basically. Do you fill out class when playing Gunspy? What on earth do you mean? Gunspy's like
the server's just emptied now.
Yeah, I left to play Bad Water because there's more people on.
All the people on the server are your viewers.
Maybe.
Just instant like empty. That was just me and someone else left.
Do you remember codename Kids Next Door? Come on.
Yes.
Do you remember it being like a really saucy
you mean the best
channel?
cartoon?
I like you, Lifemar, because you see, you're very weird in that you didn't watch The Simpsons by Matt Groening, but you're very cool in that you watched this other cartoon that I also watched when I was young.
Did you see like the movie episodes that were like
I remember
really
being
weird?
like 5 years old, and
like number 0 was.
K&D was actually my favorite TV show ever.
What, sorry?
Along with Teen Titans.
Number 2.
Teen Titans. I think Teen Titans was beyond my time.
Teen Titans was so cool. I fucking hate that they cancelled it.
Aren't you like a grown man?
What was the like girl Teen Titan, or not Teen Titan? What the fuck? The girl from K&D that had like the green shirt.
The nerdy
number 3.
She was the one with the long sleeves. She was cool. She was my favorite.
She had all, like,
that was my favorite when I was a little kid.
Number 1 was like the bald dude who looks like Pulse from Rainbow Six Siege. You got like number 2 who's got like the pilot hat. Number 3 has got like the green sleeves. Number 4 is like the fighting kid with like the hair that goes over his eyes. And number 5 is like a black girl who's like really like badass.
She was a badass. I liked the fact that her character was that she was a badass. It wasn't that she was there to be the, you know, we know we're all equal and ethnic. She was just there because she was a badass. That was her thing.
We're ethnic.
Yeah.
Some places do that.
She was there because she was like an integral member of the team, and not just, hello, I am also an African American. I stabilized the
pretty sure number 1 was there
social
to be
economy of this
guy.
TV show.
He was so fucking white.
So number 1, I love number 1. He's maybe such a basic character to like.
He was like Robin from Teen Titans, where it's just like, I'm over the top and serious.
I like their accents that they had, because he had like I think some kind of like English accent, and then like number 4 had like an Australian accent.
Yeah, one of them was like, "Hello, you dingbats. Today we're going to be assaulting the school, you absolute piss bottle brains."
Yeah, wasn't there like the one of the villains was like the little kids from down the lane or something that all spoke in unison?
It was the people just like next. It was like next. It wasn't even next door kids, because the point of that was that they were all next door. It was just down the road.
Hello there, kids next door.
It was so creepy.
Yeah, they all spoke in unison. It was like horror movie shit.
It was like episode 4 of Flip Flappers. There you go. That's a niche fucking reference.
I remember being about like 5 or so whenever I watched Candy, and then that episode where everybody got spanked in their sleep.
Candy's not just a Highlander team. Candy's
That's so weird.
Yeah, there was an episode where everybody like got spanked in their sleep, and they had to like
They got what?
defeat them. There was an episode of Candy where everybody on the team was like, there's like this person on the loose that just went around spanking people in their sleep, and then every time they'd wake up, they'd have like a handprint on their ass, and like it was very strange to watch as a small child, but it might explain a lot.
I think that explains a lot. You're a lot more basic than I expected. What happened to your backstory in Life Mile Part 2? Teen Titans and Samurai Jack were the best. I think maybe I was born in the wrong era. Maybe I should have been born like 5 years later, because apparently all these cartoons I missed out on were like really good.
Teen Titans Beast Boy wasn't so good.
No, Gunspy isn't underpowered. Gunspy is like ridiculously strong. You can just like abuse and unlock, and not really have to think about
all you
it.
have to do is like just click, and it'll headshot somebody. It doesn't even matter where you're aiming.
It's not about the gun. It's about the secondary weapon, where it's not like, even if you do a bad job on Gunspy, you'll still do an alright decent job, because you're not going to die that much anyway.
Yeah, because if the other team looks at you, you can just click with the other one.
But the other thing is, even if you're bad,
away.
you can still like waste their time and just be a nuisance and sap teleporters and occasionally kill people.
And never die.
Yeah.
And make engineers break down the
this is a good song.
and make a video about it.
I don't know, I think Gunspy is like really, really strong, and if they remove the speed buff, I'd be much happier them doing that rather than...
Yeah, because like they never actually nerfed Deadringer. They were like, let's remove the tankiness and add speed buff, which basically was just a tweak. It was never actually
the Deadringer right now is the best it's ever been, because it takes... They removed any skill from it. I think I've said this like every time, but they removed any remote planning from it by making it so you could just run between every ammo pack.
Yeah.
You gotta go, bye enough. You love that show. The 5 kids that talk together. Some shows were like fucking weird. What about like Thomas the Tank Engine? What was that all about? Fat Control
I was
on my
scared
arse.
of that shit as a kid. Like
I was scared of it too.
I collected the train toys, but like I was scared of the actual show.
Yeah, I had like a lot
they were
of
just
Thomas
so
the Tank
creepy
Engine
faces.
toys.
Same here.
Do you remember that whenever they wiggled their eyes occasionally? Like they were like...
Oh, it was freaky.
That was like terrifying. It was like there was a secret was, like, they were not allowed to unveil.
Stop motion, but it wasn't stop motion in full frames. It was just like they had one frame every like 10 seconds that would describe something in general. So like whenever their eyes went fucking crazy, it was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was really
very
scary.
jarring.
It was like really slowly animated, and then all of a sudden it was like bloody 60 FPS. Goodbye, Scout.
And then their eyes started to rotate vividly.
They do vividly rotate.
In 60 FPS.
Wasn't like the foreman or whoever was in charge, like the human, wasn't
Sir
he like
Topham Hatt,
Yorkshire?
you mean? Wow.
Didn't he have like
Hatt?
a really thick northern accent?
I remember them being like, oh god, remember an episode where Thomas went fucking nuts and murdered all the trains? Like someone, someone dumped
I remember seeing like a
coal
post that
on
like
him.
the whole like lore to the like show was like fucked. Like if they did any mistake, they would just turn into like an engine where they'd be like stuck behind a house forever and they couldn't move.
Yeah, there was like communist Russia in the Cold War. No, but like I think someone dumped coal on Thomas, so he went around like throwing paint on everyone. That was big on Thomas the Tank Engine. There was an episode where one train misbehaved and they got bricked up in a tunnel. I remember that. They bricked him in a tunnel. You had those magnetic sets. Are you lucky man?
He rebelled and they bricked him in the tunnel. And there was like another guy who kept going way too fast. Like, so he would like spill stuff and then they just like
bricked him.
Like turned him into an engine. No, they turned him into an engine like behind a pub somewhere where he would just like sit there and then power a building, and he was just so sad.
Oh. I don't like how they added emotions to them. And then later on they added an aeroplane who was a dick.
They anthropomorphized trains.
They anthropomorphized them, but then they also added in the worst parts of humanity, like greed and suffering.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make this like a legal life lesson.
Typical British TV.
Yeah. We want our kids to grow up sad and loving
Yeah, we want to
weather.
crush their souls early before the capitalism takes them.
Yeah, and then they'll really like working their day-to-day jobs so they can buy IKEA furniture. I really want a nice IKEA lamp though, by the way. I've been thinking of getting one of those nice ones with like bare copper bulbs. I think they're called like Edison bulbs or something. Oh, okay. That's going in the top 10 spy checks of the month. Anyone know where Beep is?
He's probably
Where
like
would you build the
quit
tracks and put planes on
TF2.
them?
He's probably quit TF2 and working for the Irish Border Control, denying mercs in real life.
Knowing Beep. Wait, was Beep that wing, or was he? He was Irish.
I think he was Irish.
Yeah, so why would he
Can't
be
remember.
denying people from the
Irish
country?
and Scottish people sound the same for me. I've got bad like idea of accents.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
I'm sorry, but it's just incorrect. What are you doing? Like trying to wiggle yourself at me? Stop it. You just do stab, stab, stab. What era do you think this is? I'm also using the flare gun, so I don't know what era it is either. You're both gonna die to the flare gun after burn. The scout got hit by a crit flare and still survived. Oh, in the wild. The spanking character like I was talking about was called Count Spankula. Codename Kids Next Door. Making sure your children are terrified of conjunctivitis and going to sleep. My favourite.
Dude, Scooby-Doo Zombie Island was the first like
the
thing that I watched that like fucked me up.
Remember the Scooby-Doo movie though?
That like gave me nightmares for weeks.
Like the live-action movie where they had their souls exchange and then Fred turned into Daphne or whatever.
I don't think I was scared of that. I just was creeped out because like Scrappy-Doo was just so weird.
I fucking hate Scrappy-Doo. He's like he is an F-tier character.
He was such a forced character. He was like an OC insert.
Like that time that the Powerpuff Girls main guy self-inserted himself into the new series. You ever seen
it's like
that
if someone made a fan fiction about Scrappy-Doo, like you would just be like, yeah, this is fan fiction, but then you like find out it's actually real and you'd be like, what?
Anytime in like a children's cartoon they'd add in a character that spoke for no reason, it would upset me. Like in Tom and Jerry, you know, having a good time being
Scrappy-Doo, puppy power.
Fucking screw him. He can go live in a hole and eat bonios.
I remember being about 8 or 9, and I was into Scooby-Doo real big.
That's too far.
And I went to the library, and they had the Scooby-Doo VHS tapes, and I got one. And then in the middle of the episode, this Scrappy-Doo guy comes on, and I flipped my little table, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit, man?" And my mom was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't know." And I was like, "Get this out of my sight right fucking now." And then I never saw him again.
They ruined the show!
I actually deleted Scrappy-Doo from existence. I edited every single episode and just removed him. Is there no more Sentry Rockets? Watch out for those wrist rockets.
When people complain about like fandoms ruining TV shows and stuff, you just look at Scrappy-Doo. They're going to be ruined anyway.
Scrappy-Doo was like, I meant like when the tangent I was going on to was like Tom and Jerry when like his French brother-in-law came to visit and he was like, "I'll deal with that, Thomas." And I was like, what is this? Don't do that. Oh, don't do that either. He was like, no, Tom and Jerry is like a silent, you know, cat and mouse
My aim is true.
show. It was great. What is stimming? Is that something?
Stimming is where you like stimulate. If you're like autistic or you have ADHD, it's where you like fidget with something to like stimulate.
It's not like I don't know, putting feather dusters in someone's belly button or something.
It's like the thing in like StarCraft where you like use stim drones or something like that. Like,
is it
depends
from
on the context.
Fallout 3 when
yeah,
you
there's
buy
like a thing from Fallout as well. Yeah, stim packs or something. There's many nuances to it.
I like to mod Fallout so stim packs take like forever to use and do like nothing, because otherwise you just spam heals and the game's like super easy. Shoot your flare gun at me. You're not fake Porky. You're just a pirate with Porky's hat. You're already here. You watched Arthur. I loved Arthur. Arthur was great because he taught us that it's okay to like ballet if you're a boy. I still didn't like ballet, but you know, I didn't even care really at the end of the day thanks to Arthur, you know. And it also let me know that the World Wide Web might one day be an important part of our everyday lives, and they were right about that. Turns out that we didn't end up having a giant rat teacher at the end of the day. Probably a bit scary, if I'm honest. Bloody teacher from Arthur always being like...
Yes, I am in the mobile.
Lifemar isn't here, he's just here in spirit, but we can hear him for some reason. I don't know, maybe he's like the chosen one or something.
I am.
Thanks voice in Discord. This is almost certain. If it's American and saying words that are weird, it's probably Lifemar. He's weird. Yeah. He uses words and stuff.
And if it's deep and memey, it's me, Hammock.
And if it's the voice that matches the webcam, it's probably still Lifemar. He's just like really good at throwing his voice.
Yeah, I really am.
That was like a proper timing as well, though.
Oh, I made Medicue.
I'm not used to the timing on the new flare gun at all. Like, it's way slower than I think it should be.
The new flare gun?
Oh, the new degreaser with the flare gun, I should say. I'm having to, like... I have to do, like, a bit of a weight that I don't really expect to have to do. Did you just rocket jump up top? Oh. You showed me. Dark Panzer Noob. He's a regular then. Where did you go to play with Woolen? He says the same niche interest in weird rhythm game enthusiasm. I actually don't know why.
What rhythm games?
Oh, Sue. Remember that game?
What?
It's like fidgeting, like clicking a pen or touching something that feels good. I'm pretty sure touching something that feels good could potentially be misinterpreted as... That's like a lot of things.
I mean, it depends. If you have like something on autistic spectrum, if you have obsessive compulsive disorder, or maybe you just have anxiety.
I liked fiddling with stuff, but I think that's just because I'm weird. I like to like wiggle around with stuff.
So I mean, there's like a difference between like fiddling with stuff and like having to do it, otherwise you can't concentrate. And that's what stimming is.
Is that not what most people do?
No, because like there's like if you have ADHD or autism, then you either multitask or you can't task. Like you can't just monotask. Like some person could just like in class, like what I did when I was in school is I just drew in my sketchbook, and like if a teacher told me not to draw, I just couldn't pay attention. But if I were drawing and listening, I could pay attention to everything, and like so there were some teachers that actually like understood that and were like, oh, okay, let's let you draw.
It's a lot easier to focus if I'm like doodling. I've got music on. I think that's true.
Plus, if you're like clicking a pen, it also distracts other people.
That's
so like,
true. It's a bit
like
of
the new fidget cubes that they made are like really good. Like,
are they really quiet?
Yeah, because like there's like 5 buttons on it. Like 3 of them make them clicking sounds, and 2 of them are like silent. It's like one soft one and one hard one. It's really good. I backed the Kickstarter for it. I've got like 2 Kickstarter cubes that are like black and green, so they make like I wonder if you can hear this.
No, you meant like talk with.
Can you hear this?
My last goop. What are you doing?
I'm fidgeting.
This is a PG-13 stream. You're not allowed to make that noise.
I'm fidgeting.
Please stop this. Shit, you need to multitask most of the time. You have to wear headphones and listen to a podcast, otherwise I think it's boring. Yeah, I'm like pretty shitty at doing anything ever unless there's like something else going on. Like I'm really good at, like when I'm doing essays for English, I used to be like, wow, essays are boring, because I used to do them in class when there was nothing else going on and it was just dead silence and there was nothing to concentrate on. So it was death among us, basically. And then whenever I do an essay, whenever I did my English at A-level, I could write like, 5 to 10,000 word essays, and I could just stick on like some nice music like we're listening to now and just sit mindlessly, like turn off my brain and just spew out nonsense for like hours and hours and hours and hours on end, and then suddenly it's 4 in the morning, I've been writing for like 12 hours, and I'm like, I'm really hungry. I'm really good at doing that. I think I have the ability to like turn off my brain. I don't know if that's a good thing, but like, I can do that. Maybe most people can do that, but like... Quite useful if you've got something really boring task up ahead. You can basically just like disable and run on autopilot. I don't know. I feel like it's very easy to misdiagnose people. I think if you just have difficulty focusing, it doesn't make you autistic. I think if you've been diagnosed with autism
going to a medical professional.
By a medical professional, it makes you autistic. Is it? Would you? I'm not guilty until proven, not innocent until proven guilty. That's an awful way to put it. But would you say that, unless someone's been diagnosed by like a proper professional, would you say it's quite difficult to say that they are on the spectrum as a result of the fact that maybe they just their teacher said they might have been, and they kind of latch on to it? Would you say that it doesn't really count until they get it done professionally, or do you think it's kind of like an intuition thing? It's kind of
because there's like a whole culture of like, especially on like Tumblr, not to like shit talk Tumblr, but there's a whole culture of people diagnosing themselves and then wearing it as a badge of honor. Like, I have this list of disabilities that I've self-diagnosed because I'm really smart.
People
it's like, no, you go to a medical professional. This is not something to wear with honor.
Yeah, people not angelize is a really bad word. I'm trying to think of a better one. It's like they
evangelize.
No, they make it seem like a really good thing. They store it in a place.
It's like the whole like if they say that they have all these issues and they're like doing as average as everybody else, it then makes them seem better because they're doing it with the weight of these things that they have. So it's like, I'm not just doing average in school, I'm doing average in school, but I also have dyslexia, so I can't read. Yeah, and I also have these concentration issues, so it actually makes me really smart for my disability. It's like that kind of thing. It's like, I need to fall back on this as a crutch, as an excuse,
I think they're destroying the lives of people
it's pretty gross.
Who genuinely do have these issues and are quite silent.
It's also like from movies and culture and shit. Like, movies and culture have basically destroyed mental illness, where anytime they represent mental illness in a TV show, the person's a psychopath. It's like, what's this? They have schizophrenia, they must be a psychopath and kill people. No, that's not how it works.
No, they're just have like mental
Schizophrenic just means you hear voices.
weird hallucinations. Yeah.
People that are schizophrenic usually hear voices in their head, and they're also
the voices don't tell you to kill people. That's dependent on whatever abuse you've suffered. It's not correlation to the thing.
If they have severe schizophrenia, they can't tell. Like they think that they're living in a different world.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can have difficulty representing reality
really,
and
like,
stuff.
clicked it for me. I think it was called Beautiful Mind. It was like about this mathematician, and like I like the whole conversation depends on the spoilers of the show. So I guess spoilers if you haven't seen it. It's a very good movie. I highly recommend. But like like that movie, Beautiful Mind, I believe that's what it's called.
Something like that.
It's about like a math. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. At least not on UK Netflix. I haven't seen. So no, UK like blocks a lot of shit.
Unless it's a you can't really tell too well. Yeah.
Did you know that Albert Einstein had Asperger's?
He's very good at talking about like
he did.
mental illness.
Beautiful Mind is a good movie for that.
And
it's like to be a psychologist and you can confirm mental disorders are a bit more complicated. Yeah. Movies trivialize
because
them
like
a
the whole
little bit,
movie is all about like you don't notice it until it's pointed out.
Yeah.
Did you also know about Beethoven? He also had Asperger's.
A lot of these famous musicians and artists.
Bill Gates
did have
John F. Kennedy.
Something like that, didn't they?
All of those people had Asperger's.
What's Asperger's specifically? Outside of... Because my definition of a lot of these things is based off like South Park and like really shitty sources.
Asperger's is a type of mental disorder that is in the autism spectrum.
Is it just...
Yeah, I'm
is
not
it on the
exactly
high
sure
end,
of
or is
the
it on the lower
entire
end,
definition.
or is it not like that?
It's a short definition.
It's sort of like it's both like a learning disorder and a like it's sort of like fucks with you being able to interact with people because like all the like things that you pick up through senses is basically like doubled. So like
so you get like
so your ability to deal with everything that like is being absorbed by your perceptions is like way weaker. So like you can get like overly like stimulated way too much.
That's if you have really severe.
Because back in my old school, they had like a what is it called? A sensory room where like it was just like a room that had like soundproofing and shit, so
like
there was like no sound,
yeah.
and they had like sort of these not like disco lights, but like lights that like changed from like blue
mood
to
lights.
purple to red, like a
lights.
very slow thing. So like if people like got overly stimulated, they could just go there and it'll just like tune them down.
Where on earth was this? It sounds like a
you can even
modern
that easily
place.
happens at shit like rock concerts where there's like flashing lights, loud noise.
But the thing is, usually if people like have Asperger's, usually there are a lot of like good stuff about it because like if someone has Asperger's, they for example have better
sensory information can be increased or decreased, not just increased.
They can like more easy like detect patterns and stuff and shapes compared to like a normal person.
As a result of the input being increased. So does that mean they're better at like puzzles? Like if you give them like that thing we have to memorize cards,
it's very like dependent person to person. It's not like a flat out like this, but it's not like a.
It's not like a buff.
You pick
this
autism
is the average.
at the start of your Morrowind character to become better at puzzles. No, it's like depends person to person. Like there are easily like people who are like savants, which is a term for like a certain type of like autistic person who's really really good at something. Like Rayman is a savant where they're like really good at like math.
Like,
Rayman.
if like you know,
or you're the music producer known as Savant, who's really fucking good at music.
Was it named after that man?
No, I believe he named himself after the term. But
no, it wasn't like his name his parents gave him.
Like you know Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang
That's
Theory.
his producer name.
He basically like the actor. He's basically acting like a person with Asperger's because Sheldon Cooper in the show has Asperger's.
Yeah, he's not very good at social situations, and he's quite bad
but
at
he's still
reading
very
cues.
smart.
He's very smart though, yeah.
That's one of the pro things with people with Asperger's because they can like, as I said, detect patterns easier and like understand more. But one of the downsides is that like they can't like process information as easy as like normal people.
What? Because
like they can't read between the lines. If I put it like this. They have difficulties reading between the lines.
Because reading between the lines is what happens when you get a basic overview and you kind of just fill in the rest of the gaps. And I'm assuming if you have sensory overload,
it's like if a person with Asperger's was a Dungeons & Dragons character, they'd start they'd start level 1 with like -8 wisdom.
Let me just put an example.
They have like a -8 to all insight checks. It's like, what is this sarcasm? No, you meant exactly what you said.
That's my poo. It's been a while since you listened to Savant.
Like, here's an example.
Like Savant, doesn't it?
You have a text and you're gonna answer questions about the text. That's one of the downsides with having Asperger's, because you can't read between the lines as well as other people.
Good bonobo song as well. Okay, there's an input.
Dude, what if I was the savant of engineer?
You're not.
No,
I'll just tell you now.
I'm the savant of Pomson.
You're not the savant of anything. Maybe the savant of being stinky.
Feels bad, man.
Got him. I held down my right click and he died. I mean, I timed that perfectly. Here's an interesting question then. Do they tend to have an interesting experience with music? If you have sensory overload, would they find complex, overly written, like modern songs shitty, and like songs that have a bit more of a drive to them better, or does it unrelated? Is music anything? Is there any relation to music there? Is basically the question.
Just vary person to person, like everything.
Is it incredibly varied as it is with people without them? Okay. It's not a case of they get sensory overload.
Maybe they're
so
less
simpler
likely
songs
to want to
with
go
like
to a live
instrumental
performance because of the
flashing
noise
lights and noise and shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that though. I think a lot of people.
I went to a live show once and it was pretty
maybe
great.
not as like as that.
Like, why do I have to go there when I can stay at home with headphones on?
I do always think that. I was going out a lot during
I guess some people like the experience, but yeah.
I don't like it. I'd much rather be like alone. I don't like being in.
Maybe they
lots
like
of
the
people.
community or the camaraderie of we're all enjoying this song at this moment in time. Yeah.
No, I just think it's like too loud and there's too much going on. I'd much rather be somewhere silent where there's not really anything. It's much nicer.
Dude, imagine like it getting like a full like Vive rig with like the VR headset and then going to like a live concert doing that.
Go to a Hatsune Miku concert.
Where there's just a band concert and each band concert has like a really expensive like camera setup so you can be in that like concert with like a
really
VR
expensive.
headset.
GoPro are now selling regular 360-degree cameras with like streaming like 4K 60 FPS for a relatively low price. Couple hundred, couple grand? No, originally they were like $5.5 grand,
like
so no one could pay for them.
If you're like a streamer as a job, you can just like do that.
If you're doing an IRL streamer, I imagine you could buy the one that's like a couple of hundred and not as good, and probably run around with that and have that be your thing.
There was like a Game Grumps thing where they were like watching an episode of their show with like a VR camera, so you can sit on the couch with them. God, that's cool.
It'll be just like having a friend hammock.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Alright, good night, Ace. Have a good evening.
I wish I had friends.
As someone was meant to be a dumb genius, but usually got like one or two things but really bad other things. I get it. They were pre-spec'd into something, and they ended up putting all their experience points into their video games. Sensory overload with some music can literally make you break down and cry. Being on a bus with cold and listening to music is like an instant trigger. That's a little shitty. Can be an interesting experience if you're safe and by yourself and you just want to listen to some good music and feel some feels. Don't know if it's really worth it just for that, but yeah. You have infinite Ubers. He does not run out. He has no ammo either. He's done it.
Oh, I'm getting all the huntsman kills.
I'm still alive somehow. I have no idea why. My character has just not died. Shoot an arrow. Oh, never mind. Do it later when I don't miss. It will depend. Some people will like the music, some people get sensory overload, some people would stim to the music. Because I imagine some music's quite chill and relaxing, like when it's just a basic, like a drum beat or like a nice instrumental like this. I imagine this will be much more calming, and then if you're listening to something that's just way over the top and really high BPM, it would just get a little bit too much, maybe? Hammock talks a lot. Hammock's like me, except without the whole, oh god, someone else is talking, I'm gonna stop talking, but then wait way too long, so I'd still, still made the mistake. Maybe.
That's how I feel when I get interrupted 10 times when I try to speak.
I try as hard as I can, because I know you do like speaking, and it's quite hard for you to get in, because people like me and Hammock that speak way too much don't give you any leeway.
It's not that I don't like speaking, it's just that I get interrupted 10 times before I get a chance to say 2 words.
I know. I try my best. I try my best.
I fail in social interaction.
Oh, people saying hello to me in the server. Hello. Oh, Sam says Woolen is a cunt. We don't like Sam on the other team. Someone... If you're friends with him on the same team, tell him he's smelly. There you go. Are you meant for people with Asperger's? Wait, is it Asperger's? Asperger's? Asperger's?
Asperger's. Not Asperger's.
Aspies.
Right.
Oh, I'm triggered.
It can depend. Some people like the music and some people
Do you have
sensory
Asperger's
overload.
spirit?
Yes.
Oh, join the club. I have it too. That's why I've been talking about it.
Interesting.
People use the word autism as like what's
a
the
bit of a
word?
catch-all.
But I don't have an official diagnosis.
They use it as a replacement for like retard now. Like it's the 2017, 2016 version of retard.
It's interesting though because when I was younger,
I'll go, hey guys, I'm autistic, and they'll just be like, haha, you call yourself this on. Really, I'm just being truthful.
If having Asperger's is being retarded, how come Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists,
people say
had Asperger's?
retarded for like you're dumb when really that's like the wrong way of saying it. But like people say autistic in regards to this guy is either obsessed with something or he's a weeb.
Oh. When I was younger, I understood that, like, you know, calling someone retarded was clearly wrong because that was, like, someone who mentally was not up there.
Also, fun fact, I was, like, when I was younger, I was allergic to the cultures that they used for, like, flu vaccinations. So, I'm both autistic and I didn't take my vaccinations. So that proves that you can be autistic without vaccinations. So fuck you, parents.
It's interesting.
You might as well get your vaccinations, because either way he's going to end up autistic.
Autism is, like, a lot more around us now than, people who are labelled as, actually, you know, retarded, mentally retarded. That wasn't really as big of a thing when I was younger, so I knew it was a negative word. I didn't quite understand the impact of it. And when someone goes around and calls someone...
Like, this word bad.
When someone says about something, someone's autistic, I'm like, you know, that's not okay. Because while it's a very bad that I say that...
Like, you can't help absorb culture, you just need to learn, like, what to do about it.
There wasn't very many people when I was younger who were clinically retarded, but there's a lot of people now who are clinically autistic, so I think it's a lot easier for me to be like, kind of empathise with it being not used as a negative term.
Yeah, it's not that like there were suddenly more autistic people. It's just that doctors' ways of like analysing it and like what's the word when a doctor like finds out something.
Diagnose.
That's it. The way of diagnosing has gotten better, so now they've just noticed that it's more common than they thought.
Yeah, the vaccine thing is stupid. Don't let your children die of malaria in like a first world country.
And even if your child doesn't die of it, they're a carrier for like another child who perhaps was like me and was allergic to the actual vaccination. So I would have died to a measles virus via someone carrying it because I couldn't have a vaccination.
Oh.
The thing with
I just need to get it now because I'm not allergic to like egg cultures anymore.
Egg cultures?
Yeah, because like they made a measles vaccination from egg cultures, and I was allergic to eggs.
What, as in chicken eggs? Wait.
Yeah.
The vaccination came from chickens?
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
This is the method that I was told about by my doctor.
Okay.
The thing about my Asperger's is that like when I was a kid, I had to do a lot of tests and stuff, but I didn't. There were like a couple of things that I didn't fulfill, so I would get an official diagnose, but I still have it, but not as an official diagnose. And my mom was like, I don't want my kid to get a diagnose.
She'd rather her child was like unsure about their mental state. They'd much rather just not have a child labelled or something.
She'd rather be ignorant.
Yeah, that's fair.
But she knows that I have the like Asperger-ish.
Yeah.
But I don't have the diagnosis.
That seems like a selfish decision, because it's like...
I don't know, I don't really care.
I'd rather be blissfully ignorant instead of supporting my child in the proper ways, because I know how to do it now.
I don't really care, she still supported me either way.
As long as your mum is nice, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Be nice to your mothers. They put up with too much, like having children. What's up with that? Children are weird. They're like, hello, I want stuff for Christmas.
We should have children, that's so gross.
Yeah, which is why I'm gonna become an uncle this month, again.
Oh, what, sorry? An uncle?
Oh, you can become Uncle Dane.
Uncle Spirit.
I'm local muting this kid.
Wait, Spirit, is it one of your
The kid is born with
siblings?
like a wrench in hand and you're like, I am now Uncle Dane.
Is that a word?
Fucking Uncle Dane, die.
Wow.
What's wrong with Uncle Dane? He's a cool dude.
Yeah, I think retarded was like an IQ thing and that kind of fell out. Who mains engineer in 2017?
I watched his videos.
Oh, I just missed every flame ref, didn't I?
I didn't main engineer, I experienced engineer.
Oh god, it's a life decision to play engineer, is it?
Yeah.
But yes, Woolen, it's my oldest brother who's having another kid.
We got some Uncle Dabs in chat.
Is he like...
Huh?
Don't do that. Is he in like his 30s?
Yeah, he's 30.
Has he had other kids, or is this his first?
Yeah. That's why I said I'm
uncle,
becoming an uncle again.
Is this as in like it's the same sibling? You don't have multiple.
No, I have two brothers, but one of them has kids.
Ah, is the other one, are they all significantly older than you, or is one?
My oldest brother is now 30, and my second oldest brother is like 26.
Fair.
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest, but you're still like, there's only like a couple of years between all of you, isn't there? It's like 4 or 5 years between each year. That's quite normal. Hello, Hesham. How is life? It's not too shabby. We've got Hammock in the mumble, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wow, rude.
You have to say it, though. If Hammock's in the mumble, you have to be rude to him. He just flashed 50 times.
If all autistic people were savants, I'd be the savant at being annoying.
That's true. Unfortunately, you don't just each get to be one. So it's not like it's got like a bit of a buff going on there. Ma? Hello. Hello, camera.
Can I scream to Bonfire?
If you scream quietly and use a compressor so it doesn't actually break the ears of people watching the stream, that's fine.
Yeah, BRB, I'm gonna plug in my compressor.
Can you do a low, quiet...
It's compressor hardware. It's just
can
really
you
bad
like leveling up in
really loud.
Dragon Ball Z, like you're becoming Super Saiyan? Super Spirit, I should say. Oops. Oh, I missed it.
I should like I tried plugging in a compressor to my mic, but it just made it like really like the background noise was just really bad because it just went through 3 stages of gain.
By compressor, I meant go into mumble and turn on the automatic compressor so your voice doesn't get so loud and it breaks everyone's ears.
Why can't I add more compressors? I need to make pop music out of my voice by adding like 12 compressors.
ICS. You love it when chat is dead, then 5 people join in 30 seconds. Maybe another stream ended. Hey you, will you play the next season of tf2 Highlander? I don't know, maybe. If Strong Opinions are still around, I'll probably roster ride with them. If not, God knows what I'm doing.
Are you going to be on the next Ready Steady Pan?
Maybe.
Because Strong Opinions Ready Steady Pan team.
Probably not Strong Opinions. Maybe I'll do one with like YouTube people.
I'm on the engineer.tf Ready Steady Pan team.
That sounds horrifying. You're just Steam browsing for fun. That's fair. Browsing around some people who play TF2. There's a lot of cool TF2 streams, and all of them have like 2 views.
Yeah, like me.
You deserve 2 views, I think.
Yeah, no one wants to watch an engineer play.
Not even that, it's just unbelievably audible at all points. And he's not even sponsored.
Oh, because I'm just talking constantly.
But you're not talking about like interesting things like penne pasta, you're talking about like serious topics.
Talking about the game,
like game balance and stuff. Yeah, you're
if
talking about the game you're playing.
TF2 stream, they're probably interested in TF2, right?
Did I take a break from Highlander? Kinda. Like I played officials only with my friends in ETF2L and kind of peed around without thinking about it. We went around like buttermicing people with the kunai and stuff. That's kind of taking a break. So yeah, I guess. TF2 is 10 years old, and not too many people stream it these days. Yeah, that's true. It's got a pretty small streaming scene. Other than people who've been streaming for a long time and people come in who don't play the game anymore, they just want to watch that streamer. That's pretty common, I think. But in terms of Twitch getting new viewers in, not so much. Like, I've been streaming for like, what, 4 years or something? And I think my stream's not really grown at all.
Oh, is that you? Oh, no, that's someone else.
Yeah, I think about someone else. Yeah, we were speaking about mental illnesses, but in a serious manner, not in the kind of Twitch ha-ha-ha mate, in more of a educational manner. That was pretty interesting.
Because we actually have, like, insight.
Yeah. Slash asking about insight where we like to... We go through, like, weird phases on the stream where we'll talk about, like, a really serious topic 1 second, and then like a really stupid one the next second. Yeah, and then we'll go back to talking about the serious topic, and we're just going to go back and forth, and then...
Talk about Hat Films.
Hat Films are so good. Did you know their music from Skylands was lost? I went and rewatched that video. It's like so awful out of context.
Dude, when I first started making music, because I was like inspired to make it like a while ago, I made a song specifically for Hat Films because I liked the Skylands series so much. It was about like 5 years ago.
Skylands was over in like 2011, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I was like inspired by it, and I made the song like in their style.
I'm going to die here. Give me a second, I'll read the chat. The best thing that happened to you last time after 1700 hours. It was your first time noticing you played with a YouTube man. Who else than your own friend Woolen? Mental disorders. Yeah, we were talking about like Asperger. I still can't pronounce it properly, like Asperger's and stuff. Asperger's. I don't know. You've seen a few people rank up viewers though. Oh, a lot of them are people who have like big YouTube channels and put out announcements and stuff. Maybe I should do that and like buff up my view count, but like I'm not really too fast. I just kind of want to play some evening video games. Your favourite time of the year is coming. Halloween, solid time of the year. Get a lot of rain in the UK. You get to eat loads of sugar. chocolate is really cheap for some reason. You had to stay inside.
I love it
really
when it rains in England. Rain is like the best weather.
I really like rain. I think I posted a video, like a short video on Twitter the last time it rained in my garden. My little, I wouldn't even call it a garden, but the equivalent of my garden. My little, like, patch outside of rocks. It was so nice.
There was like one day when I was a kid when like the previous day it was like really windy, so there was just like dirt and shit everywhere along the ground, and then like it was raining.
Was it like a
and I looked out at the rain, and the rain just washed all of it away, and I was like, wow, the rain is like when the earth takes a bath. That was like my thought process as a kid, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
rain is just like cleaning everything.
Do you think I should put YouTube announcements for TF2 streams? Because I only really tend to put them up for like Pokemon, because I think that the people who want to watch the Pokemon live would like to be known when it's live, and I stream TF2 like every day, but maybe people would be more likely to watch it if there was an announcement. I do name them in the Pokemon series. I would recommend the Pokemon like Platinum playthrough.
Name them after your subscribers.
I get my I don't name them just after them because that's lazy. I get them to name them most of the time. So for example, one of them is just called, I think it's just called Snooze X Bonfire. Such a shitty name.
That's a fan fiction thing to happen.
It is. As in, the first syllables of acid. Asperger's. Okay. Yes, you should put up announcements for TF2 streams, otherwise people only think you do Terraria and Pokemon. That's probably true. Okay. It's like burger and then it goes more of a chat thing. You've been playing this game since 18th of 2007, so you do remember a lot of stuff. That's fair. Autism must suck. I imagine you can probably, a lot of the time, probably learn to live around it. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really have any input on it.
It's one of those things where you're born with it, so you don't really know, like, how other people live anyway.
Yeah. It's not like, I mean, it can't be caused by, like, an event, can it? It's something you live with. You can't just...
Yeah, it's something that's the way your brain is developed.
Yeah, so it's not like you'll go one day from having vision and then becoming blind.
Unless you have, like, a weird circumstance where you have, like, split personality disorder and one of your personalities has Asperger's. That'd be interesting.
I think there've been people who've had like brain injury, and then they get like lose the ability to feel emotion to become a sociopath. I don't know. Yeah, you don't. No,
that's like the opposite of Asperger's. A lot of Asperger's people have hyper empath.
They have what? Sorry.
They have hyper empath, where they empathize people with way too much. So it's the opposite of a psychopath.
So something bad happens. It's like those awful Facebook tweets, or what are they called? Facebook messages that are like, my hopes and prayers, but genuine. So say some horrible catastrophe happens and they feel like they have to donate loads and loads, like put themselves in a financially responsible state to like support some cause.
I always donate to Tip of the Hats because I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, but Tip of the Hats is TF2. I feel like donating to TF2 charities is like such an easy thing to do.
Yeah. You also get like a cool medal so you can like show it off.
It's not even that.
If I see someone with like a fucking like $100 like Tip of the Hats medal, I'm way more impressed than if someone has like a plat medal.
I think it's more like in my eyes. I think I've just been because there've been so like over the years there've been so many like charity events now. Whenever I see one, I'm like, okay, I have to donate like $5-10 or something. I feel like I just have to. It's like collecting.
Fucking, like, it was like the Japanese like tidal wave charity like ages ago, and there was
that really tall hat that was $100.
Like a really tall hat, and it was like really weird. Like I couldn't get it at the time because
I really
like I was still in school and I couldn't drop like $100 on something.
It looks really cool.
But like I think
something.
I got the like second tier one. Yeah, there was a Heroes Hamachi, which is the headband. But then there was the other one, which was the Emperor's something.
The Emperor's
something.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Basically,
it looked really weird, but like imagine having like a Zatoichi loadout with that equipped. It would be like perfect.
I did put announcements out on Discord and Steam. The half Zatoichi was way before that. That was like the Kunai and the Zatoichi update.
Yeah, I think all those models were made by Lara.
I think
he made like a bunch of the promo. Kunai, the Zatoichi, the Fan of War.
Good taste.
I believe so.
The Kunai is like so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I really like health steal in video games. I think it's such a fun mechanic.
Remember like the first week that they came out, you could craft them with tokens, and then like after that week they made a special recipe for them, and like you got vintages if you like got them before.
The vintages are like really cool.
Yeah, I think I still have a vintage kunai. Let me see.
Vintage kunais are no longer like 8 keys, I think. I mean, wasn't the vintage Conch and Fan of War like the bud or two back in the day? They were like
vintage Zatoichi.
Zatoichis are cool. I wish it wasn't completely useless. How much damage does one sniper take? You forced me to second scope you. I'm not using the Razorback. Let's switch that back on. He didn't force me to second scope. I'm just kind of bad at sniping.
I think vintage Fan of Wars were like the most like rare one.
I think it was
because
the Conch
when you were random crafting,
and
there were so many scout melees to get from.
And no one really cared because they thought the Fan of War was kind of shit, so they didn't really bother doing it. And then as a result of that,
it was more of a collector's item.
Lack of it. I mean, it's more like if you're announced on like, I personally do like to get Twitch streams off YouTube. Like if I see a Northern Light, not even a Northern Light doesn't do it, but if I saw Sleep Cycles do it, the Nuclear Throne guy, he used to put out YouTube videos that said, "Aye lads, he's streaming Nuclear Throne in like 5 minutes." That's not what he sounds like, but I can't do accents because I'm English, and that's what we like.
Yeah, that's a known
definitely
problem
what Sleep
with
Cycles
English
sounds
people.
like. Yeah, we can't really do accents at all. Oh, nice headshot. But anyway, he would always do those, and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna
Hello,
watch
this
him.
is me, Homer Simpson.
So I thought
Ho-ho.
maybe that's not the worst idea. You found Woolen because Cerny was hosting him, so you stayed. Is this so? I owe Cerny some smiley face emotes on Discord maybe. You also have announcements on stream in Discord via a great bot called Me6. It's what gets you here all the time. Oh, I manually put it in. Like I manually go in Discord and type in @here streaming. But if I can just get a bot that just notes that I'm live and goes, yo, time to send out.
There's like a bot on Discord. I think it's like the Me6 bot, which just like posts whenever you're live and just links it.
Could I have a bot that tweets automatically as well? Oh, no, actually I don't want them to do that, because what if they tweet something naughty, like bums or something?
Naughty.
Like bottoms. Oh, good night. Bye, D-Dog, Sizzle, Man. There we go. That's how it works. But yeah, and maybe a lot of people on YouTube are unaware that I stream TF2. Or maybe they knew at one point, but they don't really think about it too much. But they'd still be willing to one if they were aware of it. Because at the end of the day, I'm just sitting and playing video games. It doesn't... It'd be nice if more people have less boring evenings as a result of it, but... I'm not gonna break people's backs over it. I do think, by the way, from testing it, no one on my YouTube at least seems to really care about announcements that much. They haven't really had any dislikes at all. From like the Pokemon and the Terraria ones.
Depends if people have enabled notifications for your channel.
Yeah, but I think if the people have enabled notifications to my channel, they're less likely to dislike anything, aren't they? There's something different about
Unless you have a
today. I had a
dedicated
shave
hater
earlier.
like I do.
I think I was looking a little bit rough-faced, so I had a good old shave to look young again. So I can go to Sainsbury's and finally get someone to ask for my ID. I just want to use it. I just want an opportunity to use it. U7 will be in Germany. I think the Sky All Bad Waters in Germany. Yes, it's either Germany or Netherlands. I think it's Germany there. You're going to snipe
It's
me
in
with your
Peter
rifle.
Pan Land, Never Never Land.
Oh, he had his
Boom.
right click. You did it, Hammock. You got me hard.
Placed 14 stickies
Talk to
there.
Critscast and have it. I can ask Aggro. Can I get Aggro to make a podcast every time I live stream? Hello, I'm Aggro, and I main
Just
Pyro.
ask Aggro for a recording of him going, "Hello, it's Woolen stream."
Oh my god. You know how people have like famous people do their YouTube trailers? I just want Aggro. Just go, "Hello, I'm Aggro, and oh, watch out." That's right.
I want one of Rusky Doo just sensually talking into the microphone.
Oh yes, I'm Rusky Doo.
Hey, I'm Rusky Doo.
I have 7 monitors.
Rusky Doo is just Rick from Rick and Morty. Hey, it's Rusky Doo.
Is that
Pickle
so?
Rusky.
You feeling alright, I tell you, Hammock? You've been a little funky.
I'm depressed.
Okay. Do you want anything? Like a
Nah. There's plenty of two.
like a nice Steam emote, maybe?
Oh shit.
About a trying egg in this time. How about a
Trying
nice
egg?
egg in this trying time?
Isn't that from like Sunny
Sunny
in
in
Philadelphia or
Philadelphia,
something?
yes.
I don't think I've actually seen that shit.
I've never
seen the
watched
clip.
it. Yeah,
I tried watching the first episode and it was all about racism,
Apparently it
racist
gets
jokes, and I was just
better.
like, it got bored immediately. Like, nope, this isn't a good show.
No, apparently the show gets like better and better and better as it goes on. If you don't want a bot that would only post pre-grow round messages because you'd be worried it might post naughty things, well yeah, but like, if you allow someone to post on your Twitter, you never know if that, you know, maybe that bot gets hacked one day. Or there's like a memory leak, or they give it, or their friend, even like as stupid as something like their friend gets onto their Twitter and makes it so all the bots send them to like a dodgy link or something, like, that can be avoided by just not
Guys,
letting the
check
bot
out
have
these
it.
anime titties.
The bot the Twitter wouldn't be good. I mean, I could myself just have
When are
like
we gonna get like a
Python script for
Woolen
it.
sucker clicker gameplay?
What? I think that's banned on Twitch.
Is it banned on Twitch?
I
hope
think
so.
it's basically a softcore porn game, isn't it?
Yeah, you just click on boobs and they go,
You click on their boobs.
Yeah.
Well,
You can click on
people
any
saying
part
that
of
video
them.
games are not at their peak. I say to you, Sakura Clicker, clearly.
Yeah, it's like that's like the
There's too many of
best
these right
game
clicks
that
going on.
I've seen on the Gymquisition.
He's done it. He beat the right click with his right click. Oh god, there's a man. Never mind. He's done it. He's escaped. But yeah, I mean, like, maybe I should. Maybe I'll test it next week or something. I'll do a I do like a YouTube announcement and say, hello, I'm live on Twitch, and then play tf2. Hammock not playing engineer. I know it's weird. He's using like his demo man or something. I'm not sure how to
Engineer in pubs is boring. You get focused by all the spy mains and you don't have a team.
Yeah, but if you kill the spy mains, that means you're better than them.
But I can't kill people. That involves aiming.
What if you use your wrench? Oh, you're playing with Hammock. Hammock is a good streamer, I heard.
Lies.
Yukiko Panda. Last time I think you came on, I sent like 30 seconds saying your name. We nearly just had a sentry airshot, Hammock.
Panda is a good mod on my stream.
Is that your mod?
Yes.
I like it because their name is cool.
I'm gonna keep firing rockets at you and hopefully you won't deflect them. Oh no.
I pressed my right click and as a result you have to respawn for a bit, but he did the same to me. Ooh.
The game is obviously more skillful than
seriously,
Overwatch. You press right click instead of Q.
Me? Or Hammock?
Yes.
No, Canra. Oh, it's Spirit. Spirit is our friendo who plays Sniper and is very good at Sniper. And I think...
Doesn't he play Scout?
I'm pretty sure he has the same Prem medal that I've got from Season 9. Hey Solar, any PUBG tonight?
Still don't have a Prem medal, feels bad.
Yeah, I mean, the Earth will be over. Sorry. Shoot. Oh god, he has the lock and load.
TF European Highlander died when Hammock got into Prem.
Has Hammock been in Prem?
Yeah. I mean, I beat Stacked in relegation, so I'm technically a Prem player.
You've been strapped and relegated.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
A naughty member of society. Don't do that.
I beat Stacked. I killed
Stacked.
Beep. I'm the Beep Slayer.
I think that would give you a free Prem medal, surely.
Just I'm gonna change my ETF name to Boop. Boop is like zeros.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna do daily top 10 pyro checks or something? It's like spies who are shooting invisible pyros.
Top 10 dispenser placements of the week.
Oh, I'd like to see that. That's where all the views are gonna come from. That's where you're gonna hit a big Hammock one day.
Yeah.
It's gonna get 1 million views overnight, and no one's gonna be able to explain it.
1 million views on Reddit. I made that fucking like hour-long me saying hello, and it only got like 1 view.
It was probably my view.
Yeah.
I don't know. That feels like the kind of thing that, like, on a good day would get like 1 billion views, but today was not a good day. I'm gonna get sniped before I can flag on this century today.
To die.
Does the flag have enough on it? Like, oh, there's gonna be a man coming from my top right, isn't there?
That's really weird. You know the like sniper window on Badwater last? The small health pack for me looks like a small ammo pack.
You're odd. Stop that. How about one of those cheeky left
Yeah,
clicks?
I'm actually getting health from it. It looks like a small ammo pack.
You're odd. Stop that. Don't be odd. Be normal. That's what everyone tells you, right? Oh. Be just like the minions, you know? Be wild.
Don't you mean like the Wabbids? Wabbids are the new minions.
I like Rayman Raving Rabbids. I thought it was a fun party game.
Yeah. I think I played that.
Split OP.
I can barely remember anything about it.
Where's Chickaboo? We can ask Chickaboo where he is. Clark says Highlander double bix here. Let's not do that. That's only villains do that.
Oh, that was an Uber scout player.
Yeah. Last time I went into a Clark double mix, it was full by like 30 people. So I was like, well, this was a bit of a waste of time. And also I had to go into a mumble where people were like yelling racial slang, so...
30 people, that's like all of the people who play TF2.
All 30 of them. And everyone it includes the house plant. That sentry does not want to shoot his rocket at me. Wait. Spy, get the pyro. Exactly. Ah. Oh, nearly. I got really slippy on top of the sentry. I probably should have like crouched or something. How did you deal with getting random critted? Just kind of like... Wait,
know what they say in Brooklyn? I'm walking here.
What on Christ's earth is this spyware?
TV shows that have the I'm walking here hidden meme.
I'm walking here.
The I'm walking here is like the Wilhelm scream. It's just like anytime there's a TV show where they're in Brooklyn and they have a street, they need to put that in somewhere. It was in like it was in an episode of Iron Fist on Netflix. There was just in the background a guy going, "Hey, I'm walking here."
Sentry has too much HP. It has
was
one
on
health.
an episode of Once Upon a Time, I believe. And they were in New York.
Keck XD, is that really a thing, XD? He did say Keck and XD, so I think we should reply to him in a...
Why isn't there an XD Twitch emote?
Because that'll be the day that Twitch does.
When you type XD, it just like does like a Twitch emote of like a guy going...
It doesn't need to do that.
Just to be a goofy
Only villains do that. I like that, that's my new favourite, like, thing. Where it says, like, don't do this. Stop that.
Gosh.
Oh god. It's Goofy time.
My name's Goofy.
Can you say...
Wake me up. Wake me up inside.
Could you sing The Killer's Mr. Brightside in Goofy's voice?
I don't know the lyrics, let me look it up.
You'll know the lyrics to Mr. Brightside. Have you ever been to a club?
Is that the place where you go to get beaten up with sticks?
No, you're thinking of the pub.
Oh, okay.
Heroes are good, but villains are sexy. Is this true, Marshall? Is this true?
Oh my god, Clark just subscribed to my YouTube channel.
Clark did?
Oh my god!
God, you're up there.
I made it!
Clark's the engineer of the season.
Now. I made it!
Don't use the word YouTuber.
Big Clark,
Only
the
villains
engineer
do
of the
then.
season, like 4 times in a
Goodbye,
row.
mate. I'm afraid your time was short, but... Oh, Skull has player movement turned off. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of this. Gonna hop up into the old zone of affluence up here. Watch out.
Have you ever, like, spoken on push to talk in a game and then someone thinks you sound like a streamer because you have the streamer voice?
What, do you go, hey guys? Whoa!
No, I just, like, talk and then, like, they think that I'm a streamer because of the way I talk. And probably because whenever I'm on games I can use my good microphone.
Is this true?
It's like, yeah, I had, like, one person in, like, an Overwatch pub go, are you a streamer?
You should be a streamer, Hammock.
Yeah, I should really start up that Twitch stream.
Also, do you know that people outside of the UK have not seen Epic Skeletor? What do you mean the Money supermarket advert with Skeletor in it? Got him. Oh god, there's too many men. You shot me through a wall, Seesaw. This isn't okay. I know you've got the spooky hat on and everything.
Listen to Mr. Brightside and it's the same note every time.
Yeah, do 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 do. It starts with coming out of my cage and I've been feeling just fine. Hammock streaming.
Look at the lyric.
Hello, I'm new to your channel. Are you a pyroman? Definitely. Ask anyone. Woolen, man. What's your favourite class? Definitely the flamethrower class with the flare gun and the power drink and all that. Definitely.
I think I heard this song on one of Cry streams when he was playing Rock Band.
Hmm? I have
like
played.
I'm actually. Rock Band.
I'm a professional Terraria streamer actually. Oh god, it's going on Night Song again. This is a good song. This is a chill song. It's got a lady speaking, but she's not Japanese, so normal people will like it. Gosh damn normal people. Do we have other people? Where did Spirit go, sorry? Did he go to sleep? Did he go for comfy snooze and much protect? There's going to be a scout coming up here to bully our demo now. I will not allow this. Good man. Do you remember the weakest link?
Oh, with the like creepy lady.
Or whatever her name was. She was always like very
wasn't she married to Baldric?
I think so. She was like really condescending. She was like,
yeah.
How did you not know the answer to that, you utter buffoon?
She was like a teacher, one of those like really like scary
yeah, she was like
teachers.
a head teacher.
Yeah.
The show was just, we've made a game show for adults that's like a head teacher.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
A non-Japanese, what face? Exactly. Not like this. I only come to this stream to listen to top-tier Toho Circle Dojin songs. Like Iosis and,
Nice flare kill.
Unreal Undead Corporation and other such circles. And the others. I can never remember. Anne Robinson. Yeah, her name was Anne Robinson. She's like... How much money do you think she makes? Probably like a billionaire, right? Like a bazillionaire, maybe?
I mean, like, it's British money now, so it's probably like $2.
Yeah, if she got paid in dollars, she's probably rolling it in.
Yeah.
Oh, you just do a trim?
Maybe.
Well, someone just got deleted from this universe.
Hi, that's me.
Oh, look,
hello,
I've
got the yellow sword. You're giving the kill. Oh, I thought you were giving the kill to the NG. I got edged up with the
My favourite taunt in the game, by the way. Just the pyro director taunt. It's such a simple but honest reaction. Does a little bum wiggle like that. It's so good.
Oh, isn't there like a masculine and like a feminine version of the director taunt?
Yeah, and both of them have like a cheeky bum wiggle, and it makes me happy. Don't mind me, engineer.
Yeah, I like the feminine one.
The feminine one's great because he just shoves his bum out in a very sassy manner. It's good. You can try it.
I wonder if Valve are actually going to give Pyro like preferred pronouns, or if they're just going to like.
I think that would
like,
destroy
joking.
A huge part about the game. Which
I
is
mean,
that
like
it's not
preferred
a serious
pronouns
thing.
like they.
No, why would they want to do that? It's a 10-year-old video game.
Like,
if they updated it to be
like
all...
either, but like you'd have preferred pronouns, but then still have like
the game's
associating
old.
one.
If they did that, it would be like they're doing it just to make the game seem all worldly and accepting and everything, just for the sake of it. They shouldn't insert stuff like that just for the sake of it. Just to fill in some checkboxes on the What on earth are you doing, Hammock?
I'm trying to caber, but I realised that caber is actually
you
a
know
bad
the
weapon.
melee range is close, right?
Yeah.
You have to be near.
On my
them.
screen I was swinging and hitting, but then I realised it like has like a really, really slow swing speed.
Yeah. Black Lagoon opening is dope. I can imagine.
Look at this shrimp kill.
Some Weeb songs are great, like the Oral Cigarettes. Really, really good band. They made the intro to that song, like something. Really good song.
I don't know the name of the song because I only know it in kanji.
Hey Kids, that's what
But
it's called.
like, it was this song that someone made like a vocoder that sounded like SpongeBob singing to it, and it sounded really good because it was really happy.
You do
And it was like a
something
really good
spinning-
vocoder because it actually sounded like SpongeBob.
What's an action? What does SpongeBob sound like? He goes like ha ha ha. He's like a bit like Peter Griffin, isn't he? He's like a children's Peter Griffin. But instead of beating his wife and punching his daughter, he beats his friend up and punches his co-workers. You are Toxic Sniper Maid. Is this true, Yukiko? Hammock, you're assuming Valve care about this game. That is true.
Yeah.
I think they should add in 50 more
I
hats
made a meme on
and
tf2
then
Reddit. Let's see if I got deleted
break
already.
everyone's custom HUDs. Can you move on from the Weeb stuff? What Weeb stuff? We were just talking about... What's your favourite topic?
I made a meme on tf2 Reddit and got deleted. That's totally fine.
You know, like, the mod...
It's
There's
got
only, like,
17
5
upvotes
moderators.
though, holy shit.
Oh, wow. Well, you keep piping you.
I took
Yes,
a
I have
clip
90
from
likes
like
quite a bit.
I took a clip from like SpongeBob where like the pirate dude like saw the lost
The
episode
pirate
and he was
dude.
like, SpongeBob betrayed us.
You're a very strange gentleman, Hammock. Have you realised this?
No.
You're quite a strange gentleman. Not really toxic, you think. If you can post a punoko in my chat, it will completely derive you of all toxicity. It will completely cleanse you of all sin.
So what's a punoko?
Punoko is the best emote on twitch.tv next to Teehee Palo and a Woolly Goldsmug. You're a hitscan main, mostly sniper and casual, but sometimes scout. I prefer hitscan to projectile. My brain's crappy when it comes to aiming projectiles. This spy's hat makes me worried. It's like he can read my Facebook password or something.
My aim is crappy when it comes to aiming. ...
My best tip to learning to be good at aiming is to
To not have a
thousands and
physical
thousands
disability.
into good hardware and have no physical disability and spend thousands and thousands hours of practicing.
It's to not have like arthritis and like shaky
Yeah,
hands.
arthritis kind of fucked there in the hole. Oh, he's using the engineer upgrade, the primary weapon. That means that I can't take out his sentry even though he's a mile away. I'm a big fan of it. Oh, you did do a
You
good
could always
Panoke
use the
there.
sapper thing,
Thank
but
you.
he has to then run towards you to
No,
like...
but you see, I was playing Pyro, and I had an Uber charge, but I was not able to take it out as he was.
Oh,
holding
there's
his
the
left
problem.
click
You
down.
should have equipped the home wrecker and then shot the sentry.
Is it a two-shot?
It does 130 damage and the sentry's got 216.
Okay, do some quick maths for us. How much is that
quick
in?
maths. But if he was spamming the rest range, you might
Give
have
us
to
a
do it 3 times.
coolmaths.co.uk, like the tank game kind of.
I'm
cool
bad
maths.
at math.
It's actually maths, Hammock?
It's
Come on.
math.
Come on.
It's not
Come on.
math-somatic.
Yeah, but it's not sheeps, is it? Exactly, got him.
Got him.
Got him, watch out.
Sheeps is
He's
a
wiggling
good
a bit
word,
to the
though.
side, and I'm
Like,
not sure
even
what-
though sheep
Wait,
is
is
like
your,
the correct thing,
wait, what's
sheep
your
sound
sign?
good.
Is that a... Oh god, it's bloody Umaru. Alright then. Use the main demo so you can play both, but you prefer cooking people. I'm just really bad at aiming, like, pipes.
Isn't Umari
It just
that
don't work
like...
with me.
That like...
She's like fake
rare,
annoying
that
Kanata.
rare like taste on your tongue.
That's umai bow. No, wait,
It's
those
umami.
are... That's umami, yeah.
Umami.
Umai bows are like the little biscuity things.
Oh, class to play.
You
play
should
the scout
play... I think you should play as the demo man with the charging Taj, the
That's what I was just doing.
lock and load, and the half Satoichi, and you should exclusively try and kill people with those weapons.
Instead of not killing them with those weapons.
You're playing TF2 and you're making it sound like that's something that people don't do. Like earlier I was
True.
about to die, so I crouched and the guy didn't kill me, so I survived another day. Oh, he hit me with the second one. My right click is not strong enough with this one. Hammock is good. Hammock, how do you pronounce... Hammock, do you say Christian instead of Christian?
Let me see.
How do you pronounce Christian?
No, okay. I know.
How do you say Christian?
Okay, Christian.
You say it different to me.
Wow, this health pack still looks
What's
like
up
an
with
arm pack. I don't know why.
Hammock, have you modded your game? Have you hacked
No.
in the game to make it so everything looks the same, to
No.
make it harder for yourself, just so you can train
I
better?
haven't hacked the game to make it so Spidey cloaks sound like CJ going, "Wow!"
That should be forced in the ETS
and then,
World config as far as I'm
Cloak and
concerned.
Dagger decloaks being Crash Bandicoot going.
That noise hurt my ears.
That was like who did that.
That was like a reverb sound. Yeah, CJ didn't make a meme. CJ just plays video games.
That was Hayden actually saying
pictures on
on
Next
CJ's
Generation.
stream.
Oh. Hayden,
Magical Killer Cow,
Cow,
the original streamer.
Hayden from tf2 Magical Killer Cow YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Did you know one time
he streamed a bunch.
he went on holiday and he met someone and you knew him? I remember that video. Woolen is Seesaw good?
Oh, I got a cleaver.
Seesaw may be the best TF2 player. It's quite hard to tell, but I'm a bit worried he might.
He's like one premise every class.
Not even just that, but also very, very cool.
Because playing medic involves microing the class, which means you're basically playing them. You have to tell your team what to do.
Mind if I roll? There's a teleporter up top, actually. I was about to say, mind if I roll need? And now, I'm going to acquiesce myself onto that teleporter there. Sniper, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't you dare, you smelly bumhole. He got me. He was on 30 health.
Why is CJ such a good medic? Because he's good at trading Ubers.
I host a lot of TFT people. Typically when I stop streaming, I go and host like random channel with like 2 views. I should probably start like checking before I host them, because half the time they either stop streaming or their streams really low quality.
I like finish my stream and host someone else. I notice that you host me hosting someone else. I'm like, what?
Well, like I hosted someone and all they were doing was screaming in like 360p, and I was like, well, probably people watching my stream
to like 360p. That sounds like a good name of an indie game. For screaming in 360p.
You want to play Spice and Wolf or whatever. No, Spice and Wolf's the show. What was I saying? Spice and Noodle.
Spicy Noodles.
Spice and Noodle, not Spicy Noodles.
Spice and Noodle.
Alright, Mario, come here.
And it has like Noodle from Gorillaz as a cameo.
I was a bit annoyed because I was like, if people are watching this to like chill in the evening and then all of a sudden they get some guy screaming and going ah, they'll probably be a little bit annoyed about that.
It could just be a time zone thing where it's actually like midday for them.
I think the time I stopped streaming for this Central America, it's like getting onto evening. But like,
they could be like American in another country.
I'm pretty sure you're only American if you live in like the North America.
But like,
in terms of time zone,
Hawaii is a part of America, and that's like
really
true, far away.
But
that's
the
like,
time zone is shared with like
Oceania,
East Coast. Is it?
I don't know. It's like Maori territory, I guess, because it's Hawaii, and that's near Australia and Japan.
Hawaii, more like Kauai.
My geography skills comes from only playing Civilization.
There's actually Civilization 4 streamer. What's your favourite Civ? I've only really played Civ 5.
I played a bunch of Civ 5, I got like 1,000 hours in it, but like, now pretty much
did you play it solo, or did you play it with other people? I want to play Civ 6, but it's like really expensive.
I preferred solo.
You prefer flying solo?
I mainly just played it as like a passive builder game, like, I'm just gonna like build up a bunch of like cities and stuff, and that's why I like playing Civ 6 more.
You appreciate quality coloured objects.
So tiles.
Wait, yeah, but it just looks like a more fun game. It's just, I bought Civ because it was like a $5. I didn't buy it because, where on earth did that reflect just now go?
Good game to play with people, but it's also a very long game.
It's like Civ 5 is also like fun, and also only cost me a $5. Civ 6 is like £40. I could just not...
because it's new.
Could just not... It's not new now, though. It's like several years old.
Probably at least a year old.
No, it's like it's like 2 or 3 years old, man. Yeah.
Let me see.
No longer a new game.
So I think I've got like 600 hours on that game now.
Hawaii time zone equals EST. What am I thinking of? Am I thinking of the Caribbean? I might be thinking of the Caribbean.
My Civilization 6 is like, I played 30 hours in the last 2 weeks. I'm like, what?
Hello. A woolly way, yeah. The song has people using their voices, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Also, I should probably be like medic. Our team probably could use one of those old like healers, couldn't they? The old click and heal, maybe? No?
Oh, mercy me.
We get it. You play Overwatch. Go.
You get it, you vape.
I know. I was making a variation on that, but I'm not.
Did Civ 6 come out? I need to find it on
Civ 6 was like 2015, wasn't it?
Was there? Oh. Dude, time must fly if that was when it was. Let me see.
I hear time flies while you're having fun. Not really.
It flies through the window. People like yelling on Reddit and throwing bricks.
Do you like yelling? It's one of my favourite things. I just can't stop yelling. I've tried to stop it, but...
Release date, 20th of October 2016.
Oh, maybe it's younger than I think.
So it's like basically a year old. It's like a year old in like 2 weeks, maybe.
Okay, it's nowhere near as... I thought it was like older than... Maybe it's just because I wanted it a while ago and I was hoping it to go on sale and it just never has.
Yeah. I mean, like, Civilization 5 came out a long time ago and then it kept releasing DLC which refreshed it. Like, I think the time that I got Civ 5 was when Brave New World came out. I remember people saying it was like really good.
I never played it with DLC.
Like every so often there'll be like surges of them coming out. There was like before that there was the Civilization, like there was an alien one that was like really bad.
The one where you could go and colonize other planets once you finished.
Yeah.
It was to give you
like
something
really,
post-endgame because people kept asking for it and they didn't know what to do because the post-endgame was just building a spaceship.
Because like I really wanted to like just be friends with the aliens, but you couldn't. They were just like barbarians that like you couldn't fuck with without being like getting like a huge army. And even if you did, you just got siege wormed and died. Like I just didn't understand that game.
Not scout. You stink.
I just wanted to like be friends with the aliens.
This is Rainy music. This is Rainy, like TF2 streamer Rainy, who mains heavy and goes. No, wait, I'm thinking of Kunai. I was going to say hello, broadcaster. What's Kunai? Rainy says hello in like.
Why isn't Kunai playing Kunai Spy?
Kunai plays heavy.
I feel like it's a bit of a debate.
Kunai says hello, broadcaster. Makes me happy because she is a good broadcaster. Are you going to kill me? Oh, BK, thank you for the
Sorry, I haven't been around all that much.
Go on, Dr. Zeus.
I enjoy your Terraria and Pokemon Run.
Good to hear. Thank you very much for the 3 months, BK friendly. I'm body blocking him. You can get the butter knife. Good man. Probably the best spy the game's ever seen. Maybe he also holds the second best spy. Like he holds both the slots. He's that good.
Guillotine kill.
Imagine what it would be like to be the second best runner in the world. Because like you're at the top of your league, minus like a third of a second, right? You're kind of screwed, aren't you? Like you can't get very many deals.
In what game?
No, like in like real life, like of the 100-meter dash, being like the second best 100-meter dash player. Because like you're still like up there.
Yeah.
Right? Like in your industry, you're doing like great. But like you're not Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
So you're like, what do? Do you just not get any sponsorship deals, or do you just have to live with being the second best?
I mean, I think the fact that your name is just up there and it has like visibility gives you sponsorship rights.
How many people know the second and third best, second and third best Doodly Brunos?
As long as you can actively compete and there's like the chance that you can win, I believe you'd get sponsors because like then if you do win, it's like insane. It's like this person who's been second best for the last 10 years has now won. It's great. It's the ultimate underdog story. Even though he's second place, it's like a.
Usain Bolt's sponsored by like Nike and Coca-Cola. What's left for you? Do you have to get sponsored by like Puma and Dr. Pepper or something, or just
Pepsi?
Wait,
just go to like a fucking like 100-meter sprint in like the Pepsi Man cosplay. Holy shit, that'd be amazing. Just see like breaks the world record
becomes
in like
a billionaire overnight, and the other one wears a Pepsi Man costume. I know really which one I'd rather be. Sitting at home playing video games, probably. I don't know if I'd have the work to put in to become a professional Olympic athlete.
You could be a speedrunner of a game.
It's at least working on.
You could be an Osu speedrunner.
Osu speedruns exist.
Yeah, you could be like
They're
top
really
Osu speedrun.
It's just like 5 maps finished in a couple of seconds. I'm gonna go.
You just do a speedrun of like harsh noise.
Come on, Mama, you can
it's
have
like
this
500 BPM.
Just like 500 BPM is not. That's not okay. You need to stop this. Mama, what are you doing? Come on, we're gonna go butter knife people with an Uber. Like that demo man. He has no idea. He does not know the consequences that
are about to occur. I wonder if you can determine the BPM of something that's just like really, really fast.
Yes, by using computers. Don't ask how.
Food and then sleep.
Hey, Spirit. Oh,
hello.
How are you feeling, friend?
I just said I was gonna go make food and then go to sleep.
So you're feeling tired?
You're dreaming of TF2 and that's why you're here. You're in here via dreams. Yeah. You're here via the ethereal plane.
Oh, what, like the bad men from XCOM?
Like your what's the word?
Wait, he might be the world's greatest spy. He is flanking his medic. He is taking down the level 3 sentry. He's not done it because people air blasted him into the air and he lost the ability.
He's fucking done it.
I nearly took it out. I did kill it, dude. Hey, Skoldu. BK, isn't that electrical Japanese?
And this guy's for hacking.
It's darker than black, isn't it?
Apparently someone is hacking.
Okay, I go now. I want to make food and then sleep.
Good night, Spirit.
Is it the 2 people on the bottom of our team with the extinct avatar? Goodbye. We'll find out sooner or later. And then we'll have to go and play casual, maybe. The horrors.
Yo, I got a bucket of chicken. Wanna do it?
I don't think anyone's cheating. I haven't seen like one guy get 1,000 kills yet. That's normally like a pretty clear count.
You got 220 kill points.
Yeah, but I've been here for like half an hour. Maybe longer. Maybe like an hour. Maybe 2 days. Maybe I've never left.
Yeah.
I've lost the concept
Maybe
of time.
you
Scarlet
are the
Badwater never
servant.
ends. I wish there was a Scarlet Wood in Europe. Apparently in North America, their equivalent of Scarlet Badwater is Scarlet Wood. Wouldn't that be fun?
What are you looking forward to the most in the supposed pirate update, Mr.
Maps.
Woolen Sleevelet?
I hope they had maps.
I'm actually really hyped for if there's a comic.
I do like the comics, but they're such short-term.
So I just go on like
bonuses.
Skype or Discord with my friends,
Yeah,
and
we
we'll
read
just
them with
read the
people,
comics
yeah.
together, and we'll do like a voice. I usually do the
Okay,
sniper voice
Dr.
because he
Zeus.
doesn't
No, not
talk
Dr. Zeus, you
that
can
much.
Yeah.
I'm a sniper.
Hello, I'm a sniper. That means I solve problems. Not problems like...
Problems like
Beauty.
shooting heads. 'Cause
That
that's
would be-
pretty easy.
That would be difficult.
They get solved
Instead, I body
themselves
shot
when I shoot
people.
like a bloody head.
I don't even need to use my melee normally. I can just hold out my scoreboard, like everyone else
If
does, right?
someone's made a Dungeons & Dragons campaign where you can play as the Team Fortress 2
I
cast,
would not be surprised. The game is, like, old.
it's like the sniper could
Oh.
be like a ranger maybe, the spy could be a rogue,
Go to your bed.
the
smelly
medic could be
football.
like a cleric,
Tyrant. But
pirate
no
could be like
camo.
a fire cleric or a sorcerer.
A saucy sorcerer, you might say. I'm going to play medic for one more life. It's just so maybe our team will push, and then I'll switch
Heavy
off.
could be a fighter. It's like his minigun is just him like attacking 3 times and then action
Who's that
surge
man
and
over
attacking
there?
3 times again.
My favourite tf2 class is the... Exactly. That was my opinion. You can feel free to fill in the gap with
It's the
whatever you
spy
like the
class.
most.
He's like so sneaky you can't detect him in
Just fill that
conversation.
gap in with whatever you like the most and go
Yeah,
nuts.
just someone like do a really bad edit of like my favorite class is anime.
Right.
My favorite class is Hatsune Miku.
What's wrong with Hatsune Miku? Are you
I'm not saying
anti-Vocaloid?
anything wrong. It's your favorite class.
Do you want me to ban you from this mumble? We're a pro Vocaloid mumble here.
Didn't you already decide you banned me because I did pick
You
the
are
SpongeBob?
already banned. I don't know why you're
Yeah.
here. Go away.
I've actually gone to negative ban where I've been unbanned.
That's definitely how it works. We had a stack overflow.
Yeah.
I forgot to set a max range for the
That's why Porky's still here.
string, because I'm programming it in C, and strings don't have length by default, so you have to kind of assume it based off where the 0 is. Don't kill me, please. I'm a friend. Come on, selling spelled demo set. I'm sure that's your name. We're gonna go big. There's a pirate right behind you, so make sure he doesn't right click. Well, you have fun up there. I'm going to go over here now and die. Maybe. Arrow? Soldier's gonna jump me, yeah. You know what we can do to fix this? We can play as this class with this weapon that does the same thing as what I was just doing. And then
Who
shoot
is
them.
Mephigiyoma?
Yoma? Yoma's the source of 89% of the clips on my Twitch channel.
Oh, okay. I didn't read that it was actually saying his own name.
Yeah, his name's Yoma. And he posts.
I thought it was like a name of something.
No, it's the name of someone. It's the name of
Like,
a
do you
man
have
in
a
my Twitch channel.
Mephigiyoma greeting fetish or something? And I was like, Googling Mephigiyoma, like, what's this? Is this a Greek word?
Were you like excited to discover a new part of yourself?
Yeah.
Wait,
It's like when
this is
people are like,
possible.
oh my god, what is this? And they don't realize that you can click on it and click search Google for this thing.
Yeah, imagine if
and then you
Google
just-
existed for all of these issues that we have instead of
Yeah.
having to.
Imagine
ask-
if you could just source things and look up information instead of just instantly reblogging it because someone you trust
Imagine if
posted
you could
it.
fact check on the internet. That
Yeah,
was
imagine if you
super-
could,
Ooh,
like-
I do a
Imagine if you
return.
could check multiple
Hello.
sources instead of just getting one person's opinion on something.
I'm going to die here. Goodbye.
Tell Biscuit said this
I
game's
went
bad, so it is.
outside and I
went
went to the
outside?
river.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I went to the river and my
Did you
mom
fish?
had like a net. Nah, my mom had a net and we were like getting sea glass.
Were you surfing on the internet?
Nah. Like she had a net, so we were just like dipping it in the
Wow.
sand and then like skimming it out and getting all the sand out, and then we'd find sea glass. And I skimmed some sand out, and then I was like getting the sand out of it, and I saw some
What's
flapping
sea
in it, and I
glass?
was like, "What the heck? What's
It's a
that?"
tip
And there was
stream.
like a little like 3-inch baby flounder in there, and it was so cute.
What is a flounder? Are those small fish?
They're the fish that like live on the
Is that
bottom
like a
of the like water ground,
Are they
and
the
they have like
flattish
eyes on the
ones?
one side. They have the eyes on the one side of their head, and they're flat.
Oh, okay. I've seen those.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's like a SpongeBob fish.
They're really good.
How about you, strange man? Not everything's based off a 90s cartoon. Most things, admittedly. Most things in
I
life.
mean, SpongeBob was made by a marine biologist, so it's
It
factually
was.
correct. They do.
Yeah, everything in SpongeBob is accurate.
Want to be banned twice. I can ban
We've
you
already
4 times
established
if you
that.
like.
We're anti-banned now.
Why can I not do this surf doing? Medic, how about one of those saucy heels? Thanks, Frienderini. And off I go. You smell and you are playing the other class, so goodbye. Oh, I thought there was a bad man there, it was just a scout. Did you know I'm the Batman?
I'm Batman.
Hello, it's me, the Batman. Gotta go and
Why, hello, it is me, the Joker.
Haha. Just haha.
Who are you? I'm Batman.
Ooh.
You just take him going ha, and then you arpeggiate it, so it's just like ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. Like the Lloyd's TSB advert. Are you going to even me or a demo man? I would.
Or like the pop song.
Is that what that is? Oh god, he's using a secondary weapon on his wrench, and so as a result
No,
I
I think
can't
the
kill
Lloyd's
it.
TSB song is the or something like that.
That's yeah. It's a really good song.
I remember I heard it before.
It's a good song.
It was like someone going ah, and then they just like sampled it.
Etc. Etc. You can replace with the
I've got
actual
it in my head,
lyrics.
I just can't vocalize it.
You can Vocaloid it.
I lose the pattern as soon as I start to do it.
You can't Vocaloid it?
Yeah.
You can Vocaloid wherever you want, life now. Don't let your mum tell
You
you
can
what you can and
Vocaloid
cannot
SpongeBob, we've
Vocaloid.
established.
Thanks, Woolen.
Don't do that.
This is
I
why you're
reckon
the best
SpongeBob,
person.
I love it.
Woolen.
You could kill it.
SpongeBob was great. SpongeBob and the
Oh god,
Simpsons
there's a
are the only
Batman.
cartoons you need to know. SpongeBob, the Simpsons, and Yu-Gi-Oh!
What about SpongeBob Simpsons? Oh,
Let's just make a mashup of SpongeBob, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Simpsons.
let's not do this. You haven't had Sony Vegas in years, plus you got no stinky subs. Oh. You could do it.
I wish I could do an
believe in you.
impression of Homer Simpson.
He's done it. kind of.
Ooh, Woolen, that
Hello.
video of
Merch.
mine got
Merch.
2,000 views.
Oh, your
Ooh.
Osu meme. You're rich and famous, like
Yeah.
You've done it. You've reached the top. You could be the Osu meme channel that I will grow to hate, and then over time it will create a rift in our friendship, and eventually I'll just
I don't wanna
delete
do
you
that.
from humanity. But you'll have a cool hat. So, you know, trade-offs.
I don't think I want to do that.
Hey, Patrick, I'm gonna use my dark magician.
What does the pot of... I miss Daniel.
Not so
fast, SpongeBob.
Daniel was about to say...
blue-eyes white dragon.
I need to watch that. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
You get
Son of a
Bridge
reason.
nice.
I just
I
like...
can't unhear their
I like
voices as the main
well-made
voices.
media.
Like Joey is just forever like
Joey, our time wizard, red-eyed black dragon.
What's your favourite colour of dragon eyes?
Red Eyes Black Dragon's pretty cool.
Life has been
You
deleted
know they're
several
like
times.
weaker. It's like
Yeah.
they just look cooler.
What is the legal stance on buying something, losing the key, and then pirating it in order to have a copy of a thing that you already own? Is it a grey zone?
Oh yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme is like the most hype shit. I did that on my stream
All
like
I
a
know
while
is where
ago.
it goes,
Game on, get your game on.
And
Come
then
on,
it does,
you better play your cards
gotta
right.
catch 'em all. Yeah.
Gotta
Big-
catch him. Oh,
Digimon,
Blue-Eyes White Dragons.
Digimon Master, that's what they say.
Yeah,
The
clean
Bridge
the
series
kill.
is quite nice. Is this true?
Attention duelists,
You can
my
Google it.
hair is insulting you.
I need to watch this. I mean, you're quoting it, so it makes me think I shouldn't host.
Yeah.
I shouldn't look at it.
But that's also the autism talking, just quoting everything. Being like, hey guys, this
probably
is my
should-
connection
oh,
to society,
never
it's just quoting shit.
Probably want to have more on your sleeve there than that as an argument. Like your own personality or your own views or beliefs. Or that funny YouTube
Nah,
video
it's
you
all
made.
just Yu-Gi-Oh! References and me talking about engineer.
So,
Osu
On
memes.
what's your favourite-
youtube.com/the
Hammock, what's your favourite weapon for the engineer?
Probably Eureka Effect.
Alright, weirdo.
What's your other favorite weapon for the engineer?
Probably the short circuit, it's the best primary
What am I
weapon for
doing?
engineer.
What about your other favorite weapon for that?
What's your
Probably
top-
the Thompson because
What's
it's
your
really
top
shit,
10
but it makes guns buys
favourite
angry.
melees for the engineer?
Top 10 favorite.
Yeah.
Rank 1 Eureka Effect, rank 2 Jag, rank 3 Sun Hospitality,
Isn't the Jag like
rank,
really boring?
rank 4 the Prinny Machete, rank 5 the Stock Wrench.
What's your favourite stock wrench?
Probably my unusual one that I call Building Stick because that's what CJ told me to call it.
You're really stupid and he just cyberbullied you into that.
Yeah.
You've been cyberbullied by CJ. How does that make
No,
you
it was
feel?
during one of his 24-hour streams on like the 23rd hour. I was like, hey CJ, give me a name. And he was like, Building Stick. And I was like, yes, that's exactly the kind of name I wanted.
This is how
from him
you
when he
become
was
rich and
awake
famous.
for 23 hours.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to shoot me. I was going to go through the teleporter to safety, and then he shot me.
Like, if you ask for a creativity from someone who's been awake for ages, that's what you expect.
The Enforcer is a big gun, though. It's the best loadout in the game.
Building stick.
What? And then he summons an even larger one. That's it. Can't really jump anymore. Oh. We did rocket jumping the other day on this stream, and it took me like an hour and a half to get over one jump, but goddamn did I do it.
Oh, a sentry
I
down!
hope someone doesn't kill me, because I wanted to butter knife that sentry to death. Watch out. He's gonna do it. Wait, I can butter knife it with my sapper. He's done it. The Enforcer had a use. I shot a sentry to death. And then died immediately, because someone shot the choke. I did it. Oh, Vapor! Thank you for the 4 months resub.
Happy 4 months. Sorry, I haven't been active.
Thank you,
Vapor. He have a 4 month resub.
Because Vapor is cool.
No, like I mean, like how is he the first one to get a 4 month? That is strange.
Because he's cool.
No, like I don't have the opportunity to resub yet, so that's weird. I guess I like missed a couple of days and then resubbed. I don't know.
Yeah, I think resub has got like a bit of a window on it. So like.
Yeah, it has like a 30-day window.
Vapor's just been on there. Thank you very much. Very cool.
Yeah, I think my resub opportunity is tomorrow, but I'm gonna have to wait until Friday.
Your opportunity, you say?
Yeah.
I want to butter knife the sentry chef so bad, but I'm pretty sure the pyro is going to right-click me off of it, and then I'm going to die. But goddamn if I'm going to try it for the next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Because there's 2 sentries, you see. There's... Wait, ignore that. Don't watch that bit of the stream. You can stop that. You can turn it off for a few seconds, maybe. Where has he gone? Who knows? Oh.
Fragging us the scout bot.
Oh, he's doing it! Oh, maybe I should shoot it and then butter knife it at the last minute. Thank you.
Oh, he's done it! He's already gone and done it!
He's only gone and done it. Oh, there's 2 sentries. Like everything.
Yeah.
It's like a commonly said phrase in the English language. What's your favourite English language?
Probably American.
Really?
It's like English, but
Weird,
better,
man.
because it has freedom.
You didn't hear that? Exactly. Watch out. What's your favourite type of freedom? Freedom or free sub?
Freedom of speech, because it allows me to be racist and people can't like say things about it, otherwise I can just call them triggered. Haha.
What Hotman gave you the Enforcer, Woolen?
Yeah,
I think it was
exactly
some guy called
I'm joking, guys. Don't make a club.
Come on. Yeah, don't do anything. Don't create any form of media with
Don't bland my Tumblr.
You'll post his ego up, and he won't know what to do with all the
Don't blam me, guys.
But what is blamming? Is this like...
It's from Newgrounds, where you just mass downvote someone so that their video disappears.
So it's like saging a thread on that popular Chinese
a thread? I haven't heard of saging.
Image board. It's when if you don't like a post on a certain image board, you go and post a bunch of images until it reaches the image limit.
Okay.
So for example, if you're on a thread that's like, post your favourite pictures of cute cats, and you're more of a dog person, you just go and post like 1 million pictures of dogs to anger the cat people until it woke the thread, and the thread ends up just being a dog thread. And then
I like the idea of just posting cute dogs is angering people. It's like, no, not many cute dogs.
My left click is stronger than you'll ever... Never mind. His left click was too strong for me.
It's like the most like chaotic, good way of like trolling someone, just posting like good dogs.
Yeah, you want to like destroy someone's life, you can subscribe them to Cat Patch.
Just go to like We Rate Dogs on Twitter.
They're good dogs, Brent.
Yeah, they're good dogs, Brent.
Why do you give every dog over 11 out of 10?
What's your problem, Bront?
He's done it! Wait, that wasn't a button move. I shot it to death with my... What if they make the Enforcer into the lock and load where it does more damage to buildings? Wouldn't that be cool? That'd like a use. Goodbye, Pyro. This is mine now. Exactly. You're my wife now. He's going to click on it with his knife. There's 80 sentries and 1,000 moons worth of pyros.
Don't you go on and press the button?
I'm going to die from full damage, but I'm going to do a spin before I do it and kill a guy. Good night, Yukiko Panda. Good man.
I hate that song so much.
Is that a song? He's done it. Hee. Indeed. Easiest. Do you want to go to lazytownfragmastersbeginners.co.uk?
No.
What about
like
Balloon
a terrible
Race?
Idea.
Oh, it's RTD. Never mind.
Oh. Balloon Race is a good map.
It's
I
great
remember
unless
playing
it's
that a lot.
RTD.
I remember playing that
What
when
about
Mantreads
Bandwidth,
came out and just getting super sick, like height, and then man-treading someone, just one-shotting them.
It's super sick, like when you have the cold and it's really bad.
Yeah, it's when it's such an amazing play that your body just can't handle it and you just throw up.
I'm going to terrify everyone.
It's like when you're going really fast in like a car and then it just like crushes you. At Mark like 420.
Watch out. He's coming for me. Yeah, Lazy Town. Lazy Town's still a thing. Not even that's a thing. That's still a thing. Lazy Town is nothing to do with the TV show. It's just a really big DM map, basically. Hey, iCat, look, I'm cool because I have no hats on. Oh god, he has no face.
Look how every like 4 years one of the Lazy Town songs just becomes a meme.
Hammock.
Like, what do you think is the next going to be the next meme?
He has no sapper. He has no face. This spy
Is that the
here is
Donkey Kong
a
rap?
complete disgrace. Yeah, I was inside of his body for a few seconds there, so make sure you don't Twitch that, because I'll be banned for
He
public
has
nudity.
no
Can you give me an isolated vocal of you saying that, and I can just put it onto the Donkey Kong
is
thing?
a fucking disgrace.
Oh god. This crazy Kong really
Just
likes
say that into Audacity, and I'll put that to the Donkey
delicious
Kong song.
peso. He's done it. Stock
I'm missing my guillotine.
revolver. Whoa. I have
You know
no
what fucked me up
ammo
was
in
finding
my
out that guillotine is
invisibility
pronounced
disappear.
guillotine.
It's actually guillotine, but remember that time that
No,
started that
it's
video
actually
where he
pronounced
said
guillotine.
squirt shot?
Like, it's a French word and it's pronounced
It's a
guillotine.
French word
I was
that's
like,
made its way into the
well,
English
I just
dictionary
like,
and the
the L's are
pronunciations of
silent,
words
like, fucked me up.
change.
Like,
Guillotine's
I heard
weird.
people say guillotine, I was like, what? And
No,
then I
it's
looked it up
guillotine.
and it was actually pronounced guillotine.
You're about to tell me
It's
it's
just
pronounced
it's got L.
squirt shot and not scorch shot, aren't you?
Ooh, squirt, oh my.
I'm using
Oh
the squirt
God.
shot.
I'm using the squirt shot.
This is 2011 star, thank you very much.
When you say squirt shot, it reminds me of the Air Dead Netty episode where they had the fucking the turkey basters and they were shooting them like guns, and then Double D had like a minigun of them.
What?
I feel the adrenaline.
How do you remember so many niche references to like old cartoons?
It's probably the autism.
It's the autism.
How do you remember these?
I'm a savant when it comes to memes.
That's not good. That is not going to help you get a job. What is
I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
could
major in
be a clown as a
memology.
job,
Where do
like
you-
a
where do you
2017 clown who
work?
just does memes.
2017 clown, he just references popular YouTube culture.
Yeah.
It's like, hey guys.
I mean that's just basically like a YouTuber, right?
Honk honk, he like squeeses your nose, but instead of your nose, it's
Guys,
like a
subscribe to my
eggplant
YouTube
emoji
channel
or
so I
something.
can actually have a job, please.
You have like prop-based humor, and it's just eggplants.
Isn't that just like phone like culture
Phone
now?
sex.
It's just posting eggplant whenever you mean a penis.
Actually, it's an aubergine streamer.
I mean, I guess it depends. Isn't aubergine like
Aubergine is
the
what we call it.
English word, and then
What's
eggplant
the-
is the American
Come on,
word?
what's wrong?
Because I always saw
I think
eggplant. I was like, what is
Japan
that?
also calls it eggplant. Or, you know,
It's
the
like we
translation
also have like
goes to eggplant.
zucchini, and I'm trying to
Why
remember what
is it
the
even
like
called
American word is for it.
It doesn't even look anything like an egg.
I think that's
Oh
actually
wait,
American
when it's a
word
baby,
is
it looks like an egg.
Yeah, it's
zucchini
just like a
is the
small
American word,
egg-shaped
and the
head.
English word is courgette.
I think courgettes are big zucchinis. Oh no, courgettes
Yeah.
are big something else.
Because courgettes are pretty good.
I don't like them. Maybe it's because we grew them in our
burgers
garden
when you have,
and
like,
I just
little slice
hated
of
them.
courgette.
Come here, you little shit. No, never
They're
mind.
like tasty pickled.
Lay... Pickle Rick.
Hey, Pickle Rick!
Shut your fucking mouth.
I don't
Do you
even
agree
watch
that we
Rick and
should
Morty.
ban
I
him?
just
You don't
hear
watch Rick
people
and
saying
Morty?
that
Ban
meme,
him.
and I
It's a
don't
good
even
show.
understand it. Is it
You're
just
the,
like...
you're the reason
Is
we're
it just
not
like
allowed to
people
go
say
into
it's funny
public.
because it sounds funny?
No, the whole point of it was the episode was them taking the piss out of shitty cartoons that just pull the humour out of their assholes and make it into a meme.
Also, it's like...
and
so
that's
it's like
what
a
it
fucking,
became.
It's an edgy, sarcastic like meme where it's like insulting itself.
Yes!
Oh, that's why it's so popular.
The
Okay.
whole,
Because
the whole
it's
point of
internet
Rick and
humor.
Morty is that it's a deconstruction, and you have to have a certain...
I don't have high enough IQ to appreciate Rick and Morty, so like...
Oh, no, genuinely, though, the whole show is a deconstruction of, like, popular
I have a
cartoon
PhD
culture.
in Rick and Morty analysis. I'll have you know.
No, the downfall comes from the fact that it is cleverly written and very well
Really
animated.
huge dick.
But young people watch it and they take it for face value, and as a result, you have this whole meme where it's like you have
It's
to
like
have
the
an IQ of
ASDF
69 to
movies
watch
where
it.
people just quote it word by word.
Were ASDF movies ever good?
Yeah.
Moon
The
Pig.
ASDF movies, or like the original ASDF movie, which is the like rejected thing, where people would randomly just be like, "My spoon is too big," and people are like, "I'm so random."
Actually, it's
XD,
XD.
random
I'm so
humor.
random. Here, it is me, Katie, to
Or
Penguin of
Invade the
Doom.
Zim, where they don't actually get the jokes, and I'll just be like, "Tuna."
Lifemar is doing naughty things. Lifemar, what have you been doing? Where
I love you, Pig.
Hey, no, Snooze.
Squash shot. And I'm up for the pyro that shoots lime cordial.
What happens in my Discord is no one.
Lifemar, you know I left your Discord.
What happens in Discord stays in Discord.
I told you guys that he left it. Like, I don't know why your name is still there.
I had like 50 at here's and at everyone's, and it was just
okay, yeah, you're actually.
And then I
gone
went
now,
into it, and the most recent pictures were like naughty drawings with like bobs hanging out, and I didn't want to look at that.
What?
I'm a pure individual, and I don't want to look. I don't look at this. I don't need to look at
the only pictures that were there. No. Okay, look, there were anime girls, but they were all safe for work, and they were adorable.
Delete anime, ban anime, no more. Get rid of it.
You're an anime.
The problem with doing something making fun of it is that you're still doing that thing. That is true, but like it's a cartoon, and they're like. They're not doing something harmful, they're taking the piss out of cartoons. Like, you know, it's kind of hard to take the piss out of a cartoon without doing it. I know, like, it's like, you know, being ironic, you're still doing it. Like, if you're ironically being an asshole, you're still being an asshole.
Irony is just like a shield for people who are being assholes so they can backpedal.
I think when it's planned for, and it's a multi-million-dollar cartoon where the whole premise is that it's a deconstruction, I think that's different from, like, Tumblr irony. You know?
Yeah.
Like, the whole point of it is, hey, you know, like Family Guy? The whole point of that is, like, fart and dick
breaking news, if you ironically like something, you actually like it, you're just too much of a coward to say that you want to like it in public.
That may or may not be true. Thank you, Glassy Gaming, and
I
also
like,
Never mind, I'm not going to say that.
Cartoon.
I'm professional, so I pronounce you by your full name, and not just G, Dizzle, and RT Boy. We can't tell people that that's what we call you behind the scenes.
Hello, a Woolen Sleevelet at twitch.television.
A number of times people have just said hello Twitch. People call me Twitch. The only time I enable the chat and say hello,
it's because it's your first name.
My first name?
Yeah.
It's one word.
You're the League of Legends, like, rat guy.
There's a character called Twitch in League of Legends.
I was hiding.
Who says, mind if I roll need? That is Loot Hoarder, is it not? Razorback down! He's done it! The moment I took out his Razorback, he died from an ambassador shot.
Seen that meme where they just take, like, anime girls and then crop them into, like, pictures of, like, people just doing stuff? Like,
yeah, gangsters with waifus.
Yeah, I want, like, that meme where it's just, like,
pictures
the
of
scout from TF2 in anime.
No, you don't.
He's just, like, randomly in anime. He's like, yeah, I've got a bucket of chicken.
Noise for the sake of it.
Just, like, him next to, like, a waifu.
Who's your favourite waifu, Hammock, from TF2? Is it the Scout?
The TF2 waifus?
You're banned.
Probably Pyro.
No anime.
Pyro's
Ban anime. Ban it.
Like, you see Pyro with, like, holding, like, a melee weapon, crouching. It looks pretty adorable. Just crouching around going, wah.
Wah. Wah. Who's your favourite character from the Mario Brothers?
Yoshi's pretty cool. I'm a fan of Luigi as well.
I was about to say Yoshi. Now I can't say it because I sound like a copycat.
I'd say the name is based off of Let's Go in Pushes Up Glasses in the
Last night I had a dream about Yoshi's dad, and his name was Yobby, and he looks like this.
Yobby?
Oh my god, I fucking love that one.
No, I don't know what that is. Explain to me.
It's based off of a real guy who's got a big nose and a tail.
It's so good.
Epic trickster.
Can't aim. I just got killed by a sponge.
I'm spinning my mouse as hard as
a bloody
ever-loving Christ can, and I swear to God, someone's going to die eventually. He's done it. He's become the greatest. Wow, Mudcop actually watching a Woolen stream and not posting condescending comments on the Pokemon series. Oh. You assume your secret Discord is not the one that is on your channel.
Now I gotta fucking make a roll to, like... No, I don't. Now
so
I have
the Discord
to fucking...
on your YouTube channel is one where you post inappropriate pictures of kettles.
Yeah.
Mind if
pictures of kettles.
Mind if I come inside?
How does that work?
Touch your kettle.
You cannot come inside.
Oh, okay, it's salad fingers. Okay.
Feeling of rusted objects upon my salad fingers.
I like rusty spoons.
That sounds like an American. That's even worse.
This dirt tastes very queer.
This dirt tastes very queer. Hammock from the Team Fortress 2 gaming saga. What's your favourite arc of Team Fortress 2 competitive history? I like Season 13 Highlander, where the weebs played officials only and still won Steel against a team that scrimmed every day. I thought it was quite fun.
I think it was Season 12 Highlander where I was really good. Because I held down shot circuit all the time.
You can't make lies about the future, Hammock. You can't just straight up lie.
No, I think it was like Which one was it? It was like
reasonable.
it was UGC.
Wait.
I think it was UGC. I can't remember.
I think I'm getting a little tired. Hey, Sonu. I probably should.
Oh no, I'm thinking about season 9 ETF12.
What's your favourite seasoning? I'm a big paprika fan. I used to only put salt and pepper
I like
and
putting
stuff.
salt and pepper on things because I'm a pleb.
I used to do that, and then I did my Cooking with Woolen series, and I actually learned from it. And people were like, "You should try hot paprika. It's like really good." And I was like, "All right."
Like whenever I have chips, I just put salt and pepper on it and be like, "Yes."
Oh fuck! I hit my water bottle. I nearly like broke my hand.
I know my brother likes putting vinegar on like his chips, like
I
way
beg your
too much
pardon?
vinegar, and
Oh,
I like
vinegar.
I can't stand vinegar. It's like way too strong.
What do you think he said? Well, actually,
I thought you said
know
the
what you
N-word.
think he said. Yeah.
Vinegar, vinegar, the Italian dressing, whatever.
Oh, my epic trick stab is not going to work out like this. Are you sure you want to leave?
Vinegar.
I guess you phonetically say the word in saying vinegar, but I do not intend on that
It's actually
connotation.
vinagre.
Vinegar.
It's actually pronounced.
Just making
It's
noise.
a Jontron seasoning. So,
Yeah, it's a Jontron.
Vinagre.
you need to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit.
Oh, no, don't make those noises. People like to watch Twitch streams while they're eating. Damn it, good band. You can't just say shit live on Twitch.tv. Banned until the heat death of the universe. The inevitable heat death, may I add.
Don't like it. Ugh.
Oh, I see a butter knife in the wary. Oh, it's a level 1 sentry gun. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna use my ranged sapper on it. Exactly. Watch out. How the heck do you pronounce catface? There you go.
Face who's got a big cat
Come here,
face.
little shit.
He's got
That's
the
not a butter
body of a cat and
That's
the
not a
face of a
teleporter.
cat, and he flies through the air because it's got a cat face. Cat face. That's how you pronounce cat face.
The more and more tired I get, the more and more times I say shit in a sentence. Oh god.
So if you go
Missing
like
all
7 days
Cleveland.
without sleep, do you just like go shit?
Have you ever watched any YouTube video from 2014 by me?
Yeah, they were painful.
Wow. Those got me to where I am today. The famed position of slightly more subscribers
Did
than
you
I
see
had
my
earlier.
Castlevania videos that I stopped making because my controller was shit?
I
Those are
I
painful.
watched the first 2 as podcasts. I had them on in the background.
Really?
Yeah, I was doing some filmmaker work and I had
Hey,
them
that's
on.
how I consume all
Well,
YouTube content now.
yeah,
It's just having the
that's
background
kind of
like
strange because like
He's done it. He's
the
the worst
commentary
artist.
was easily the worst part of it because like
just
I
like the
actually know how to
noise.
play the game. I just can't talk.
Lifemar, what's your YouTube channel so I can subscribe?
It's called Lifemar.
His Lifemar channel is called YouTube.
What is
What
the
a
avatar
podcast
so I
win.
can determine it from the other
I mean,
million
my like
Lifemars?
Dark Souls and Pokemon series are basically
There's just one
podcasts.
Lifemar. I'm the only one.
He's done it. You have to do a little spin every now and then. Oh god, he's weed on me. This is an untimely way to live.
You know,
Lifemar,
there's only
YouTube.
one of me, just like the demo
Is it the
man
one
said
with the
when
YouTube
he was
banner
like,
of like a
there
plushy
can
cat?
only be one. What?
Why the hell are you streaming so late? Because I don't know what's good for me.
Is it the one with the YouTube banner of a toy cat?
Yeah, of course. It has my like
Yeah.
profile picture.
Subscribe. I'm your 52nd
Any reason for the
subscriber.
360
now.
no
Whoa,
scopes?
wait, when did
Not
I get a
really.
51st?
I'm kind of losing
That's
my
crazy.
mind after 330 points on Skull 24/7
I think like
no
50 people
underwater.
just subscribe to you because you're on Woolen Swimble.
Probably how it works.
Okay. No, I had about 30
I mean,
before I
Clark
joined.
subscribed to me since I was on here, so that's
Clark
obviously
is
a
engineer of
correlation.
the season.
I know I've gotten
you
a
have
Is he
good like
actually
20
yourself
from
into a
some
bad spot.
friendos.
Is he actually engineer this season? I wanted everyone to blame Clark so we could all just have a sec as like
He sent
season.
a thing to all of everyone in his friends list to vote for him in the engineer of the season polls.
I remember we did that last year and it was like such an asshole.
Yeah, I voted for Sec.
Well, and
Yeah,
would you
like
ever
if he
want to
does
make
that, I'm just deliberately voting for Sec.
podcast?
It's like, fuck you, Sec did more work.
Sec's also like not sending it to everyone in his friends list.
Yeah,
Do
he's
you
good.
want to play?
I should add Sec. I need to add people who are good at NG.
Well, so you can like
It's weird
leech
though,
off of
because
their
like if you
skill.
play Highlander, you don't generally talk to the people who main the same class as you, because the only time you see them is when you're against them.
Do you want to play Lazy Town, Lazy Day?
It's Lazy Town and map.
Yes. I think it might be
Did someone
24/7 instant respawn Lazy Town. Sorry to anyone who's in the server.
Someone
Feel free to
actually
join this
build the
one.
map, because isn't Lazy Town like the actual like TV show actually like a 3D rendering of a town? So I wonder if someone got that
No,
3D
have you
rendering
never
and turned
played
it into a
TF2
hammer
Lazy
map.
Town? This is like
No,
it's
I
like the
haven't.
first custom map made for the game. It's like not playing Orange.
Can't be.
You're learning how to play Counter-Strike so you can get 360 no-scope in a game where that's actually impressive. Wasn't
like
that
the first
impressive in
custom
Call of
map I played
Duty
was,
because
like,
you were using like a controller and shit?
Variation of a UT map.
Oh, he's done it.
But that
He's
was like
playing Lazy
Facing
Town.
Worlds. I remember playing Facing Worlds. That's AIDS. Especially with low gravity. You just play sniper and you can hit everybody in slow motion.
Oh, this is Lazy Town if you've never played it. It's just a giant 5 CP map with instant respawn where you can farm your strange weapons. I mean, kill other players and become better. What on earth? What on earth is this inhuman reactions? I've got a little bush to live in. I can sit in here and occasionally pop out and go.
Oh, Soldier of the Season was included middle. Yes. Yes. Oh, Power of the Season was Gorston. Oh shit.
Gorston should be Power of the Season. I voted for these people. No, wait, I think I voted for Deemer if he was on Soldier list. You're playing Lazy Town. I am Milkshake.
I really hope Power gets, like, season.
I like Gorston because he is nice.
The fuck is this map?
He is cool, and it's also not Steve
He's
for
cool.
once.
Yeah, Steve is rude.
COD doesn't have auto-aim on consoles, does it?
No offense to Steve, but every time I've interacted with him, it's been really aggressive.
He's not aggressive. He's just very, very literal. Like, he's not...
I think I've seen this map before. I don't think I've played it though.
You've never played on this map. It's just a sniper sightline.
Again, I don't actively venture to custom maps unless friends are playing on it.
Can you heal me with your Wii?
Where are you? I have my urine.
Wow, how did you do that?
Oh wow, I killed you.
Thanks for that.
It's because I'm the sniper and you're in my sights.
I get it. You did it.
You're in
Best map in the world.
Nice.
What's your favourite? That's probably not really a good follow-up question. Like, nothing good can come
Wow,
up.
Noodle killed me. I got killed by your new indie game.
It's actually my newest indie game. I've actually got like another 5 others, and they are all platform shooters with zombies.
How many trillions have you made already?
Maybe 4 or 5. I'm not entirely sure. My bank account kind of capped out after £500, which I made from a part-time job unrelated. But you know, there might be like hidden costs somewhere. Great, Woolen is into water sports. That's disgusting. You can't say that. You're banned. I'm sorry, Marshall. You're banned immediately. That's this kind of a Twitch channel. You say anything remotely negative. If you, so help me God, if you do not agree with me on absolutely every single thing, I will do something. I agree. I will not add you to my free hat giveaway. That's right. Watch out.
If you say anything bad, so help me.
You never watch a Twitch stream like that, where the people are like...
I just started the floor and didn't
very serious. I play video games, but so help me God, if you disagree with me, I will kick you in the weenus. I'm missing it loud.
In the weenus.
Right in the oil.
I'm not allowed to say penis because maybe Twitch.tv are watching after 2.5 months of me applying for partner.
But it's the scientific term.
No, the scientific term is phallus. You don't understand what's wrong with water
I believe they're both
sports.
correct. Isn't phallus Latin?
I think there's a genuine like an infection risk with water sports. Like that's not. I know it's. Oh, maybe not.
There probably
I don't know. I don't want to know. This is not one of those.
Make themselves like resistant against that shit.
Like Girardi, those bladder. No, this is not a conversation. We're not going there. This is not a conversation we're having. We're gonna go back and talk about Penne Pastex. I never asked you.
Welcome to a Woolen stream where we talk about 90s cartoons, Asperger's syndrome, and water sports.
We're family friendly.
This is why we have made
Did you talk
podcast.
about Tourette's at some point? What about epilepsy? Do you have any experience with that? So I imagine that's a big
Tourette's
issue.
are just retarded. They should just stop.
Wildlife, man. That's not okay. Does Woolen hate swimming or something? Yeah, that's what that is.
Why does Torbjorn keep insulting his team? Because he's got Tourette's syndrome.
Didn't you know? If you stream on the internet, you're not allowed to say rude words like penis or cum monkey because.
Oh, my rainbow leveled up.
Google
penis
finds out.
cum monkey.
Don't say that. Did any of you see the old Transformers cartoon? I didn't. I did have
also
a couple
not allowed
episodes
to say communism.
Did any of you see the old?
I did have a couple of episodes. Don't say that.
Cartoon.
That's actually taking it. Like, that's taking it too far. Like, just regular was fine, but you added too many syllables on there. I had a couple of episodes of what was it called? The one with the Power Rangers in it. Power Rangers. There you go. I had that on video. I got it. I bought it in like a School Fate. Is that One Punch Man?
I really want to see Kamen Rider. It looks like Power Rangers.
That is One Punch Man. That Kamen Rider is from One Punch Man.
Is it?
Yes. Well, that's
maybe I'm confusing with something else.
That's
there was like a show. Let me find it.
Oh, it's not Wolfenstein.
Yeah, it might be like similar sounding.
No, it's Moomin Rider. Maybe they were taking the
Moomin
piss
Rider,
out.
maybe?
No, the character from One Punch Man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kamen Rider is a show.
Have you seen One Punch Man? Goodbye.
Who, me?
Not Life, the other one. America. No, wait. Europe. That's it.
I'm America.
Europe.
Brazil.
Why, hello there. I am a European.
Yeah. If you say anything at all, you're all banned. Just immediately.
Howdy, y'all. I'm a Brit man. Can't you tell?
What is your favorite country
Hey, Patrick,
in the world?
what am I?
Oh, stupid.
No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference?
Wow, that's not okay. Hammock, I'm sorry, but all of these times I've been joking about banning
quoting
you.
SpongeBob.
I'm genuinely banning you now. You are gone forever. You see, I've changed my tone, so it means I'm serious now. Haha. The only reason
Rider is a TV show.
I will unban you if you use your free Twitch Prime subscription, Hammock.
Stream.
You better be getting that button ready, Hammock. I'm waiting for that £2.50
I can't tell if you're actually banning me now. I'm too busy interrupting your conversation.
I don't think I've ever banned anyone on Twitch, except for that guy that came in and posted loads of porn.
I banned Redwood like at least 5 times.
Porky tried to ban Shaggy, so I've demodded him, and that was like 6 months ago. That was pretty funny.
Why would you ban Shaggy? He's an innocent soul.
I didn't. He did. That's why I got angry. I got so angry I even, like, invited him to my house and fed him.
Oh, let me blow on all these people at the podcast.
That's not okay.
I need to blow on people as the latex class.
You should not be blowing anyone.
What's wrong with blowing people, like, Mark? Can we go back to the Can we go back to the pasta conversation? Like, I don't like al dente pasta. I think it's like nasty. I think you should like cook it a bunch. What about you? Are you a Fuseli or a penne man? What are you?
Dude, I just had the best idea. What if you made a cooking series about you just like imitating all these Italian like pastas and call it copy pasta?
I think that would be slightly racially insensitive, so probably get 20 million views.
Pasta and you're imitating all these pastas.
He's done it.
That'd be great. It'd be like, we're going to make Italian spaghetti.
You know the pasta came. You know pasta came first, right? Before the word copy pasta. Like the word.
But then you can call it copy pasta because it'd be a fun brand meme name.
No, but to unbrand it, you could call it copy pasta. Confuse them a little bit. Really mispronounce them.
We'll call it copy pasta.
Pasta. Hey,
I'm
Russian.
It's copy pasta.
I just killed an invisible spy.
Blit.
Come here, little
Cheeky blicky if donkey.
Scheiße.
Why, Blin?
What do you think about the lockdown man? Hoo-hoo? I don't really have any opinion. He came into the mumble
map is really big.
And wrote some words and...
This guy, D, has been playing for a while.
He's
got 564 points.
Yeah, but I bet Sniper Rifle has so many kills on it.
Yeah.
Do you think he's really cool?
Do you think he only uses SMG?
Do you think he just enjoys playing the video game without being, like, charged behind his back for a felony that doesn't exist? Hammock. Stinky Hammock. Hello, you stinky
I remember there was like a 2-foot server I went on a while ago where you got some interesting characters. Just like, there was a guy I played with, I think his name was Huff, who only used the Fire Axe on Pyro. And he had like a Hailzone Fire Axe.
There's a bunch of people on the THG server like that. There's like Boris the Atomic Cockroach. I don't know what he does, but he's
like I remember there was like a server, there was another 2-foot server. I think it was a TBR server, but it's like died now. And like there were just a bunch of people who played who were like what's the appropriate word? They were not under the age of 20, and they like played the. No, they were like old
adults. They were grown men.
I wouldn't say they're old, but like they're older than the usual gaming community, and they just played the game.
Titans of the industry.
Grown
Titans of the industry.
Adults.
And they just played the game, and it was like really fun because there was like this one guy.
Adults can play video games
too. This one guy
just reached 23 and start hating them.
Who played Demo Knight and just yelled his name whenever he charged in. It was really fun to play with.
He makes video games.
Really? It was like a guy you would find in like
he works for something. I think Red Storm.
He works for something. That sounds really cool. You've got good taste in brother.
He worked at Unreal before he worked at Red Storm.
Whoa, that's Unreal.
Hey.
He's done it. He said the word.
Snooze tf2 getting the good quotes.
Or was I on
came into my Discord and said he loved me 24/7. Yeah, that sounds like a good like love song name.
He also like.
That sounds like a good like indie band name.
Maybe he didn't. I thought he said he was left. It's quite hard for me to post an opinion because he kind of stopped speaking. Tricky. You know, it's the one that chooses the wizard terror. By the way, our work for C was to input a string and input their name, and if their name starts with a H, you're meant to take it and turn it into a apostrophe, like a speech mark. So it says "Hello, Harry." That was our C. That was our computer science C programming work. Like our little, like, oh, here's how you mess around with strings and characters. Turns out it's pretty hard. Strings just like do not like working.
Talking about messing around with strings, the Noodles game that Woolen has made, all about messing around with strings of noodles.
You're banned.
By today.
You're banned until the Heat Death universe, I'm sorry. I mean, it had to be done...
I mean, that's going to be pretty soon because we're fucking up this planet.
I'm pretty sure that burning and releasing energy does not contribute to the Heat Death universe. I think if you do nothing...
The global warming will just, like, expand into the universe.
I'm using the vlog! I'm an idiot. I'm probably the largest smelly man on planet Earth. I was trying to right-click the demo night away like I do every time, and I couldn't because I'm using the bloody Phlogistinator.
I'm really offended by this thing that keeps saying in chat. It's saying, everyone is welcome, beginners and skilled. I'm not beginners or skilled.
Yeah, you're just hammered.
Am I just, like, not
you're, like,
allowed here?
below skilled
I've
and
played
below
this game
beginners.
for 10,000 hours,
I'm below
so bad.
most people. Why? Oh, I have no flamethrower mojo today. That's not the best. But look, I can do this. Thanks for the flop charge,
I'm using the Rainblower.
Stinky.
Rainblower is, like, the best weapon in this game.
He headshot me.
Rainbow
Oh no, he's
body.
in the diamond bank. Therefore he's stinky. You
Do
know what,
you believe in magic?
In a young girl's heart.
In a young girl's ass.
You're banned. You're actually banned. That is not. You've broken. It was okay when you were discussing.
You've broken the covenant.
It's okay when you're discussing water sports.
When you're discussing water sports, that was fine. But you talking about bottoms, it's not okay.
That wasn't an episode of the Crits Cast.
You're
I'm
banned.
just referencing a vintage show in our Team Fortress history.
It's actually on vintage streamer.
Yeah, it's the genuine, unusual collectors
only
episode.
Team Fortress 2 podcast worth watching.
Do you believe in badges? And Critscast was such a great show.
Critscast still is. It's just no one watches it.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Agro put so much work into it. I was on one episode and I looked back at the audio afterwards and I don't know what you did, but you made it sound good and then it confused me. It's almost like you've been doing it for like 10 years.
You just need to add like EQ boost to like mid-bass range and then add a compressor and then everyone just sounds like Rusky Dudes.
Hello. Oh god, that's
Hello,
like
my name's Rusky Dude.
It's the evil lady from Monsters Inc. Have you done your paperwork?
I just want to play a game of Overwatch for Rusky Dude and just hear him like sensually like tell his team to like... He says all of Reinhardt's yelling voice lines in like central Rusky Dude voice.
I think I'm farming a little bit.
So Reinhardt would just be like, my friends, what's all this standing around? There's glory to be won. And then you'd have like Rusky
video
Dude.
games other than Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch? Like,
I play
Tetris
League
Attack.
of Legends, I play Civilization 6.
Okay, maybe that's some good taste.
I've recently been playing Rainbow Six Siege because my friends have been playing it.
What are your thoughts
character I'm going to unlock.
Animal Crossing Wild World?
Oh, I played that game on DS.
I've never played an Animal Crossing game.
I really like that game.
I just thought I'd give you something to talk about that's
I'd say that's in my top 5 favorite games.
You have favorite? You enjoy video games. You don't just play it to get angry at people and yell at them on the internet.
Yeah, I kind of play Team Fortress 2 just to get like
really good.
Emotionally
you just want to
unstable.
Be the best. People who play video games and get angry non-stop. What's up with them? Why can't you be happy all the time? That's how it works, man. Haha.
To train them is my koi.
Is that Pokémon by Nintendo? Because I think that may or may not be copyrighted. Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon are the champion. You're watching the stream. Hello.
I think I could like sit down and play Animal Crossing like on its own. I always played Animal Crossing while like watching a TV show in the background.
Because it's a lot of like, I mean, literally farming, not like
because
RPG
like at the time
farming.
when Animal Crossing Wild World was around, I didn't go on the computer that much, so I was like on my like DS and like watching like SpongeBob or Yu-Gi-Oh.
I
swear, if Animal Crossing was on the PC, I'd probably play it a fuck ton.
Did you never watch like Peep Show or like QI or?
I watched QI. QI is funny. I like Alan Davis.
Did anyone see that? You may have seen that. You may be spy checking as we are speaking. It's alright, I can hold on my left click and kill a guy. And another guy. And then immediately die. It's all okay. Actually, do you know what I can do?
You get a frag.
He's done it. He's going to run the big earner, and he's going to hold down his left click.
Dooba-doop. Doop-dooba-doop. Doop-dooba-doop. Doop-dooba-doop.
Hello, you stinky pirate.
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
You just signed a petition.
I'm trying to remember how the QI theme goes.
They want me to change my name to Lollymon.
It's like a reggae instrumental.
I just wanted to
Except
sing...
it hasn't got like the bass bit.
What am I doing? The only butter knife is the only way to truth in this world, in this cold, desolate environment. Why am I in the corner? Death awaits, I'm afraid. Wait. This demo knight's gonna try and get health.
Pyro car, it's the pyro car.
Alright. Hat films.
Oh,
You
it's
have
like
more
it
than I
was a
expecting,
Saxy nominee for like best music thing, and it came like second place, and the first place did not deserve it. Pyrocar should have won the Saxy awards. It was like the first
What's your
Saxy.
favourite?
Someone made a song about the Pyrocar.
What's your favourite class in Team Fortress 2? And if you say engineer, I will
Spy.
reply with okay. Why
I
don't
like
I
the spy,
farm my
like the spy
strange
class,
kunai?
the cloak and dagger. Probably my most enjoyable thing is just sitting in the corner going, they don't know where I am.
There's a man that can do both. That's definitely how it works. When they say get a man to do
That's why I
both,
like
do
the
they
idea
mean
of
someone
playing
who can both
Kavira in Rainbow
cook
Six.
and be useless? Because I can fill up like both of those roles pretty easy. Well, goodbye. He clicked on me with his gun and I did die as a result.
Favorite class in
Your
TF2
parents
is
are
the
taking
spy,
70%
which is why I'm
as
so
an A+
angry
and
about the
6%
Dead
as
Ringer
an
because
F.
it ruined the class.
Welcome to education where your parents want you to do well and as a result it comes off incorrectly because sometimes it seems like they're trying to hold you to up too high standards, but in reality they just want to push you.
My
Because your
parents
parents
are
should
happy
never
that I
just be
managed to do
happy.
GCSEs.
Your parents should always want you to do your best and push you to continue to improve yourself. You can't find me. I'm invisible.
But if the homework
If I
is not
stand
as interesting in
perfectly
TF2,
still,
then
you'll
obviously
never see
TF2
me.
is my career calling.
Let me do a little spin. Don't mind me. Ooh. He's done it. Wait, you didn't see
He's
that
only
miss.
gone and done it.
I did miss a backstab. Like I missed the melee, the backstab.
I'm
With
helping for this
6,500
engineer.
hours in this game. But just don't watch that bit. Look, it's got epic music.
Rainbowing everywhere. In the Rainbow Factory.
What's that?
Your dreams and horrors come true. I don't know.
Okay. I bet you got friends that are in some parts of communities.
I'm like
certainly
spy
not.
checking with the Rainblower.
My friends just program.
If you hold down mouse on the Rainbow, it plays a
Programmers
jingle.
can't be friends because they can't pass human interactions correctly. Missing a semicolon. Hello, Scout. Don't mind me, I'm a friend. Thank you. Did that Pyro see me? He may have seen me. I think his mate saw me. I think his mate did see me. You know what I'm going to do?
I think his mate saw me. Yes, yes he did.
Well, time for me to go. I might end the stream relatively soon then. You're friends with Woolen. As if I could be friends with someone as cool as Life Mom. One day, maybe. Hey, Medic, how about one of those healerinos? Thank you, fuck you.
Hey, Lifemar, want a collab on the YouTube video?
That's what the
Where
YouTube
we're
video
both talking
is.
about
They do
how Woolen is bad.
collaborations. That's my favourite type
that
of
sounds like a
content.
Just
good
spend
video.
40 minutes of talking about how Woolen is bad at Spire.
It's a bad man.
Just go over one of his STVs and just all complain when he dies.
Medic, is your left click.
Oh, he
That
forgot
sounds like
to
a
use the
plan.
right-click Dead Ringer ability there. Typical mistake.
Hey, I think the Dead Ring is too powerful. I still
Yeah, you
use
should
it.
nerf Dead Ringer.
Yeah, I think they should. I don't think they're nerfing it enough.
People are dumb if they main a class and then they go, oh, this class is like totally
People are
balanced.
stupid if they enjoy things. I think no one should enjoy
Yeah.
anything ever. You should be cynical.
I was
about
actually really tempted for a while to make a video about how I would nerf the engineer because there's a lot of problems and I think I know how you fix it.
anything that slows down the game
No,
and
like,
make it
because
skill
like the main issue with engineer in pubs is engineer stacking, where you have multiple engineers like on a point. So what
Yeah,
they
so
should
you
do
run
is just
one
make
demo,
the
man.
like dispensers like different per person. So like if you have a dispenser that only has like 10 metal in it, and then you go to another person's dispenser, that person's dispenser for you would have 10 metal in it because it uses your dispenser's like metal count for you. So
Have
you
it so
can't
he
just
has like his own
leech from
little
other.
PDA built
So
in that
multiple
like.
versions of dispensers don't like affect multiple
Have it so the engineer
engineers.
has a smartphone kind of like a PDA or something, which he does have, but
Yeah.
in this context it like
Public
charges
display
with the
effect.
dispenser to give you ammo on his own person. The dispenser gives you the power to
Yeah.
construct the
Dispenser
metal
is
on
just
your
the
own body.
access terminal while you're constantly building metal yourself.
No, like you have the device to build metal on you, and the power source is the dispenser.
Yeah, it's like a pylon.
We need to construct more of them.
Yeah.
Is that a StarCraft?
We need additional pylons.
It's alright, StarCraft announcer. Could you say?
I don't think they actually do Stephen
quad
Hawking
kill?
voices. Quadra kill.
Could you say quad damage?
Woolen is bad at spy.
Wow. Can you say I really enjoy the Team Fortress 2 podcast Quitscast?
I really enjoy the Team Fortress 2 podcast. Quitscast.
Could you say hello? My name is Howick, and I smell funny.
Hello, my name is Hammock. You should watch my videos at
Oh my god, he said it.
YouTube.com/the
He
Hammock
actually
Production.
just said that he smells funny. I can't believe he did it.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's done this.
Harry, do an instant replay of what I just said.
Life mark track confirmed. What on Christ's earth is my
His actual name is Jeff, but we call him back.
Hey medic, I'm going to right click with my Phlogistinator and get 3 crits. Please right click. At some point. Oh, they don't left click on me. Well, it doesn't matter because I have invulnerability.
Someone in the chat just said Lifemar has the special ability to make a straight male sexually attracted to him.
You can't
I mean,
lie.
it's not inaccurate.
No, it's 100% accurate if you wait a second. Point 2. Oh.
Why are there bots on this
Delete,
server?
delete,
This
delete,
server already
delete
like
the bot, delete the bots. Why is the heavy looking at me?
Anytime there's a bot on the server, I just leave.
Oh, maybe it's... Is it a bot or is it an aimbot? I can't tell if it was
I mean,
focusing
they call
only
themselves
me
the
or...
generic Team Fortress 2 bot. So maybe they're
But
joking.
they have a ping.
Yeah, but maybe it's like a fake thing.
Is it a scout server?
No, it's Lazy Town Beginners, and it's 12v12.
Fragmasters.co.uk.
Maybe it's an aimbotter that's
Fragmasters.cook.
focusing. Maybe it's just a bot. Might just be a bot.
I'm fragging with this rainblower, guys.
What's the point of
oh my
capping
god,
this,
I'm
man?
the
They
next
didn't give you anything.
Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis, more like TMP, am I right? Anyone?
Yeah, I love that Ken and Artuli.
Why do I recognise that name?
That's because it's TNP's YouTube name.
That will be why. Well, how Steve's is called Steve Burns People.
Yeah.
Alright then,
I think he's
I'm
on
going to...
I think he's followed my YouTube.
Fair dizzles, I'm going to end the stream at the end of this round, regardless of how it ends. It looks like we'll probably end up capping it, so that'll be good. Remember when we had topics to speak
They've made a
about?
friend with the enemy demo man.
You made friends? What, like, debuff did they roll to have to live with you? Stinky man. He's done it. He's being rude to Hammock. He
If you
did
don't
the
notice,
thing.
I changed my Steam name to Strange Man because you called me a strange man like 4 times.
You are a strange man. Milkshake, I have a left click. You cannot defeat me. Look, my left click is too strong for you, Trevor. You've got me. I can't. Okay, I'm going to end the stream though. It's been 3 hours and 41 minutes, so about twice as long as I meant to do. Because I have to wake up tomorrow and program. Oh, thank God it's ending soon. Yeah, you should probably go to bed at some point if you're required to. What on earth is this music video? It's like an embryo. That's wild. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream though. Thanks all for watching. No idea what I'm doing tomorrow.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Playing a video game.
Hey, Pickle
I'm
Rick.
doing that. So yeah, good night. I'm gonna host a random TF2 channel, or probably, maybe.
Just host like a live with 2 viewers, and we can all just be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
just
I'm
like,
probably gonna
just
host
like,
a guy with
just
like
raid them, but don't just raid them with like positive compliments."
Yeah,
and
I'm
stuff.
going to host a
Just
random
like,
guy
"Guys,
with
you're
like 2
really great."
viewers, and if you really want to, you can go and say hello to him and post like a smiley face or something. That'll really help
Yeah.
him. So yeah, good night everyone.
Some smiles.
Bye.